It is 11 late something, 53 on Sports Radio.
All righty, sporty sport, having fun.
Ticketstock is still going on, despite rumors that have been floating around the internet.
There's been no rumors floating around the internet. Now, coming up here in just a few moments, we're going to begin our roundtables, and a couple of the hosts of that roundtable are with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Greg the Hammer Williams.
Hello, Gordo. How are you doing?
Fine. Now, Grego, I have to say, you were the hit of Ticketstock last night.
I don't know about that.
No, I swear, you made
Grego,
the Time Waster show.
We failed for an hour and a half until you showed up.
The crowd got into it only when you started singing.
Did you have a few
They were
in
laughing
you?
at me.
Did you have a few in you? Is that the only way you actually started
No,
singing?
not really. I had a couple beers, but
Had a little liquid courage in you?
I had a couple, but no, I wasn't sloshed.
And then you went on for another one. You got the taste of it. Couldn't stop.
Oh, you'll be back next time.
No, that was it. First.
No, you did so
First and
wonderful
only.
that.
Yeah, we'll find out how good I do Monday when you break it down. Monday morning, you and Junior Miller.
And
I can't wait
also
for that.
joining us, as Grego just alluded to, Junior Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Miller from the AM Ticket Morning Show.
Hello, Moto.
Lukewarm.
Don't call me Moto.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, Moto.
And how was your evening, Junior?
Good. Very good.
All right, let's go down the row here. What time did you get?
Greg.
What time did you get in bed, Grego?
God, it was after 3.
Jeez. Dave?
Probably 3:30.
Corby?
3.
Junior?
3.
Damn. I was in bed by midnight.
No, you weren't. You were at the bar.
12:30, maybe 12:30.
You were out with all of us, and then you disappeared. I never
Yeah.
saw you there. I saw you once, and then you were gone.
Well, yeah, because you were talking with all that little gaggle of honeys that you always have following you around.
No, I can't help it.
What was that one guy's name? I didn't know it. Steven? Steven.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Well,
Did you get tired and bail?
It was just so crowded. You couldn't get a drink, and it was too crowded.
Yeah, it was. Thanks to Ryan's band's popularity,
Yeah.
I guess.
So Ticketstock will continue to continue.
Who is
Here
on
in
the
just
first
a moment.
Who is
on the first round table, you have Giorgio. Welcome, Giorgio.
Hey.
He's the leader of the round table.
Grego, Rhines, and Junior.
Wow, all stars, all around.
Now heading to the autograph booth, I believe, is Corby.
I want to hear the story. Am I really?
No.
Oh.
No, in the autograph booth here at Ticketstock at the Plano Center, Bob, Dan, and Norm.
Will you ask Mike how he got the name The Ticket on this round table?
Yeah.
And how did you and George ever get a show going?
We'll take a segment and do
And where'd
that.
you get the name The Hammer?
Okay, now it's your turn for the round table, so we're leaving.
Are we still on?
Oh, round table starts now.
I think I told him to run a promo.
All right, George is the leader. So, George?
Are we on the air?
This is voted on by the P1s. I'm George Dunham, along with Junior Miller from the morning show.
Hello, Moto.
And also with us is Grego and Rhines from the Hardline.
Hello, guys.
Greetings, boys.
Now, I see this as a four-man round table. I don't see the great Gordo on this list. Do y'all?
That's why I'm not talking.
You see him on there, Grego?
No, but then if he didn't sit up here with a headset on, he'd have to go mingle with the P1s. He hates so much.
So, Rhines, it looks like we go mic off, don't we?
Looks that way. That's always an option.
Gordon will join you at 1:10 this afternoon. He'll be on from 1:10 to 1:50 with me, TV Tim, and Big Dick Hunter. So let's all look forward to that, shall we?
But in the meantime,
Let's just carry on with the four-man roundtable. So what's up, Rhines?
Mic off.
Go mic off. Yeah, it worked. Look, the great Gordo's leaving the
Well,
stage.
we drove him out of here.
I think you need
That's
to
the
go.
first time in 10 years we've been able to drive him off a roundtable.
Usually, mic off will do it. When you go mic off on him, that'll get rid of it.
Yeah?
He will give up.
Not with me. He never listens to me.
I think you should go mic off with me during this round table.
No, we got to talk to you. You've got to be here to talk to us. So how's everyone doing? Everyone recovered from the big show last night?
Yes, wonderful.
And for those who are coming out to Ticketstock today, we got a lot of great things scheduled for today. But I don't think we can equal last night in what was
stuff.
That's stuff left over from the rant. Overall, a decent...
Why does Cat have to clean up their trash?
I don't know.
Isn't he in a position of authority around here?
You would
Because if
think.
he doesn't, it doesn't get done.
You would think. But last night we had, I would say, a decent Time Waster show, but it did contain, within the Time Waster show, the greatest moment in Waster's history.
Oh, no doubt about
Yes.
it. No doubt about it. The seminal Time Wasters moment. If you weren't here for it, this will never be duplicated.
Something
No.
the P1s have waited for 10 years.
10 years, and they finally got it last night. Grego singing on stage.
That is so ridiculous.
Look, they're still going nuts about it out
Yeah, I
there.
can tell. They
Well,
really are.
And it was
Look, all I
unrehearsed.
know is
it was
who got
unrehearsed.
yes, all I know is who got the biggest cheers.
Grego.
Yes.
It brought the
No
house
doubt about
down.
it.
I think they were
I
just
mean,
laughing
everybody-
at me. I don't think
everybody-
they were cheering. I think they were laughing.
Well, cheering, laughing, whatever. It got the biggest reaction. Everybody was just so stunned, especially us.
Right.
I mean, we're still trying to get over two Big Dick Hunter songs
Right.
in a row.
And you have to keep that in mind. It came on the heels
Right.
of Big Dick Hunter doing Psycho Killer.
Which
with
was good.
With Psycho Dave sitting out there on a stool reading Catcher in the Rye and
Think
holding
that was
a John
overthought?
Lennon album.
So overthought.
And
I mean,
he
it
was
was almost as if anybody got it, you know?
he was on stage for so long that Grego had time to grow a beard.
Yeah, I grew a beard.
He went out there with a fake beard after Psycho Dave. So here we are, really
I don't think that
struggling.
beard actually belonged to him. I believe it belonged to the dirty, dead ghost of Maurice Hill.
That's right. That was another funny moment last night. But, yeah, Hammer saved the show because up until then I thought, maybe the Time Wasters need to break up and go on our own
Not
ways.
at all. Everybody was loving that.
Were they?
Great, yes.
I don't know.
I mean, you guys singing Bee Gees was great.
I don't know.
Ben and Skin were good.
Yeah, Ben and Skin were great.
I thought Davey was good singing Relax.
That was
little
funny.
gay outfit.
It was
Really
uncomfortable,
funny.
but it was funny. But yeah, when Grego did ZZ Top, the place just came apart. It was awesome. And it was unrehearsed. Grego didn't even have a chance. And man, if you rehearsed...
I'd really be bad then.
No, you'd have it down, man. It would sound great.
You must sing those songs a lot to yourself while you're driving around. Got the stereo cranked.
No, not really.
Oh.
Not really. If I did, I might know the words.
You're not a
I
private
think you had
singer?
a pretty good handle on them last
did
night.
fine.
When you were feeding them to me,
You
yeah.
did fine. Well, it's tough
Hey,
for you
I
to...
Ryder was whispering them in my ears.
I didn't feed them to you.
Yeah, you
I
did.
came out there to help you because
Either
I
you
thought
or
you
Brian.
might.
Either
I think
you
it
or-
was Brian.
Yeah.
I came out there to help you because I thought you might need a little coaching, but you
And
know
I
what?
did.
No, you didn't.
You did
didn't.
fine, Grego.
And you know what? It got good to him last night too. He liked it.
I hope so.
Did you? Did you have a good time?
No, I was
Grego,
embarrassed.
you come on.
I was. Hey, I'm
Grego.
telling you, I was embarrassed.
Well,
I
here's
really
the thing
was.
with the Time
Grego,
Wasters.
if you'd have been embarrassed, you wouldn't have done it.
I had no choice.
None of us are any
I was
good.
put on the spot.
None of us
you
are any
are.
good. Here's
But
the
don't
thing.
say that. You are.
People just think it's fun to see, people that they listen to up there performing. And last night, seeing you up there that's what everybody wanted to see. Am I right
know
about
about
that? Does everyone want to see Grego sing?
Listen to the applause.
Listen to that. These people are going nuts.
Would you do it again? Will you do it next year?
No, one time only.
Really?
One time only.
Grego,
Yeah, one time only.
You watch. He'll do it next year.
you've got to.
You need to sing Country Boy Can Survive.
Grego,
next year.
look, once you start,
Gets in your blood.
once
Yeah.
you start, you can't get out of it. That's the way the Time Wasters
Well, that's
are.
what you told me last night.
See?
After I got finished, you said, "Well, that's it."
You see, many years
You
ago,
got to. And now they expect it.
many
Right.
years ago when the Time Wasters
See?
first got up and running, I had no intention of getting involved in it.
Mm-hmm.
But
see,
I
you're a
did.
musician. You're a legitimate musician.
still
I'm
though,
not.
it was just really not something I wanted to do. I thought it was just going to be a little Gordo and gosh, who else was involved in it back then
Oh,
when
gosh,
it first started out?
We had all sorts of parts that weren't even at the station.
Yeah, I mean, I just thought it was going to be just a little mess around thing, and that would be it. And I didn't want to get involved in that, but I did, and I still am. And now you are too.
Yes, you're
That's
a
what
part
you
of the
told me,
Time
Ryan.
Wasters.
You told me after it was over last night that I was screwed. That was it.
Yep. Once that horse gets out of the barn, Grego, you can't get it back in.
That's right.
And
You
you
have to get toothpaste back in the tube.
not being a legitimate musician is no excuse because I'm the least legitimate musician at
Hey,
the
look at
station,
Junior,
and I
Lead
get roped
singer of
into
the-
it every
the Cindy
year.
Hunan.
It's the Emperor's son.
Oh my God!
The Emperor. All right, we're at Ticketstock.
One of
It's
the
Hammer and
funniest
Rhines.
nicknames ever.
And I'm Giorgio along with Junior. And we're here on this roundtable till 12:30. You want to have talk of the sport next? Because there actually is one sports item that I think is interesting.
Okay. I mean, you're driving this thing, whatever you want to do.
You're the leader. It's your
Especially,
show,
I wanted to
America.
get Ryan's thoughts on maybe the Cowboys going back to Fair Park.
All right.
I think that's somewhat interesting.
Okay.
All right.
All
We'll
right,
do that next here on Ticketland. Welcome back to Ticketstock. Hummer Ticketstock 2004. Of course, we'd like to thank our fine sponsors such as Hummer, AT&T Wireless, Miller Lite, the official beer of Hummer's Ticketstock 2004.
Apparently, we sold a lot of it last night.
Yeah, I think so.
We heard $20,000 worth.
Oh, my gosh, really?
Yeah.
And they were going for a nickel a beer, so
Wow.
think about that.
What a great deal.
And John C. drank most of them.
Thanks to Home Depot as well.
I don't know, I heard you were right there with him.
I only had a couple last night. I'm serious. That's it.
Yeah, I'd like to dispel the rumors that Grego was smashed last night.
No.
I don't think he was.
Not at all. Had a couple.
Couple Miller Lights, and he was fine. All right, there is front page sports news today on the front page of the paper, and this took me by total surprise, that the Cowboys are considering a Fair Park site for their new stadium. This was suggested by the city of Dallas and Laura Miller. This is what she's pushing for. And a return to Fair Park.
You mean the
after-
sea hag?
Well, Rhines, she's our fair Miller, our fair mayor, and I don't know if you should call her that. But after 33 years returning to Fair Park, I just don't think that's where the Cowboys really want to move. But I guess they say they are going to consider it. And for someone who used to go to Cowboy games at Fair Park, what would you think about that, Rhines?
Well, first of all, it is totally outside the realm of possibility.
Because?
It's a nice hedge for them right now because they're negotiating with all these others. And, you know, if they can get one more in that derby, fine. You know? They'll talk about it. They'll say to Las Colinas, or they'll say to wherever they're going to build it downtown, well, you know, we've got Fair Park over here, and we're going to hear what they have to say, too. But when push comes to shove, they know that people don't want to go down there. They don't want to go to sunny South Dallas. That is an undisputable fact.
What if, is there the possibility, though, that it could revitalize that whole area? That it could help finally bring some life to Fair Park?
Yes, it could.
Some hope to Fair Park.
It could if you would have the city council work together and not against each
Well, it
other.
sounds like they would support this, but it doesn't. See, this is what I think it's going to turn into. It's going to turn into Fair Park versus Las Colinas.
You know what the best thing the Cowboys can do is just forget about Dallas. Just forget about it. And if they want to get their stadium built, go to Las Colinas, go to Louisville, go wherever, go to South Lake, go to Grapevine, and negotiate with them. Because all they're going to do is waste their time with the knuckleheads in the city government of Dallas. That's all they're going to do.
Because they can't get together.
Because when it gets down to it, they're not going to be able to agree on anything. Here you have Laura Miller today saying, you know what, we're not going to go to that industrial boulevard site. Why? She hasn't even heard a proposal. There hasn't been any kind of plan submitted. But already, we're not going there.
See, Hag.
Why? That's crazy. And see, you already have a grassroots effort of some group that's going to defeat the tax. Now,
Right.
the tax hasn't been proposed. There's been nothing planned, nothing proposed at all, but they're against it no matter what. What if it's good? You know, and it's
Well, I guess it's the hotel and rental car people
as
who are
somebody
worried if it goes up some
as
more.
somebody that thinks that public funding for arenas and stadiums doesn't work, it's going to be proven that it doesn't work in the next 20 years when they look back on it. It doesn't work, but at least let's see a proposal. And before you just go in there and blindly say, no, we're against it no matter what. That's just ludicrous, but it's Dallas.
See, the Fair Park thing makes no sense to me because football season runs August through January, and the fairgrounds are only open in October for the state fair, so the rest of the time you wouldn't even be able to get in the gates to go to the Cowboy game.
Yeah, that would be a
It's
problem.
just a stupid idea.
And look at the rest. I mean, not to disparage sunny South Dallas or denizens thereof or any such thing, but look at that area down there.
Oh, it's a mess.
I mean, that'd be a diamond surrounded by poo-poo.
But see, the deal is,
and after a while,
if you get something
It all
like
looks
that,
like poo-poo.
and you have a plan, but if you have a plan, Ron, they could go in there and they could get that area cleaned up because there's other areas that have been cleaned up.
Yeah.
Let me point to one thing, okay? 20 years ago, downtown Fort Worth. I mean, it was a cutthroat area, and nobody would go down there and look at it. They've cleaned the whole area up. The absolute whole area. And, you know, areas can be cleaned up, but you've got to have people working together. And the knuckleheads, the clowns that run the city government in Dallas, they're not going to get together.
They're the worst.
They are the worst, and I agree that can happen. But look at all the proposals for Fair Park that there have been over the last 20 years.
And why haven't they worked, Ron? Because you're not getting everybody together. You're not getting everybody on this.
So
you know why? Because the people in North Dallas, they're not going to vote for something that the representatives from South Dallas have, and vice versa. And all it is a big vendetta that's been going on for 25 years.
Yep.
I mean, whether anybody cares to admit it or not, there's a line of demarcation in this town, and that line of demarcation is the Trinity River.
Yep.
Make it happen north of the Trinity River, you're all right. South, it ain't happening. We might as well pick it up and move it north if you want it to happen.
But it could, because we saw...
Oh, yeah, it could, but it never does.
We saw evidence firsthand, all of us, a month ago in Houston. Houston used to be real bad downtown. They got the stadium built down there for baseball. They got that the new convention center. Then they got Reliant Stadium built, and look at that downtown area now. When we were down there,
now they got the Rockets' new building built. Don't forget about that.
And now they're going to be able to attract all kinds of... You can't have conventions if you don't have your convention hall attached to a nice, high-bed hotel. You've got to have that. Mm-hmm. And they can't get it done here. They've proposed it 2 or 3 times, and all they're asking for is the city a little bit of tax abatement. They won't do that. Now, they'll turn over and bend over and take it right up the you-know-what from Ross Perot and Hicks to give them a brand new stadium. But when it comes for the good of the city for all year round to get convention business, which is probably 5 times more viable than in a sports arena and makes more money for the city, they can't do that. Mm-hmm. But let's go ahead and give Perot and them, all the revenue for everything that happens at the AAC, and they're getting nothing from it. That is the worst city government deal ever done, that AAC.
Well, and the Cowboys envision, and you may not believe this, but they do envision a $1 billion development, and I think that they will.
Kind of like the one around Arlington, kind of like the one around the AAC.
Okay, but with the Cowboys, though, I mean, if they put in a Cowboy museum and things like that kind
of like they were going to do here, George. That they were going to put in a big hotel.
But the Cowboys are different, though.
Are they?
You could make it a destination for the Cowboys to have a museum.
If the Cowboys say they're going to do it, I'm a little bit more inclined to believe it's going to happen.
Because they have something to sell. If you had a Cowboy museum, think about it. That would be a destination place for people around the state of Texas.
It would if it gets built, but they promised everybody the same thing.
Well, my question is,
hotels and hotels.
I know.
And if you build the AAC and you give us all this, then all this development is going to happen. Where's it at? In 10 years in Arlington, they said that. The only thing they've got was a Joe's Crab Shack. That's the only thing that was built over there.
Okay, but...
what is that thing they're building out there now?
That's just some kind of office space that they sold to somebody and taking up all the space.
It's a Target. Hey, but if let's just say
that's going to make the view of the ballpark look terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's just say that that is the plan, though, that they want to do that because the Cowboys see that as a benefit for them. It'll help them sell their merchandise and things like that. Could you put a $1 billion development in Fair Park and have it work?
No.
See, I don't think you could either.
No.
Where is there room for a stadium in Fair Park?
Okay, all right, here's the thing.
That's another question. You'd have to maybe build it on the side of the Cotton Bowl.
You have to tear down a lot of things around there to do with that. Okay, think about...
Yeah, you'd have to tear down the Common.
Okay.
The Cotton Bowl's really cramped, surrounded. You'd have to take out a bunch of stuff.
Okay, we were down there for the Super Bowl.
Sad day, George.
All right, we were down there for the Super Bowl. Think how big Reliant Stadium is.
Yeah.
And do you think for 1 minute that Jerry Jones is going to build something second best?
No, it'll be bigger.
It'll be bigger and nicer.
Because they want their practice fields to be there. They want public
where would you
fields
put
to be
that?
around.
You'd have to tear down the whole fairground.
You would. Because you want to build
down
parking.
in Houston, for those who may not know, here is the Astrodome. And if you've ever seen the Astrodome, I always thought that was a pretty big place.
Pretty massive.
And right next to it, you've got Reliant Stadium, and you could lift up the Astrodome, drop it into Reliant Stadium, and it wouldn't take up the whole thing.
No. It's an amazing structure. And there's no way that Jerry Jones is going to play second fiddle to any other stadium in Texas. He's just not. Maybe not the nation.
I've seen the site that they've talked about for Los Colinas, seen the layout and everything. It looks like it's perfect for what the Cowboys want to do. Now, if they want to change what they want to do, maybe they could make it work in Dallas. But I don't see
why they need a new stadium. They have the second largest revenue-producing stadium in the NFL, so they're not hurting for money.
They've also got one of the oldest stadiums in the league.
And the bathrooms stink.
But it still
and the
works.
bathrooms smell bad.
But it still works. It's not like...
you're right.
It still works until you need to go to the bathroom, and then it doesn't.
Well, you know what? Throw a few more
then
urinals
you got some
up.
diamonds. Well,
I just how are you going to be able to sell that to the voters when you have the number 2 revenue-producing stadium and structure in the NFL?
Because you still can't host a Super Bowl there.
And you know what? It looks like holy hell from the outside. They've
Okay,
got
and
that
then-
patchwork roof.
But it always has.
And then once again, you're going to sell that to the taxpayers. Hey, do that and we'll get a Super Bowl. Oh, great. Am I going to get a ticket? No, we're only going to allow 7,000 for our season ticket holders. It's not for the good, I'm telling you.
But name a stadium in the NFL that's older.
It doesn't matter. It's older, but
Lambeau.
but they had a
But it's
vision.
been revitalized, though.
But they had a vision for the future, and it's still viable now. It still works.
Yeah, it's still viable till you have to go to the bathroom.
Right. Or go get a corny dog.
Right.
Hey, I just say this right here. If stadiums are so profitable and so good, then why don't private construction companies build them? They don't. Because they're not a good deal. They get cities and sucker them into doing it.
On the other hand, don't build one, the team moves. You want that?
Where are they going to move? Where are they going to move?
Jerry will move them to Little Rock.
Where are the Browns?
Okay.
Where are the Browns going to move? Where are the Raiders going to move?
You know,
where are the
you
Rams
keep-
going
you
to
Yeah,
move?
who could have imagined that the Cleveland
You
Browns
keep using that, but with all due respect to the Browns and the Rams, who did have a pretty good history, they're not the Cowboys. Jerry
Well,
Jones
right.
he cannot move
Well,
that brand.
still-
He's stuck here.
Still, if it can happen to them, it can happen to anybody.
You're right.
I guess you can
But
make that
that's why-
argument, but they don't have the brand of the Dallas Cowboys. He cannot move it. He's
Well,
stuck here.
maybe they don't have the brand of the Cowboys, but you would think that the Cleveland Browns
would never move.
had a brand that could keep that from happening.
But and that's the
And
value
besides-
to the city. That's the value to the city, and that's why the teams I think do deserve something back from the
there's
city.
some teams that I don't care what you do, what they threaten to do, they're not moving.
No.
They're not moving. The Dallas Cowboys.
No, Grego. There's
The
only,
Dallas Cowboys
there's
and the New
only
York
one.
Yankees.
There's only one, and that's the Yankees.
And the Cowboys. The Cowboys are not. They're
Now,
not
if
moving.
I lived in New York and the Yankees came, wanting a new stadium, which they probably will in a few years, and they asked me to vote, and I go, no. Where are you going, man? What are
Jersey.
you going to do if you don't get it?
But they can't move.
Go to New Jersey.
Let me- you know
Hey,
what?
let
And
them go to Jersey.
And the Cowboys are the same way.
So are the New Orleans Hornets. There are three teams that cannot move.
Well, I mean, it's the same way. The Cowboys.
All right,
you know
the
what?
discussion has just been deflated.
Yeah, it did.
The
We're having
Cowboys
good
may
sports
say-
talk.
You may have Fort Worth, a very can-do city. You may have them pop up and go, you know what? How about bringing the Cowboys over here?
Okay, but don't you admit though that the
So
city
you may have
does
them go over there, but they're not leaving the area.
Don't you admit though that the city has some responsibility to cooperate with the team because it's either the city of Irving or the city of
It's got to
Dallas.
be a partnership.
I think the city has
Right.
an obligation to at least listen to their proposal before you have a mayor shoot off her mouth and go, I'm against it no matter what.
Right.
I think that's irresponsible as a mayor.
But the city does have some responsibilities, Reiner says, to have a partnership because they are going to profit greatly. Either the city of
that's not
the
true,
city of
because the
Dallas or the
city's not-
city of Irving is going to benefit from having the Cowboys. This isn't the Rangers. This isn't the Stars who've been here for a decade. This is the Cowboys. There is a
Yeah, that city
extreme
gets to
value.
wear the Cowboys brand.
Yes, that is a
You want to
high
bring brands
value,
into it? That's
and that-
got a little something.
and that's
and
why
they
you should
should.
cooperate in a partnership.
They should, but they're not going to do it because, hey, they got burned on the AAC, and I promise, when they start doing the city audits and they figure out how much money that they're not making, all the money goes to Pro and Hicks. All the money. U2 goes and plays there, they make all the money. The city makes nothing on that.
Well, hopefully U2 turns a good profit too because they deserve it.
Yeah, they deserve all of our money. In fact, everyone write a check right now and send it to you too.
Just for all their years of greatness.
All right, here we are trying to contribute to sports
No
talk.
kidding. No kidding.
Well, we
And
just
he's
had to
having
throw
his
that
own
in
little
there.
one-man jerk-off session over here.
Well, since you went Mike off on Gordo, somebody had to fill the role.
All right, well,
I
good
think
times.
that's the most productive roundtable we've ever had.
It may
I
have
think it
been,
might
too.
be.
and I
How
probably
about it? Do you guys like this? Is it's not the best round table ever?
ever.
And didn't I do more to steer it in the right direction than anybody?
He had the least
Probably.
interest of
Listen
anyone
to
up
that
here. All right, up next we have the roundtable of Norm, the Bob Sturm Show, Dan McDowell, and Corby.
Oh, gosh.
That's an unusual foursome. Stay tuned. That's next here from Ticketstock 2004. Howdy and welcome to Hummer Ticketstock 2004. My name's Norm Hitzkes. The roundtable for the next 40 minutes will include a totally focused Corby Davidson.
Thank you.
And just back from L.A., Bob Sturm and Dan McDowell.
Norm,
Gentlemen,
how are you?
Thank you.
not bad. You were an immediate topic of conversation yesterday on my show with Richard Matvichuk.
Yeah, that was pretty amusing. That was
Yep.
pretty amusing stuff.
Before we get to that audio, when you guys were on that trip and you're on the plane and stuff, have you guys been on a Cowboy road trip before on the Cowboys plane?
No, I've been on a Mavericks road trip on the Mavericks plane.
Okay, you know how you're kind of disassociated as far as the players go?
Yeah.
Is it that way on the Stars deal, or are they mixing and mingling with you?
You know, it's weird. For the most part, you're kind of disassociated. But when we were with the Mavs, and not that this is a bad thing, because I wouldn't do it either.
Yeah.
But when you're with the Mavs, they stay on their side of the fence, and you stay on your side of the fence, and everything's fine. There's like different sections of the airplane, and they're doing whatever they do. I bet you, half a dozen times a player would just come on up there and hang out for a little bit.
Wait, come on up there instead of back there? You were at the front of the plane and the players were at the back?
It's a back-loaded plane. There's a little runway at the back of the plane.
Is this a troop carrier?
It's a big plane.
Are they flying on a troop carrier?
It's a big plane.
Yeah, the static line.
But
every seat was first class, so it didn't matter if you're in the front or the back.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the coaches in the very front.
Yep.
And then the spares in the middle, and then the players in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And we were very appropriately placed in the spare section.
So guys would come up and talk to Ralph and Razor, and you guys would just join in?
Yeah, like Turco or Billy.
Guys who know you?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, the couple did not come up.
English-speaking guys generally would come up there to grab ass.
Which was fun.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was real cool. It was real cool. I mean, obviously I have my favorites in this world, but I've always felt, and I don't know if this is that out there, that hockey players are just dudes for the most part. I don't know if it's peer pressure, and maybe the NBA works just the opposite, where it's peer pressure the other way to act like a celebrity. But I think hockey's quick to.
You know why? Because they're the perfect celebrity, because 99% of the team could walk through here right now and no one would say a word to them.
Right.
Because no one knows what they look
True.
like.
Right.
So they're celebrities just when they're on the ice. That's it.
Yeah.
So they don't have a chance to have a big head. It's like they get a big paycheck and that's really about it.
They're pretty happy to be where they are in this world.
It's great.
Yeah. They're all from farm towns in Canada for the most part, and they all keep each other from getting too big ahead. And it's a cool culture.
As opposed to traveling with the Cowboys, I don't know if you were in this market in the early 90s. That was like traveling with NSYNC. It was unbelievable. You'd get to hotels and you couldn't get in. People were waiting in the lobbies with things to sign and
what was it
things
like
to
traveling
sell.
What was it like traveling with NSYNC, Norm?
It was pretty good.
Really?
It was pretty good, yeah.
Now, you know what, though? And we obviously are quick to point out what A-Rod makes or what Aikman makes or even Madonna. And the flip side, of course, not to climb a river, but it's got to be weird, not being able to go to a restaurant, And we talked about how Madonna, it wasn't really seen that much, and I don't know if he hides in his hotel room because he has to, because he is a guy that could go to New York City and get pointed out. I don't know if he certainly wouldn't be mobbed, but he wouldn't go far without being recognized. So I don't know if he trade. I mean, think of Tiger Woods' life. Think of a simple run to the grocery store. It just seems there's a flip side to it. It's probably worth it in the long run, having $100 million a year roll in. But
that's what Mickey Rourke, the actor, when he was like super big in the 80s, doing those, after Diner and all that stuff. And
Wild Orchid.
Yeah, when he started to bottom out, like around Wild Orchid.
Right.
When did he exactly top out?
Well, okay, I don't know if he ever did, but he was some sort of a celebrity. He was a big name. But he said that he knew that he had hit rock bottom when he had to go do his own grocery shopping, and no one knew him.
Pobrecito. He had to go do his own grocery shopping, and nobody knew him.
Right. See, that's a funny thing. Dan and I were talking about this at the All-Star game, at the NBA All-Star game last week, because there's celebrities everywhere. First, it's an All-Star game. Second, it's in L.A. So you would think if you're a celebrity and you were going to go to a sporting event, that'd be right up there. But it was really funny.
L.A. is Los Angeles.
Yeah, okay. Los Angeles. It's out in California. It's really funny, though, because you can kind of tell the A-list celebrities from the B and C list, where the C list, I think, want to be recognized pretty badly.
Yeah.
And like that dude from Mad TV?
Yeah.
He's kind of like walking around, looking around.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who he was.
He's hanging out with Byron Allen.
Do you know who Will Sasso is?
No. I don't watch that show, Mad TV.
He's the big fat guy from Mad TV.
Do you know?
Okay, all right. Some people know.
What is Mad TV?
We've yet to find anyone else that knows.
It's the Saturday Night Live.
Bob claims this guy is genius.
Fox version of Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I've seen that as I flicked by it.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's not bad.
Okay.
It's not great. It's not bad, though. I mean, it's like Saturday Night Live. It has hits and misses.
Right.
Except Saturday Night Live can afford the big guests.
It's like the current Saturday Night Live is what you're saying. It has hits and misses. It's not like the old Saturday Night Live, which actually was a comedy show.
And which gets better every year we get away from it. The old Saturday Night Live gets better and better. Now I'm hearing that the Chris Farley era was awesome on Saturday Night Live. I clearly remember everybody hating it back when it was going on, but that's neither here nor there. But it was funny. There were guys, I mean, there's that line of celebrity where you don't want to get recognized, and then the need for it to feed the ego. Please recognize me. Please, somebody in here recognize me.
And then occasionally you get athletes who are recognizable, but for reasons absolutely don't want to be spotted, okay? Like, I remember traveling with the Rangers when there was a big deal with Juan Gonzalez. He had married Javi Lopez's sister. Do you remember that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. He married Javi Lopez, the Braves catcher.
Was that Juan's first wife?
No, that was 3. No, I'm serious. I had to stop for a minute. I didn't do that as
3,
uptake.
5.
I think that was 3. Yeah. It was his third wife, and
he had been divorced from the other two, or?
Yeah, okay. And he married her, I believe, in January, and left for spring training and never came back. I mean, just left, never sent for her, and the Lopez family's very, very well-to-do, and they took incredible offense at this. And
why?
Well, I was doing
spent the off-season with her.
Some traveling then, and that was the season that Lopez actually spent one trip to Kansas City sleeping in the visitors' clubhouse to avoid a couple of people that had been sent to look for Juan.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
What year was that?
90s, early 90s, mid-90s, somewhere in there. That was incredible.
Yet he didn't let it affect his play. He was a great player back then.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
All right, so you want to hear
yeah.
Richard Matvichuk, Corby? Because I think this is extra funny. I think Norm has probably heard Gay Not Gay along the way, but I don't know that it's a weekly appointment on your calendar. Would that be fair to say?
It's never swept into my show. Let me put it that way.
Right.
Okay, wait.
And Richard Matvichuk has clearly never heard it.
Oh, he hasn't. I was going to ask, do you guys know him at all?
Well, you know what we should do? We should hear it next.
We should hear it next, Dan, because there's nothing more important than Ticketstock than the clock. So up next, more stuff from Ticketstock.
Our spectacular crew back in studio tells us that many people are calling asking for directions to the Plano Center because they'd like to go to Ticketstock.
And they have them, so call them, and they'll give them to you.
We suspect most of those people happen to be talk show hosts or staff members from the Ticket, but we'll give them anyway. You just head up Central
or midgets
to the Spring Creek Parkway exit. That's the northern part of Plano. You get off and you take a right, and it's about 400 yards to the right. And if you manage to miss this place, once you've gotten on Spring Creek doing right, you immediately must go to one of the fine eye doctors that are sponsors on our station, because our very delicate yellow, blue, and red signs are everywhere, okay? We'll be here all day. There's autograph signings all day. There's ticket show hosts all day. We also start stuff. Tell you, I'm Norm Hitzges. That's Corby Davidson. That's Bob Sturm. That's Dan McDowell. I've got a couple of other things to bring up, but we're going to go to Richard Matvichuk on my show yesterday discussing Bob and Dan, who went on the Stars' recent 3-game West Coast trip. I have no idea.
So you're throwing it to Bob, or you're throwing it to the sound
Bob can
of...
throw it to something.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
All right, well, I will prepare now to throw it to it. And, Corby, I want you to just ask yourself the question. Who knows less about Gay Not Gay in our segment, Norm or Richard Matvichuk? Please listen.
I have no idea why the Stars allowed this, but they let Bob Sturm and Dan McDowell from our afternoon show go on the trip to the West Coast with you.
They did. And, I think someone forgot to tell them about the dress code we had getting on the plane. They show up in jeans. It was just one of those things. We started the trip 0-2. Nobody really looked anywhere else except to blame them two.
Well, should they be blamed?
Well, gay or not gay. We'll just leave it at that. I heard one of them's got a poodle.
I believe that's true.
It is.
I will, on the other hand, tell you, both of them have wives.
One does a golf thing or something for Sega, doesn't she?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Gay or not gay?
Now, Matty, you play golf, don't you?
I do.
Gay or not gay?
Myself, not gay.
Confusing.
And by the way, you're going to have another baby to prove it.
I've got proof now. Bob and Dan, road trip, we don't know.
Well, all I'm saying is, we at the Ticket breathed a huge sigh of relief when you won in L.A.
Oh, so did we. So did they.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it would have been the next millennium before anybody from the Ticket got to go on a road trip again.
Normie, you're always welcome. You know that.
Really?
Oh, you come whenever you want.
Hey, and I own a tie.
Hey, and like pair of dress pants too.
Yes,
Not just blue jeans and a t-shirt.
No, I actually have things that occasionally get dropped off at a dry cleaner.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think that was a shot at you guys, by the way. So what happened the first couple of games of the road trip?
Bob and Dan.
So there you go.
Well, let me take this a little further.
There is Richard Matvichuk with Norm from yesterday. Seemed like he
So you want
kind
to
of
break
knew.
that down?
That was real confusing.
Well, okay, you got to explain the golf thing.
Okay.
First of all, well, because Matvichuk didn't understand it, Norm wanted to pretend like he understood it when he was saying, well, isn't his wife in a golf thing? So you just played along as if you knew what he was talking about, but you didn't.
I didn't know.
No.
No idea.
No, except Frito said...
Just go with it.
Obviously, Matvichuk was getting this second or third hand. Garen came in our hotel room one night and stopped by and had a couple beers.
You are the dispenser of beers on the road trip?
Garen brought the beer. And
so
Bob drank one.
Garen brought beers to your room on the road trip?
And Bob drank one.
Attaboy.
Proving that
Trying to be sociable.
out-of-town Bob is out of control. Oh, my goodness.
It was like Frank the Tank. Once it hits your lips, it feels so good.
So what are we doing in the room, of course?
Playing
PS2 golf when Garen gets there. Well, the gay thing was Bob has, on PS2 golf, you can create players to make it look like you. So Bob has his little player that's bald with a goatee, and he's tall and skinny, and he stinks at golf. Yeah, he's a little too buff, really. But he also has a player that he created that looks exactly like his wife. And that's what Garen was calling gay.
So Dan...
I use Bob's wife to beat up on him.
And he thinks it's funny to beat me with Sally.
So somehow that story got told and retold, and by the time it got to Matvichuk, all he knew was...
My wife is in a golf...
Doesn't he do some kind of Sega golf? And then it got to Norm, and Norm...
I knew even less.
Norm just kind of rolled... Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But I'm telling you, Richard Matvichuk may be the first and best hockey player for our station.
Yeah?
Because he's a total goofball.
Isn't his wife on the LPGA tour or something?
I know, right?
He's gay.
You know what they say about that.
Normie,
right?
Normie, gay?
So that was a fairly confusing rendition.
Hey, speaking of confusing, I mentioned this to Bob and Dan before. Did you all hear the story of Rasheed Wallace playing his first game for the Pistons last night?
I thought he didn't play.
Well, he did. He played the first half. At halftime of the Pistons-Minnesota game, the league informs the Pistons he can't play in the second half because his paperwork's not done. He's already played in the game.
Yeah, is the first half paperwork
They played
okay?
in the first half, and at halftime, somebody whispers in the locker room, "Psst, don't play him in the second half. He's not eligible." Well, the way this started is even funny. It's something, I don't know, the Pistons getting that their paperwork done, or the agent didn't get something in or something. But the Pistons didn't know it. They were the last ones to find out. You know who found out first in the arena? It's the press people. There are guys sitting at the game watching the Pistons play the Wolves, and the phone rings, and it's somebody from Atlanta. saying, what the hell's going on? The two guys you traded us can't play tonight. I had no idea what's going on.
Why couldn't they play?
Because the paperwork on the deal wasn't done.
So,
Yay?
Is that gay, really?
So Sura and Rabrasha couldn't play. The NBA? This is the NBA?
Well, wouldn't you disqualify the Pistons from the game? Did he play or didn't he play?
Here's your problem. What if the Pistons lose the game last night, 88-87? What if the Pistons win the game at the buzzer, 89-88, and the T-Wolves claim Detroit should forfeit because of the use of an ineligible player because Wallace scored 4 points in the game?
Yeah, they totally would.
What's the league going to do? They got to forfeit the game because some doofus's fax machine didn't work.
Crazy.
Nice league. This league is good. This is good.
Better than baseball, though, Norm.
Well,
is it?
Come on, quit taking shots at a dead horse, Corby.
Good point, Corby.
Thank you. That's my sports contribution for the day.
Thank you, Corby. That's good.
Now, what about the big day for the Cotton Bowl?
Oh, yeah.
Big day for the Cotton Bowl.
For all you soccer fans and fans of the Mexican, which I am.
Top of the hour.
There will be a friendly between the USA and Mexico, a soccer match, April 28th at the Cotton Bowl, which will be a home game for Mexico.
214-787-1310 if you want to comment on that.
Well, we're not going to take calls, Dan.
Oh.
But what we're getting at is Norm has told us that he actually called one of these games in Mexico when you were living in Guadalajara.
214-787-1310 if you heard that.
When I was doing color analysis for the Lobstermen.
Right.
Yes. Back in the 80s, Lamar Hunt wanted a United States-Mexico friendly broadcast back here. So Brad Sham and I flew down to Monterey to broadcast the game. First of all, we get there, and, we get so used to just beautiful places we work out of. I mean, the Temple, the AAC, just fantastic places you went on the trip, places you go on trips. Well, this is a gigantic stadium with a press box the size of this table. We go into a room, and there are 3 radio broadcasts being done from one booth.
Really?
Ours in English, and 2 others in Spanish, all in one booth.
I'm going to say gay.
All right.
Okay, Maddie. What year was this?
This is early 80s, late 70s, somewhere.
Was that...
yeah, this about the time I bought this pad. That's exactly right.
This notebook.
We get there, and a lot of things go wrong, but we get on the air, and it starts to rain. Well, everybody wants in out of the rain, so everybody crowds into the broadcast booths. So Brad and I are sitting there, and there's people just around us like this. Well, the first half goes by, and Mexico, which was favored by about 80 goals, the United States was terrible. It's terrible. And they're just terrible soccer team. And Mexico is deciding, we can't beat them in but one thing in the world, but we can beat them up in soccer. Well, the Mexican soccer team has obviously had huevos rancheros and a couple of dozen cervezas before the game, okay?
All right.
They go out, and they're terrible. And late in the first half, the United States takes the lead 1-0 on a goal by, of all things, a player named Fernandez, which really makes the Mexican people mad. At half, the United States leads 1-0.
This is, by the way, the second greatest moment in U.S. sports history behind Miracle.
As the Mexican soccer team leaves the field, people are throwing beers at them. They're screaming at them. They're cursing. They're setting fires in the stands.
Nice.
They are mad. All right, second half comes out. Mexico obviously gets it together. They put about 5 on the board in about 20 minutes. Meanwhile, it starts raining even more. Into the broadcast booth, more and more people. And when the Mexican people score, this guy with a beer about that big screams behind us and dumps the whole beer on Brad. The entire beer on Brad Sham.
Oh yeah,
And we don't have headset mics like this. We got the big mics like this.
Yeah.
Guys are hollering, "Cerveza, señor! Cerveza, cabrito!" And they're passing food back and forth. It was just it got to be one of the funniest scenes. Poor Brad smells of beer the entire trip back. It was wonderful.
Nice.
That's when Norm coined the phrase that when a Mexican gets wet, he smells like a puppy, right?
Why did you notice at what moment? See, this is something only the people here at Ticketstock will understand. At what moment did this show go off the cliff? What happened just before Corby made that remark? Gordo showed up. That's exactly right. It's an instant cue for shows to go off
Gordo.
the cliff.
Let's hear it for
How do
Gordo.
I get pinned for that? Thank
Everybody.
you. Thank you.
You fed me that line.
By the way, has anybody else noticed that Gordon looks like somebody who was sort of a backup for the role in Mel Gibson's new movie?
Well,
You're
if you want to make
slaying
fun
him
of
right now.
if you want to make fun of my faith, Norm, then I guess
No, it's the hair basically.
Yes, I've grown out the hair a little bit
Yeah.
and the beard. I'm in a passion play this fall at the Unitarian Church. Yeah, it's delayed. We couldn't.
This fall.
Well, all the venues were booked up during the Lenten
traditional
season, right?
Easter season.
Yeah.
Sure.
During Passion season?
Yeah. So the closest I really get to, being involved in a passion play, quite honestly, is a passion party that we hold at our house from time to time.
A large party or very small party?
There's a woman laughing.
Jesus loved to
She gets
party. Don't play those.
What are they?
Uh-oh, Corby's getting
Wait
serious.
a second, what are they?
It's like the day Payne Stewart playing in the ride.
Hey, wait a minute. I heard you the other day get serious for the first time. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Hey.
Talking about the
A-Rod? Yeah, I am so mad.
No, the boat crash in Cleveland. That wasn't funny to you.
What, the baseball players?
What boat crash in Cleveland?
We're the Indians.
So you guys want to make fun of
No, I'm not
guys
making
that
fun of
died?
it.
All right, go ahead.
Wait a second.
No, go ahead. Let me just give you the floor.
Everything was a big joke to Dan until you hit the Cleveland Indians boat
Right.
crash.
Till
Right.
an Indian hit a boat dock.
Oh, the spring training.
Oh, that's funny, huh, Bob?
Yeah.
The guy, wait a second, the guy that off the air thought 9/11 was the funniest thing ever, now all of a sudden thinks that the boat crash of the Cleveland Indians is bad. Interesting, Dan. Very interesting.
Aren't we near break, Bob?
Off the
I
air,
think we got-
thought 9/11
Yeah.
was the funniest thing ever.
Aren't we all proud of what we've done in the last few minutes here on the radio?
And whose fault is it, Norm? It's
It's
not
obvious.
us. I mean, I wanted to talk soccer. I had my own soccer story, but we're just running out of time.
It was an
evil peer they had.
It's going along at a reasonably high level.
Grand?
By the way, is Twishy more Grand McDowell than you will lit on?
What happened to Grand McDowell?
I don't know what you're talking
Did
about.
she hit a pier?
Can we please talk sports?
That's next on the ticket.
Or let's talk about that girl sitting right there.
We're here all day.
Let's talk to her on the air. George, thanks for having me on.
Well, hang on. Let me introduce you
sorry.
first. This is Hummer Ticketstock 2004 here at the Plano Center, and our roundtables continue on stage. And I guess they just tried to come up with the most unlikely foursomes to be up here together, as the P1s voted on it. And this is the roundtable of myself, Giorgio, with the great Gordo, Gordon Keith, the bearded Gordo.
Thank you.
Some light applause there for Gordo.
That hurts.
Here's some more light applause for TV Tim Matthews.
Oh, wow, like 3.
Well, that guy's he's shaking his fist like hell yeah.
Like I owe him money.
But he's just not
shaking his
making
fist.
noise.
Yeah.
So, okay.
My brother, thanks for coming, buddy.
And there's Big Dick Hunter
Hello.
with the
thank you.
Todd Rudgren
Bob
looking hair.
Gordo, is this the passion of Gordo? The
Yes,
whole look
it
you got
is.
going there?
Yes, I'm
Nice.
uncomfortable with messianic comparisons like that, but yeah, it's a little,
You do it
little
in-
tribute. Little tribute to
So
that.
you've had it for like a month now, your beard, and you like it. You like life as a bearded guy?
It's okay. I don't really have
Doesn't
an
get on your
opinion
nerves? Food getting caught in or anything like that? It really
Food
doesn't
doesn't get caught in it. I don't just shove a fork in my beard.
Now, if I'm not
Put it in my
mistaken,
mouth. Oh,
with
sorry.
Wednesday right around the corner, isn't that the day, Gordo, that you walk around with the soot on your head?
Right.
Be Wednesday.
Ashes,
We can look forward
Big
to
Dick.
that.
That's soot. It's not like he's a chimney sweep.
Does that offend you in some way?
No,
is that like,
I look forward to it
look
every
at this
year.
silly, stupid thing.
No, I look
I'll
forward.
go get red highlights in my hair, but someone wearing something that means something to them, that's just offensive.
Hey, this means something to me. It represents the fires of hell.
Represents the porn, the bloody porn.
Best kind.
We're not going to have a discussion on
Christianity.
religion and beliefs
Why not?
between Big Dick and Gordo, are we?
Well, I don't know. I tried to do a show meeting, and I couldn't get you guys to fill out the run sheet. I don't know what we're going to do.
How odd is that?
So what's going on with the Wild Ass Circus? What's this Mardi Gras thing all
Well,
about?
here in an hour and 45 minutes or so, we're going to get in a van, 5 of us, and we're going to drive to New Orleans to attend Joe Francis's Girls Gone Wild Mardi Gras party. We think we'll get there about 11.
Are you surprised by that, Gordo?
No.
We have figured out that we can stay until...
Let nights be nice.
It's a new part of Lent that you probably haven't heard about.
Yeah, Gordo does classy scatological humor in the morning. It's when it gets out of hand at night, right?
I didn't know. You're going to do dung films or something? What do you mean scatological?
You know, like fart jokes and stuff.
Oh.
You've heard those on the ticket before, right?
Mainly more Giorgio.
Right.
Is it?
But we will. We figured out that we can stay till about 5 a.m. and then we have to leave so we can be back here in time for Ticketstock to open tomorrow.
Now, is someone going with you, like a P1's going to win a
2
chance
of
to
them.
go?
Yes, one is predetermined and the other one will be announced in about 45 minutes. We're having a little contest over in the P1 WAC room. So someone in 45 minutes is going to be informed that they have to get in our van because it's time to leave.
And how long are you actually going to be there? I mean, site
6 hours.
6 hours you'll be there?
The bummer, though, is when I talked to Joe Francis, he said, be sure to tell everybody to bring pajamas because we're having a sleepover in my hotel room after the party. But that's the part that we're going to have to miss because we'll have to leave right about the time that happens.
So, have you ever been down there at Mardi Gras?
Yes, my mother lives there, so...
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a wild time?
It is a wild time. And, this time, unlike the other times that we've been with him on these shoots and stuff, the invitation says no video equipment or cameras. Nothing can be recorded.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping that's a positive indicator.
So now when you're down there and you got to come back to be here tomorrow, is that what you're saying? Is there any kind of offer that, what's the guy's name, the porn king, Joe what?
Well, he's not a porn king, Tim.
I'm just kind of...
Joe Francis.
Joe Francis.
Yes.
Is there any kind of offer that he can make to you in any way to entice you to stick around and not be back here?
To stay here?
No,
stay in New
there in New
Orleans.
Orleans.
Oh, no. I've got ticket responsibilities.
Nothing he could do.
Unfortunately,
not a whole van full of women, not
no
any kind of money enticement, nothing. Make you part of his porn world.
No, because I like Ticketstock. I don't want to miss any of it, so we'll be back by noon. I can hang out with him other times.
All right. Well, that sounds like good time.
I forgot they were golf buddies.
So what's going on in the Wild Ass Circus room over there? What's that all about?
Well, what they're doing over there today, mainly we're doing our Girls Gone Wild contest to try to decide what P1 will go. But, tomorrow, that is where Zamora the Torture King will take the stage at 2. Now, this is one of the original members of the Jim Rose Circus Sideshow.
Great.
And I got to tell you, no, that's the Jim Rose Circus, or Jim Rome Circus Sideshow. But with Zamora, they initially planned to put him in this room. And I said, this is not really the kind of thing you want to spring on people in the main room on a Sunday afternoon, the Lord's Day. This is the kind of thing that you need to put off to the side where people who were in there knew what they were getting into before they saw it.
Because what does he do? What are some of his gags?
Does is, it's gross, basically. There's nothing sexual about it, but it's very gross. He will take... for example, when we saw him in Vegas, he would take these skewers. They look like shish kebab skewers, basically. And he would put them right through the center meat part of his bicep, in one side and out the other. And the most disturbing part is before it comes out the other end and you can see it starting to, wiggle a little bit. And then he took one and put it in his mouth, and it came out from underneath his chin. Down there in the bottom.
Blood everywhere?
Oh, yeah, there's fluid. I'll tell you, I had to go shopping for him for his rider. We had to get 2 cinder blocks, 20 rinsed clean wine bottles, which I assume he's either going to eat or walk on.
And he eats the glass. He chews it and swallows it.
When we were in Vegas, he did it right in front of us. He ate an entire light bulb, and then he opened his mouth to show us there was nothing in it. And the funniest part was it was creeping out George Foreman, who was sitting right next to him. He was trying to talk boxing, but he was bothered by the fact that there was a guy ingesting a light bulb.
God, that's sick.
Yeah. He also talks with a lisp because he intentionally forked his tongue. It's split.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Why do people do that?
He just said it was something he was always fascinated by as a child.
A forked tongue?
Yeah.
Is it a devil-worshipping thing?
I don't know what. No, I think he has some sort of Buddhist beliefs or something. He's way into that.
So if you cut your tongue down the middle, it won't heal? It stays split?
Yeah. Well, he did it over time with a dental floss, he told me.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
And then you severed the tendon underneath so that it can stick out further.
So we should have a pretty good warning for people to go in that room.
Oh, yeah.
Before they go see this
They
stuff.
will be duly warned before they enter. Now, I don't know. We're only going to be able to get, I'm thinking like 100 people in there or something. So, hopefully.
When's he doing this?
2 o'clock tomorrow.
Is there admission?
Nope.
Anybody can get in?
It's like Ticketstock. It's all free. And then the opening act is actually going to be some P1s with some stupid human tricks of their own about 1:30. They're going to be the opening act for them.
Do you know what some of them are?
Yeah, I met a guy who can swallow a 4-foot inflated balloon. That was pretty impressive when he did that in the studio. Yeah.
While it's inflated, he swallows it?
Yeah. And then it just stays there.
Well, not forever.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to be around when it's evacuated.
How long does he leave it in there?
I don't. The whole time he was up in studio. I mean, I don't know. He stuck around for probably another 20 minutes. And
how would you not suffocate?
I don't know. I've heard that those guys have to overcome their gag reflex and stuff like that.
Beware of any guy who works on that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sounds like good time fun.
Yeah. 2 o'clock tomorrow.
2 o'clock tomorrow.
Gordo, back to you.
You haven't come to me to begin with.
Oh, okay.
Just about the beard.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so back to me.
Now, by the way, I'm curious.
You still got your beard? Yeah, you still got it.
Went and shaved.
Check again, George.
It's kind of weird because, you're not that old a guy and you have no gray hair, but your beard has a little gray in it.
Oh, I
Isn't
have
that weird?
gray in my hair. I have a lot of gray up here.
Well, you can't really see it, though.
Yeah, it's just,
But isn't it weird when people grow beards, how, suddenly they
My beard's a lot grayer than
my hair. Yeah, me too.
But
it's like first thing to
you
go
get
gray.
hair colors in there that aren't on the rest of your head.
Yeah,
I'll have some red hairs in my
all this
beard.
gray used to be red.
Oh.
Why is that? Why is your face hair different than your head hair?
I don't know.
Okay.
Thanks for that question.
You're listening to Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. This is live coverage of Hummer Ticketstock 2004. So how'd you think the big band presentation went last night?
Well.
Especially Grego?
Yes.
That was awesome.
Boy, that may be the most spontaneous moment in the history of the Time Wasters. Grego singing. And you know what? The beauty of it is, and if you weren't on stage, you might not have heard him say this, but he was coaxed into singing Tush, but he called for LaGrange. Gordo, I think it was you that just kind of jokingly played the opening riff to LaGrange like we weren't really going to do the song, and he turned around to the band and goes, play that one. Yeah. I told Ryder, I said, with the Tom Petty tribute band up and running, can the Grego ZZ Top tribute band be far behind?
Yeah, probably.
You think Sales would like to get a hold of that and sell that double bill?
That'd be huge.
Summer Bash?
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't think Grego would ever go that far, but I think we will get him back with the Time Wasters again. I think he got a taste of it last night that we'll want to do it again.
He doesn't think he has any talent, but he can sing. I mean, don't you think, Gordo, remember when he did Country Boy Can't Survive and he belted it out at the end? Yeah, it was good.
He's just unsure of himself, but he can hit notes just as well as
It's just a confidence issue.
Yeah. Because none of us can really hit notes.
Yeah.
Gordo and I proved that in the Bee Gees thing last night.
Lord.
Those were great outfits, though.
They were good outfits. I just hate to hear the tape because I couldn't hear myself. Not that would help normally, but I feared what that's going to sound like. But it was fun though, and we had a bunch of people here last night to see the Ticket Time Wasters here at Ticketstock.
That to me is the most amazing thing about the Time Wasters. The Time Wasters and Charity Challenger, the two events where, yeah, it's cool to get out there and do it ourselves, but if the crowd wasn't there treating you like rock stars or treating you like pro athletes, it wouldn't be nearly the same. That's the cool part about it, is the crowd acts like they're getting to see the Stones or something.
Yeah.
They're enthusiastic.
I guess they just like watching train wrecks.
Yeah.
And there was plenty of those last night at the Time Wasters performance. All right, now believe it or not, we still have 20 minutes left on this roundtable. Stand by. It's Hummer Ticketstock 2004 here at the Plano Center. We got all sorts of neat displays, including we got some Hummers out here. Have you seen the really tricked up Hummer back there in the back with the spinners and the television screens, not only on the inside of the Hummer but on the outside? You seen that one back there?
No.
Man, that
TV
thing's
screen
awesome.
on the outside?
I saw that. What is that? If you have something to promote, I guess you would drive around and show your promotional video.
I don't know, but it's got rims that don't stop on it.
Right.
Spreewells?
24s. No, the Spreewells are 20. Yeah, maybe they are Spreewells. I don't know. What do I know about rims? But anyway, we got a bunch of Hummers out here on display at Ticketstock.
Look who's here.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. I am here.
The applause is for the great Gordo and also for two former Dallas Cowboys who are making their way to the stage here at Ticketstock.
And I think they're going to talk with us on the air.
Wow. They are going to talk with us on the air. They have their own room here at Ticketstock where you can go by and get their book autographed, say hi to them, and maybe even win a free copy of their book.
Everybody doesn't want to see your butt, Cliff, so just turn around and sit down over here.
It's Cliff Harris and Charlie Waters, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at you guys.
They're putting on their headsets as we speak. Charlie has his on. Hi, Charlie.
Hi, George.
Cliff didn't want to mess up his hair.
Cliff didn't want to get his hair all messed up.
No, I've got to fix it now. Here, hold on a second.
Cliff's got his on now.
Yeah, hey,
Howdy.
George. Good. How you guys?
Great. Good to see you.
You guys look relaxed up here on these couches. You're,
that's all we do.
Flip-flops on and
just messing around.
Now, you guys are signing your book?
Yeah, we're signing
down the hallway.
Yeah, we're down the hallway in the corner in the roof about in the attic. I think
you
can find your way there too. There, if you have to follow, put breadcrumbs out to find your way back out.
We're neighbors. They're actually right next to our room. I hope we're not making too much noise over there.
We want you to send make some of those people over to see us.
Okay.
Yeah. Got to eat glass to get in
You're
there.
signing copies of your book, turning the thing around.
Yeah.
No, that was Jimmy's book.
What was it?
Turning the thing around. Hey, ours was turned around.
North Dallas.
That's right. They made sure it was turned around.
You betcha.
Hey, we tried to call you a couple of weeks ago.
Who is you, George? You're in an audio medium.
I wasn't taking any calls.
I was about to say who I was talking to. Cliff Harris, who was up for Hall of Fame selection, not induction, but selection a couple weeks ago.
And was robbed.
Was robbed along with Rayfield Wright and Bob Hayes. And Rayfield handled it really, really nice. And from what I've heard from you, you've handled it in a very classy manner. But that was infuriating for all Cowboy fans a couple of weeks ago. That again, and I don't know what's going on, if there's a bias or if it's ignorance, but how did you react? What did you hear how did you react when you heard
And
the
be
news?
honest, you cried like a baby, didn't you?
I was crying.
Yeah, I knew you would.
I didn't take any calls
For about a week and a half.
I was, I really was surprised with my own emotions about it, to be honest with you, because I was not expecting, I expected I'd be extraordinarily happy if I'd made it. But I thought if I didn't, it wasn't going to bother me, but it did. And it really bothered me worse, much worse, for multiple, because we didn't get any of those guys in. So it kind of, so that bothered me a lot more. And it's a shame because, it's like if you're out there on the field, if you're one of the gladiators and your fellow gladiators pick and know who the great guys are, you want to recognize those guys, and there's nothing, and you bow down to them, you say that's the way it's going to be, but that's not the way that it took place in that voting. I don't think. I think that some of those guys, one of us should have been in. There should have been one of our three guys should have definitely been in the Hall of Fame, and I was real disappointed.
Well, this is what that I concluded out of the whole thing. All right, fine. If we have to keep hitting our heads up against the brick wall for this Hall of Fame thing, then without question, the Ring of Honor just needs to be more inclusive. Charlie Waters needs to be up there. Drew Pearson, you.
Bates.
Bill Bates,
Rayfield, right?
Longtime Cowboys need to be up there that help build the tradition. And if the National Football League, the Hall of Fame committee is not going to recognize it, at least we can recognize it where people care about it. You agree?
Yes, I think it'd be great. That's Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Charlie understands radio.
It's just like the way Texas is anyway. We don't need the rest of the country.
Yeah.
We got all the oil we need, and
all the pretty women.
It's a great situation here, but you'd say, well, screw the Hall of Fame committee.
They're just totally boycotting us. So let's go ahead and have our own, and we're okay with it. But we can't even get the guys from our era in our own Hall of Fame. You know? So I mean, so we kind of lose that argument.
Charlie, let me ask you, because you've been in the league as a player and as a coach. You've been around, so you've been in different organizations. Do you think there is a bias against the Cowboys?
Absolutely.
I mean, you're not just saying that.
No, I'm not just saying that.
It's friends of yours that aren't getting in or anything.
It's sad. And you know, one of the things that Cliff said that I took it to heart when I saw an article in the paper. He said, I felt like I let the Cowboy fans down. I felt like I let people down. That's a crummy thing that makes Cliff feel bad, and I felt for him for that, but he didn't let the fans down. He needs a hug. You got a hug.
Now I feel better.
Do you think the fact that Jerry keeps some of the older Cowboys out of the Ring of Honor, that has any credence with the Hall of Fame voters? Because that does come up where they say, well, the owner of the team isn't even letting these guys in.
Well,
how could it not?
Yeah.
How about that question?
Well,
how could it not?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it obviously would, I would think. I have been told by guys that are close to the voting and close to the committee that says, they understand kind of the circumstances. They say it's not that big, but not that big of a deal. But I really believe it is. I mean, obviously, if you can't make it in your Ring of Honor in Dallas, how do you expect to be recognized?
Because the reality of it is, it's a one-man committee, but it's still the perception.
And I think Jerry could be brought around on that. I really do. You guys may have a hard time believing that as former players in a different regime, but I bet he could be brought around on that because someday it may happen to his players.
Posthumously, maybe.
But see,
no, I don't think so. I think he could. I think he could be brought around. He's been brought around on some other things.
But hasn't Jerry basically officially put that horse behind the cart and said, "Look, if you get in the Hall of Fame, I'll put you in the Ring of Honor"?
He thinks it has that correlation, but he's also said that he recognizes when he bought the team, he wasn't just buying a team; he was buying tradition and wanting tradition, and that's you guys.
Yeah.
And that needs to be up there. And I think he could be brought around on that, and especially after this, because I think. Believe it or not, I think he wants you to be in there, in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And if that's not going to happen for you, I think he would come around to think, we need to recognize these guys for giving me the whatever $1 million price tag it was when I bought them in '89 because it was y'all that gave it that value, or what he bought.
Well, there is. I mean, the Cowboys definitely are recognized around the league as a major visible team. People have a feeling or a passion about the Cowboys. They can say I hate them or I like them, but there's no one that does not have an opinion about them, and that's the good and the bad of that, because I mean there's some intense people that really don't like the Cowboys. I think. I mean that's okay though, because it fills the stands, it sends media, it does a lot of things for us, but it also at times, I mean they need to be able to say, let's draw all those lines and just recognize these players as for what they brought to the league. And
it's a sad state with the Hall of Fame committee. It embarrassed me a little bit. I'm real proud of my heritage and playing a role in the history of the NFL, and to look and to not only have a small amount of representation there when our team was the winningest team of the 70s. And Coach Landry must have been one hell of a coach.
No,
I mean he was a great coach, but
to do it without any players.
Without any players,
they apparently didn't have any players.
Didn't have any players, and we're getting punished because we had such a good team concept.
We're talking with Cliff Harris and Charlie Waters. And I want to ask you about the Jerry Jones thing. Going back to that, and both of you guys are pretty honest about that. Is there just absolutely no dialogue with that era, your era of players, and Jerry Jones? Is there ever any meetings? Anybody ever talk to anybody, or are you guys literally like forgotten stepchildren?
I think Jerry's coming around. I really do. I think that we've had reunions. At one time, there was a period of time there we had no reunions from the old guys from our era get back with the new guys or at all. But I think there's more. He's trying to bring them back in. I think he's working on it.
Do you guys still feel detached, though, from the organization in a way?
Parcells has really been a blessing to us. Charlie and I have gone out and visited the practice a couple of times, and Parcells knows us and likes us, and these guys today, or it's a different group that have come in. This is a completely new group from the Aikman era, which was really the Jones transitional time. Mm-hmm. These are young guys. I mean, you have to go out there and shake hands of, Roy Williams. Hey, I'm Cliff Harris. I play free safety for the Cowboys.
I don't know. He may be someone who could lobby for you.
There you go.
I'm serious. I mean, he would, coaching against you guys, he would go and say, hey, this is why I wanted to coach here, because of guys like this who played here 25 years ago.
So, but
I wouldn't rule that
does
out.
Today's player, do you really think today's player cares about older players? I mean, do you think they feel a camaraderie with the older players?
No.
I don't get that feeling at all.
No, they don't, but they should.
I mean, they're
But they
starring
should
in
know
their
some
own
Cowboy
movie right
history.
now, and nothing that came before them matters.
Yeah, I think today's players are as selfish as they've ever been. It's all about me and what's
Another
going on for
reason
me.
why their name should be up there.
Well,
So they ought to know what their history is when they put on a Cowboy helmet.
And plus, what credibility are these guys going to have if they don't have their number hanging around their neck encrusted in gold?
Cliff's got that. If you just show you right here, he's got some bling bling going.
No, it's just a tattoo.
Got a little CH earring hanging off his head.
But I can tell you, my rookie year, when I was my first year with the Cowboys, and when I broke into that starting lineup that year, and went into the huddle, and there was Bob Lilly, Leroy Jordan, Mel Renfro, Cornell Green. I mean, I felt like just bowing down a bit when I went in there. I mean, I was in awe of those guys when they came in. And I think that, that the players, and I really truly believe this, that the guys that were closer to our era, Troy and Emmett and the guys in that era, they respected us and knew us. We're getting far enough away from it now that the young guys they're looking back at Aikman's era
You
more
mean
than ours.
all the video that we put together hadn't got to the players yet? I thought we'd already sent that out to those guys.
They don't stay up that late and watch ESPN, 2 or whatever. He was in classic.
I remember the guy, the kid that I was coaching at University of Oregon, the guy interviews me and says, hey, do the players respond to you a lot better because they know you played in the league? I said, look, they weren't even born when I played in the league. They don't remember me. And so then I had one of my players come up to me later on, about a week later, and said, hey, Coach, were you number 41 on the 77 Cowboys? And I said, yes. He said, man, you were bad, which I was trying to figure out whether I was good or bad, but I knew that I was,
Bad
I was
life.
good. I was good.
That was a good thing.
And I said, well, how'd you know that? He says, well, it was a John Madden Nintendo game.
Right.
I mean, it's,
you got to be good.
Yeah, you got to be good if you're on that. So
By the way, I'm always the
maybe that's what
77 Cowboys when I go play my kids.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, we dominate, too. It's great.
When you say
Bring back the good old days.
My kids do that with it.
Charlie, when you say you think there's a prejudice against the Cowboys, literally, I mean, a jealousy that lasts 30 years of writers and
You're asking
broadcasters.
Charlie this question, right?
I'm convinced of this. I'm convinced of it.
Charlie's about to come to blows with someone. It sounds like.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, and when it comes down to, I mean, even 30 years of you guys got everything your way during the 70s, and so now we're going to get even. That's really going to linger, you think? And I don't disagree, but it just seems unbelievably childish, doesn't it? That they're going to let something like that.
Well, no matter how we put it,
no
matter how we couch it, it's going to sound like sour grapes. So I'm apologizing in advance by saying this, but they interpret our confidence that we had as arrogance, and they hold it against us. They do. We were confident. Why were we confident?
They didn't like our uniforms.
Were we prepared? Were we prepared, or was it just happenstance?
Yeah.
Were we successful, or did we create our own success, or was it luck? We all know as fans what we believe, but the guys on the other side of the fence think just the opposite. They hate us, and they still hold it against us.
But keep in mind what happens in the last thing, that when you vote for that final six, you have to get 80%. The final six. Once you get to that final six, you have to get 80% of the votes of the 38 guys up there. Well, of the 38 guys, you're not saying there's a bias or any conspiracy going on, but if there's 4 guys up there that don't like the Cowboys, and they're going to vote against whoever it is with the Cowboys, that puts a big dent in anybody else voting against you to get that 80%. I think that's kind of probably mathematically what happened, conspiracy or not. I mean, or
then afterwards, y'all say, "Oh, I don't know what happened. I voted for him."
Right. Exactly.
And there's no accountability there. Well, and the other conclusion I drew out of that is that the most underappreciated thing in the National Football League that's recognized by Hall of Fame status, I think, is the 20 consecutive winning years and the titles that you won. I think that's been the most impressive thing about professional football in the last 40 years 20 consecutive winning years.
18 straight playoffs.
18 straight playoff appearances.
I mean, now...
And from that era, you know, it was Landry, and it was Schramm, and it was, you know, Gilbrandt, and it was the whole thing. But the players have to be recognized for what I think is the most impressive thing in professional football in the last 40 years. And it's like some of these younger writers like, oh, yeah, well, you know, 20... That was easier to do back then because you kept players the same. Well, everyone else had the same opportunity, but no one else did that.
Well, it also looks very suspicious when Rayfield Wright was a member of the all-decade team offensive line, only guy not in the Hall of Fame who's on that all-decade offensive line, 2 times offensive lineman of the year.
Cliff was all-century.
None of the other guys were. I mean, it's like
world.
It's so glaring. Yeah, I mean, and I think it was great for Zimmerman, who put you on his all-century team at safety. I think with Kenny Houston, was it?
Yeah.
With Kenny Houston, to basically. Pardon me. Basically,
he's identifying himself.
Yeah, sorry.
Radio. That's good.
Radio.
To back out of the voting or whatever he did now, right? Zimmerman said,
he's off the
tired of being a trick pony in this whole thing.
He's
I
off the seniors committee.
I always get lost with Tim's questions too. I mean, they just go on and on.
You guys do a great.
What do you
good,
mean?
You guys do a great good cop, bad cop tandem too with this issue because Cliff is the PC guy, and then Charlie will fire.
Charlie
off
rips on it.
the bitter HSOs, and when he started talking, I saw Cliff kind of get that nervous look on his face. Here we go.
Really a conspiracy. I don't
I think we've worked this out ahead of
time.
time.
Great.
I'm curious as to what is the most you made while you were playing in a year. What was your highest paid year?
I was the highest paid defensive back in the league in 1978.
God, they told me the same thing.
I've got this. I made $120,000.
Jeez.
And Roger made $125 as a quarterback.
Boy, you almost got paid as much as Roger.
Yeah, that was the deal. I couldn't get paid more than Roger. So, you know,
he was Captain America. I mean, you may have been all century, but he was Captain America.
Now, how much does the friggin' punter?
That's a lot of money back then.
Roger.
Over
a game.
500,000.
A game. You know. But,
all right. What about you, Charlie?
It was about the same. Yeah. I made $150,000 one year when I made all my incentives, you know.
But you played a little bit later than
Yes, I did. A couple more years later than Cliff. So
that's when some of them are in the 80s. It got a little better for you guys.
It did, except the year that I retired, the next year they struck, and salaries tripled the next year.
It gets back
and
to
then it got.
Yeah, It gets back to that question that you brought up earlier about the players playing for today. Even then, because what we were striking for then was free agency and not relevant to what the players really needed today. I mean, we've got a terrible retirement plan, and the players think about, hey, and that's what the coaches put you in that perspective. That's what they want. Think about today. Don't think about tomorrow. We've got to beat the Steelers or whoever it is today, the world, everybody else.
That's a real good point that he's making. The mindset is, let's be awesome at the moment, you know, and everything else will take care of itself. But if you really, back in that day when we did fight for our rights, free agency was very, very important because it was a monopoly. There's no such, you wouldn't believe how they had their thumb on us the whole time. And that's a good thing in that Cliff and I got to play together for 10 years. But you would never have that at the same time. You'd never be able to have that in today's industry.
So
because we moved, they wouldn't be able to pay us better.
So would you look around like in Super Bowl 12, see the Superdome filled, and think, man, we're underpaid?
No,
for a Super Bowl.
Oh, we always
Did you ever
thought,
think that?
No, we loved the game.
They would have said, how much would you pay to play today? And we would have paid a lot to play in that game.
But at the same time, you knew what you were generating. I mean, the interest, the whole nation was watching.
But you're a
sellout Super Bowl crowd.
But the mindset of the athlete then was probably not the same as it is.
There were some. Dwayne Thomas. Think about what Dwayne Thomas did. I didn't even. I was so oblivious to why he was.
Well, I don't know that was what, because you really never knew what he was striking for.
Well, I did. I mean, I found out later that's what it was. He
I
wanted to renegotiate his contract.
I thought it was racial strife. I mean, I think truly that's what he thought it was. So I don't know that was. I mean, it's a shame that he didn't make his stand then. He was silent about it.
That's right. He didn't tell anybody anything. He didn't say a word to anybody.
So there's a controversy about what he was
didn't say a word to anybody in the locker room, on the practice field, for the entire season. Now, let me tell you something. You're talking about a discipline.
Yeah.
How disciplined is that? Try not talking for.
Are you actually saying he didn't say a word?
He didn't say one word.
Coming into the locker room, going into the shout, nothing. Ever to anybody.
They called out the attendance. You know, when you show up.
Roll call.
Roll call. Thank you. Gordon. You're good at that kind of stuff.
Thank you very much.
And we got to Dwayne Thomas.
Big words.
And he looked at Dwayne and he said, well, you have to look. Oh, there's Dwayne. Dwayne wouldn't even answer the roll call.
Dang.
It's kind of like he's mad, and you want to say, what are you mad about, man? It's kind of like your wife sometimes, you know? What are you mad about? I know you're mad, but what are you mad about? You're not talking. You're mad.
All right, when you wake up in the morning and it's hard to get out of bed, Charlie, I know you still kind of have you have neck pain, back pain?
Yeah, we both have bad neck pain. Yeah, back pain. I had my 5 vertebrae fused in my back. My knees, I've got an artificial knee, which is great, by the way.
Yeah?
You recommend those? I'm thinking of getting one.
I'll switch mine out.
Really helps his golf.
But do you ever
I want one that hinges backwards, though, just to creep everyone
trick
out.
knee? But do you ever contemplate, and how would you answer, was it worth it?
I would, yes, absolutely.
What if it's years off your life, do you think?
It'd still be worth it. We lived the dream. And if you don't have a passion in life, what do you want to live for? And it was great. And now I paid my dues, and I'm okay with it. It's difficult for me to move around, and I deal with pain, but so what? I had hey, at least I was in the arena. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I understood the sweat and the blood and the. And I got to experience it, so it was worth it.
You know what? Those physical limitations, though, come in handy if you're ever charged in a double homicide.
Yeah, you just claimed that you couldn't do it.
Right. Hey, I got an artificial knee and neck pain.
5th vertebrae has been fused.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it.
No way would I was running from that crime. I can't run.
That's right. Then you put the gloves on.
Worth it to you, Cliff?
Well, that's what when you think about, when you ask a great question about Super Bowl 12, and Charlie and I kind of had that same feeling about Super Bowl 12. You can imagine it was in the Superdome in New Orleans. They had blackened the stadium out. It was completely wild and crazy, and the most exciting moment of a Super Bowl really is the introduction, because after everything after that, you're just in the performance, but you reach such an incredible high that you can't imagine, and really and truly it's dealing with reality. I mean, after coming back and, walking down, instead of going down the aisle of Southwest Airlines and everybody wanting your autograph, to people bumping you and getting you out of the way of, trying to beat you to their seat.
Get out of here, you non-Hall of Famer.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That to you now?
So, now that there's more people are letting me in now.
That'll fade.
But it is without any question, just like Charlie, and we both would have to, we really got to the point where we would say, hey, man, think today that when we're playing the game, we'd say to each other before the game, we'd say, hey, this is just touch football. Let's go out and enjoy it. Because you get so extreme and so caught up in this thing, and so we were so committed to it and so passionate about it. It was a phenomenal time, and yes, without any question.
Well, guys, thank you so much.
Yes, thanks, guys. Charlie Waters and the great Cliff Harris. You can see him here at Ticketstock all weekend. Appreciate it, guys.
Down the hall.
Down the hall. Down the hall. Go by and autograph
Down the hall, up the stairs in the corner, way back in the back. But you can find it.
It's worth it.
Cliff's going to need a light bulb later on today.
Grego Corby Jr. and the Bob Sturm Show are next from Ticketstock.
Oh, is that me? Oh. 2-0 something another on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. Out here at Ticketstock, still keeping the roundtables up and running. On this roundtable, Corby.
Hello, Greg.
Last name would be Davidson. Junior.
Hello, Gregory.
Last name Miller. Bob.
Hi, Craig.
Craig. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hi, Craig.
Last name Sturm. This might be a pretty...
Yeah.
This is going to be a bad roundtable.
Why do you say that?
Grego? Why are you defeating it already?
Because 3 of the 4 people that are on this roundtable got to bed after 3 a.m. last night.
Bob, what were you doing?
Oh. Did you guys party?
I don't know if it was really partying in as much as it was staying out late.
Right.
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Well,
that was nice.
We didn't want you there.
Yeah.
Bottom line, we didn't want you there.
Right.
You probably got drunk at home, though, Bob, right? And stayed up late?
Yeah, I just started lining them up back and forth.
Have you ever drank beer in your life? Seriously, have you ever had a beer?
He just had a beer the other day with Bill Guerin.
I have an annual beer.
Bill Guerin brought 3 beers to their room, and they popped one open and...
Oh, that was pressure. You had to.
Yeah, it's peer pressure. I mean, what are you going to do?
Boy, was that your first experience of superstar peer pressure?
It was right up there, yeah.
Good thing you didn't bring a bong all loaded up.
Come on, Bob.
Wait a minute, you said it's peer pressure. What are you going to do? What if your daughter says that to you one day after she gets busted with drugs? Hey, Dad, it was peer pressure. What are you going to do?
Everybody was smoking pot.
Johnny Depp came to my house and offered me a joint.
I'll say, honey, was it an NHL All-Star? Well, okay then.
All right, Bob.
Yeah, scored some points. Sweet.
There's a lot of Sooner fans out here in the audience.
I noticed that. Yes, let's get them out of here. Sure we can. Call security on them. Turn the dogs loose.
A wonderful day today.
Did you see the guys with the OU hockey sweaters?
Yeah.
They said
that's about the dumbest looking thing I've ever seen.
They were great. Hey, they have a great program.
We won the conference.
They beat Texas 21-0.
You're kidding.
No.
Huh? How do you feel about that, horny fan over there? Huh? 21-0 in hockey.
Hey, do you guys want to make a producing decision on the fly?
Go ahead.
We have Brendan Morrow in 5 minutes stopping by our couch.
We do.
Should we remain on time or get woefully behind? What would the P1s like?
Brendan Morrow's going to come talk to us?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah, we better kill as much time as we can. What are we going to talk to him about?
Well, he is a professional.
Bob, you're going to have to ask all the questions.
Yeah, you're the hockey guy.
I'll get him on the run.
I'll ask, is it cold out there on that ice?
And then I jump in with another question.
And then you jump in with the hockey question.
Is it cold out there on that ice?
Is it possible for a human being to have a hotter wife than you?
Well, let's find out if Corby has the cojones to ask that next on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket.
Come on, Bob, take it.
Bob.
It's a hockey segment.
I'm going to be talking enough.
You've got to talk all.
And we are back here at the Ticketstock Roundtable, Ticketstock 2004, coming at you live from the Plano Center in Plano, Texas. We're about half a mile east of Central Expressway on Spring Creek Parkway, and we're talking hockey. Brendan Morrow with us. I have nothing.
Brendan Morrow from the Dallas Stars, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Brendan, I don't know if you can read our roundtable board over here, but at the bottom it says, these are what people want to talk about, okay? State of the Stars last night, and then I can't read the rest of it. So in your own words, give us the State of the Stars address.
Last night.
And make sure it lasts 14 minutes.
14 minutes?
No, I'm just joking.
Ask that question to Downs later, and he'll be able to drag it on for 14 minutes. Actually, you know what? Over the last 2 months, we're real pleased with the way we're playing. We're starting to play consistent. The second period's still our downfall. Last night we played 60 minutes, and we had a big win. So over the last, I'm not sure, 30 games or so, we've really kicked it up a gear, and we're right there battling with San Jose. I think we're 6 back now.
You still have 13 and a half minutes left.
Let's work on this. So, actually, we're real pleased with the way we're playing, and things are starting to go well for us. We're getting bounces, and some of our key players are starting to get some scoring, some goals for us.
How the big turnaround? I mean, what happened? What did you do different now that you weren't doing in the beginning?
Well, I think our sense of urgency has kind of raised the level.
Because I'm thinking steroids.
No, we don't get that stuff, Barry and the baseball players. We've been tested. I think our urgency's just gone up. Beginning of the season, starting after a disappointing loss to Anaheim in the playoffs, and starting slow, and it took a while for us to realize the situation we're in, and before we knew it, we were 20 points out of first place in our conference, so our urgency level definitely raised.
Did you look up one day and collectively as a team just embarrassed?
There were a lot of mornings we woke up embarrassed. A lot of games we let slip away, and I think our turnaround happened. We had a meeting in Phoenix, and the players kind of listened. Management did most of the talking, and it came from top level. Mr. Hicks said if we don't start winning, we're going to unload some of our talent, and
we're going to get rid of A-Rod until we start winning.
That might help us, actually. We might have some extra cash, and he told us he was going to get rid of some of us, and we really believe we have a hockey team that we need to win here before the collective bargaining agreement's up, and we're spending a lot of money on our team, so we need results.
Given how you guys started the season, is it cold out there on that ice?
What? I don't understand the setup and then the question.
Yeah, I'm not getting the punchline.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if you're talking about chicks or you're talking hockey. I'm not sure.
It's pretty big, though.
Bob?
Thanks, Craig. It's pretty big to beat a good team like Colorado because it's nice to rack up wins, but if Detroit and Colorado handle you every time you play them, that certainly doesn't help the confidence. So last night must have been pretty good for you guys.
Yeah, it was. We wanted to send a bit of a message. We were 0-3 against them. They beat us, outscored us 11-3, and that's a team we think we're going to face eventually in the playoffs. That was our last game last night, so we had to turn things around, and we outscored them, and then they tried pushing us around, and we battled back that way too.
Well, that was amazing in the third period last night. Guerin got in a fight to start it, then Downey I probably know maybe. That's fight of the year candidate stuff there. He went with Big Peter Worrell for about 4 minutes, right?
That was the longest fight I've ever seen. Yeah.
Was that a racially motivated fight?
No.
Okay.
No.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Well, I had to ask.
Aaron likes to pick on the biggest guy he sees in the ice. There was a guy about 6'7" came after him and he said, no, I don't want you, I want you. And he went after the bigger guy. So that's just how Aaron is. He's a tough cookie.
All right, we did this on the show this week. We were trying to figure out DFW's toughest athlete. And you were the first guy that came to everybody's mind, and you finished number 1 in our poll. So are you the toughest guy on the Stars, or would you nominate somebody else?
I'm definitely not.
You're definitely not?
Definitely not. I think...
Well, then we're
Madonna?
not sports experts.
Think it's Madonna?
Yeah, he's up there. He looks pretty, but he's up there. He's a tough guy. I think you saw it last night. Downey, he's a
He sees a fight and he just skates back to the room immediately.
Yeah.
Let me get out of here.
Downey?
I would say Aaron Downey. He takes a licking and keeps taking. I think he took a good shot in the face, and you don't even see a bruise on the guy.
What about Guerin? I mean, he's a tough guy, isn't he?
Yeah, kind of a wuss.
Come on. I don't need your hockey analysis over here, Gordo.
I think
We've got an NHL player here. I'm asking him. I'm not asking you.
Are you?
He does a show for you guys, so I know you guys are going to be a little biased to him, and he's a tough guy, but I don't think he has anything on Aaron Downey.
Hey, what about
Bob?
Yes?
Go ahead. Just go ahead, giving you the floor.
Well, I had another hockey point next time we talked with you, and it worked out nicely here. The reversal. Is that what you call it, by the way?
I don't think there's a real name for it, but that's what we throw around, yeah.
What does that mean? What are you talking about?
The reversal.
He's getting there.
Bob? Yeah, it's when a guy's trying to hit you, and you hit him first and put him on his rear end, and very few guys in the league do it. In fact,
I just call that an ass kicking.
In fact, a lot of times you have the puck while you do it. And I guess my little more context here is I don't think you did it prior to the season that much, and now you're doing it all the time. And I'm just curious, were you hitting the weights all summer, or why can you do it now and you didn't seem to do it much in previous seasons?
Is that the longest question in the...
Yes.
Like I don't even know if was there even a question in
wasn't
there.
that long, the stumble bumble to get there. I think I'm getting older and wiser, a little smarter. It took me a while. I thought maybe I was fast for a couple of years and I could outskate people, but now I realize that there isn't a whole lot of room on the ice, and people are always after you, and why not hit them before they hit you? And usually it is when I have the puck, and it surprises a lot of guys, and you can knock them on their ass, like you said, and usually buys you a little time, and you either make a play yourself or you walk it out and try and put it in the net.
It's the old Walter Payton thing, hit them before they hit you.
Exactly.
Look what happened to him.
Yep, didn't work out for him.
All right, Earl Campbell. How's that?
Brendan, you mentioned the collective bargaining agreement a minute ago. Is it a foregone conclusion between you guys, the players, and the management? There's going to be a work stoppage, isn't there? Because the line is drawn in the sand.
There is a line, but anytime you negotiate without...
Okay, let me rephrase the question.
Let me not let you answer that.
Are you gearing up for a work stoppage? I mean, are you...
I've been preparing for 2 years for work stoppage.
Like building up your resume?
Yeah.
No, I'm not expecting to go get a big job or anything over the break. And
move back into a one-bedroom.
Putting some money under my mattress for 2 years. And there's a concern there's going to be a lockout. No one wants to do it, but there's so much time from now until September. When you negotiate, there's unless there's a timetable, it usually gets done at the end.
What are the main focus points? I mean, what do you guys want, and what do they not want to give, and vice versa? Well, what are you guys pissed about? You're obviously pissed about something.
We want guaranteed contracts. We don't want to be like football where you spend your career, you have a great career with one team, and eventually they just decide to let you go. And we don't want to have a salary cap where there isn't the marketplace and you can't reach your potential. And I'm not the main person in this situation. I just go out and try and take care of the hockey. I don't really know what goes on in the business.
But their argument's going to be TV revenue. They don't have that TV. We don't have the money to guarantee this.
That is what they're going to fire back at us. That's something that the business side. I'm not the brain trust.
You just
on
go
that
out there and
factor.
kick ass, right?
I go try and kick ass.
Right. That's good.
Hopefully that takes care of itself.
Well, hopefully both sides can come together because a work stoppage does nothing but hurt
it doesn't help.
Amen,
anyone.
Grego.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Grego. And thank you, Brendan, for being up here with us. Brendan Moore of the Stars.
Autographs, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Take care, bro.
Later on.
We'll see you in a little bit.
Here we go.
So it's back to Grego for
Oh, he just took off his headsets.
more sports
Grego,
talk.
we're on the air. You realize that?
Oh, I thought we were done.
No, we just had to let Brendan
we let
go.
Brendan
Sorry.
go, but you
Didn't
know,
know.
you didn't hear anybody throw it to break, did you?
I never listen for that anyway. Usually Ryan just takes care of it.
I think Brendan's got a bright future in negotiations.
Yeah, he seems like he's really mastered the art of negotiation.
Get off of him. He doesn't get into that kind of stuff.
I don't blame him.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I'd be such a half-ass if I was an athlete, just collect my check.
What do you mean if you were an athlete?
I think my life right now would translate exactly the same if I was an athlete.
Just doing the overcusser out there on the ice.
Yeah. Anyway,
time check. Somebody do a time check.
It's 2:23 on the ticket.
Where are we? Tell everybody.
We're at Ticketstock 2004 at the Plano Center.
How do we get here?
If you just
In a
head
car?
up 75 or down 75, exit the Spring Creek Parkway.
Who are you?
Half a mile. Gordon Keith, half a mile east of Central.
Could they have found some cheaper furniture?
You know, I saw this backstage last night, and I thought that it was getting ready to go out to the dumpster.
They picked this up off the road.
It smells like tinkle, too.
We want to remind you that the Salvation Army is out here, and they're showing some of the furniture that they have for disadvantaged people. So,
I mean, look at that rug there.
Disadvantaged people?
yes.
That's vague.
I don't know why you want to bag on one of our sponsors.
I'm
They
not.
provided the furniture.
Is the SPCA coming up here? They do that every year, don't they? Bring the dogs and stuff?
I haven't seen them this year.
They're very much missed.
The dogs, they didn't want to get on this furniture.
Is there anybody in camouflage that could...
The SPCA just donated the furniture
What?
instead of the dogs. What?
What, Bob? What was that joke?
I haven't really hammered out a completion of the joke.
That's an odd way to start.
I just have the start.
Is there anyone in camouflage?
What does that have to do with the SPCA? I missed the joke.
He didn't know the joke. He had to stop midway through.
But he had an idea.
That once did traffic, and a dog did a doo-doo
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
on the rug.
Made a poo on the rug.
Hey, so I admitted early on it had nothing, and you just...
Corby,
kept
I'll give you
forcing
$10 if you go put those water skis on and walk all the way to the front door and all the way back in those water skis.
$10.
Boy,
That's right.
Greg.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's quite an offer.
That's market value. I'll extend that offer to you, Junior.
Do it to any of these people. Anybody need $10?
And up it $5 to 15.
Who wants to come here, bud?
Hey, you want to talk to a hot girl?
Come here, Holmes.
Yeah. Do we still
There.
have the hot girl
There's
out
your
there?
guy right there in the white hat. Will you pay him $10 to put those skis on?
No, that's to you. That's not to anybody else.
Sorry, Holmes. Sit down.
That's to you. Put those skis on and walk all the way to the front door.
No.
Now with the wireless microphone, here's the great Gordo.
Back to you, Craig.
Thank you for that report.
You said you wanted to talk to the hot girl.
No, I said that Davey wanted to.
Oh, where's Davey?
Davey's our official wireless microphone guy.
Davey, you want to grab the... oh, yeah.
There she is.
Whoa.
I'm worried about this.
I am too, and because I'm worried that she may be young.
I'm thinking she's like 17 or something.
Yeah, we're going to need to see some ID.
Oh, my goodness, but look at her.
Well, yeah.
We're going
If
to need
that's
to see some ID.
17,
Tell
send
me,
me to hell.
tell me you're 18.
How old are you?
I'm 17.
Oh,
Damn it!
my.
Legal in Texas.
That's true.
Legal in Texas.
I don't know about
That's
that.
a good point,
You're
Gordo.
half my age, sweetheart.
How old are you again?
Huh?
How old are you again? And tell me harder this time.
21.
Okay. Ooh. Yes. Look at it. She's a little sassy. What's your name?
Sophie.
I love that name. Means you're very wise and
Really?
dirty. Okay, now Sophie, where do you go to school?
McKinney High School.
Oh, I bet you do.
Stop it, Craig. And are you out here with your mom?
Yeah, I
Are you a
am.
senior at McKinney or a junior?
I'm a junior.
A junior in high school. You got a
Look
boyfriend?
at Dave. He wants to sit next to her.
Dave.
You know what, Dave?
Dave,
the next time you go cruising for a girl, bring one up here 20 years old. Don't be bringing us high schoolers.
There's nothing. Hey, there's nothing wrong. She's 17. That's an adult in Texas.
I don't know if that is or not.
Yes, it is.
I've never seen that law.
I'm very aware of the law,
I don't
sir.
think so.
And
Go to internet.org.
I still think you can be prosecuted.
Internet.org. Huh.
Right.
That's odd. So you don't have a boyfriend?
No, I don't.
When was the last time you had a boyfriend?
2 months ago?
Really?
Yeah.
You don't need a boyfriend.
I know.
Sophie.
I don't.
At all.
I know.
Do you know where you are? Do you know why you're here? Do you know what's going on at this
Yeah.
place? Do you ever listen to Ticket?
Thanks
Yeah.
for joining us.
With my mom. I do with my mom.
Okay.
You listen with your mom?
Yeah, when she's taking.
How old's your mom?
I don't think I can tell.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Now, how old are you?
I mean, she's old, so old you can't even tell
how old
she
is she?
No, I don't think she wants me to tell.
Well, how old? Older than 40?
She's 30.
That's odd.
Your mom is 30?
No.
She had you when she was 13?
No, she's not really.
Well, how old is she?
I can't tell.
Why?
Look at her.
It's not like we know where
Everybody
she's
give
at.
Sophie a big hand. We're late for break here. It's 2:27 on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket.
Hummer Ticketstock 2004 from the Plano Center. And our roundtables continue here up on stage. This round, we've got Dan McDowell from Bad Radio. Hi, Dan.
Hi, George. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Big Dick Hunter is back from the Wild Ass Circus.
Hello. Hey.
Hey.
Cool.
And it's the Wolf, Mike Reiner.
Greetings to one and all.
Oh.
Wow,
Got your
look
own
at that.
gang sign now.
This is the sign of the wolf.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Is this, do when you petty theft plays, do you like to see the wolf ears thrown up in the crowd?
I love that.
All right.
How long have you had that as your little hand
About
signal?
2 days.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Everyone
gotta
needs a good
reinvent.
hand signal. Yeah.
That's right. You got to reinvent. You got to add new stuff all the time.
Hey, is there a petting zoo here? Wasn't that on the copy points?
Yeah, it's called the Ticket Chick Phi Theta Kappa room or whatever that is over there.
That's not the petting zoo.
Oh, I misunderstood the concept.
Yeah, no,
I guess.
no.
I just had people
I think we
yelling
have
at me
had that
that
before,
I
but
think I
I
need
don't
to
think,
issue some apologies in that case.
I don't know if we have that this year.
All right, well, it was on
Oh.
the copy, I thought, and I read it on the air this week, and then some guys are yelling at me that they brought their kids here and they can't find the petting zoo.
Yeah, it sure does. Petting zoo for the squids, including pony rides.
Uh-oh.
We'll look into that, Dan, and get back
I'm just
to you.
asking, has anybody seen the petting zoo?
Well, I think that'd be something good for you to do, seeing as how you're doing so little around here otherwise.
What,
guess
run
you-
the petting zoo?
Yeah, go find
Run it or find it?
Just go find it.
You'd at least get down on
Go
all
find it
fours
and report back to us the status and future, if you will, of the petting zoo.
All right.
You don't have
and
to
Blake
manage it?
Sloan's pension.
I'll do it because you're right. I have done very little else.
All right, well, last night after we had the big time wasters thing here at Ticketstock, Ryan's Petty cover band played last night at the Barley House.
Right.
Was that your first gig at the Barley House?
No, we did our very first. This was like the.
Was that where your first show was?
Yeah, this is like the third time we played ever, and two of them have been at the Barley House.
So how'd that go?
Well, last night or the first time? The first
Last
time
night.
was pretty ragged. Last night was, it was okay. We had some diamonds,
Yeah.
You have anything else?
Was it surrounded or?
Well, yeah. I mean, around it there was a little bit of cow poo-poo.
Oh. What happened
Well-
when those two were...
Well, sometimes the diamonds would get mixed in with the poo-poo, and before long it all looked like poo-poo.
Oh. Sorry.
But if there were diamonds, that's a
But
positive.
you did have some diamonds. at
Yeah,
least.
we did have some diamonds, so yeah, I view it as a very good thing, and everybody else seemed to like it. So
I heard it was packed.
Yeah, we had a lot of people there. A lot of people, a lot of good folks from Ticketstock made their way down there, and we certainly, on behalf of me and the other boys in Petty Theft, we would like to thank you for that, for taking the time and trouble to do that.
Has that caused you to have to turn around on the Barley House? Because before you were gigging, you were real down on it, right?
I wasn't down on it. I didn't hate the Barley House.
Then you used to talk about how much people that would go there would stink and be drunk and...
You still have that there.
Oh, okay.
But it's a good place.
Yeah,
now it's turned into a cool, comfortable place.
That he digs.
Right.
Yeah.
And so does Grego.
Now, who are these other cats? I've not seen you. I was going to go last night, but I didn't make it.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, because I want to come support you one of these times.
Well, I appreciate that, Georgie. Really, there were a lot of people clapping after the songs last night, but it was hard to tell whether or not they really liked it, or they were just encouraging us to finish the song without anybody's heart exploding. But three of the others are guys that I've been doing this off and on with for about 30 years.
So they're olds?
Yeah, they're olds.
Any Neon Glow Boys?
One.
Really?
Yeah. We have 4 50-something pluses in the band, counting me.
Does it feel good to be gigging again?
It's fun, yeah. It's fun.
Make you feel young again?
Well, I don't know.
Make you feel like it's 1977 all over again?
No, not really.
No.
But yeah, it's fun. It feels good to be doing it again. I never thought I would do it again. So yeah, it's kind of cool.
So how long have you done it? You've only had 3 shows?
Yeah, 3 shows.
Oh, in 2 months? All right.
Yeah, the first one was in December, so we're averaging about 1 a month.
Would you do it if it was every week?
No.
That'd be too much?
Yeah, that'd be too much. I mean, just a couple times a month is about right.
Have you, in a fit of nostalgia, called information to get the booking number for Gertie's or Redo, only to find out they've been disconnected for years?
No. I'm fully apprised of the status of those places.
So how do a bunch of 50-somethings get booked? I mean,
they go through you?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're the contact guy?
I do all that.
Is that a tough negotiation process?
Oh, boy, you don't know what a hard ass I am when it comes to this.
You making money?
Well, we're getting paid. I don't know if we're making money, but we're getting paid.
That's not bad.
Which is good because I don't get paid for what I do at the ticket. So, you know.
No, whatever.
Oh, I don't. It's an altruistic venture.
When's the next Petty Theft show?
Well, it will be March 6th at Club Dada, which is not this coming Saturday night, but the one after that. And we will be playing with Sorta. Which, of course, is Danny Paul's band, but they have this other thing they do. It's not going to be a normal sort of show, because they have this other thing they do where they do Bob Dylan.
Oh, yeah.
And so they're going to be doing that. They're going to be doing their Bob Dylan thing, and we're going to be doing our thing, so it ought to be kind of cool.
Maybe get a little Roadside Couch opening up. Are they still...
what's
the status of Roadside Couch?
Whatever happened to that?
They haven't played since Bone Bash.
Really?
Yeah.
So they're turning into studio musicians?
They're distracted young men. They don't have time. Well, they all play different sports. There's a football player and a basketball player and a soccer player, and
they're going to have to
my son
focus.
Plays golf, so they never have time to practice, and they never get together and play.
Did you ever run up your idea for something to do at Ticketstock past anybody?
But then all of a sudden we were a week out and we didn't really have time to do anything. But we'll do that one of these times.
Tell everybody what your idea there was.
We were going to have my oldest son, Brent, play guitar. Blake got a bass for Christmas. And we're going to have Jordan play keyboards and Ryan's play drums.
Wow. So you would sort of be like the...
if anybody remembers the great band Spirit from the 60s, which had the stepfather of Randy California, the guitar player, on drums, I would be like that guy.
I was thinking it would kind of make you the Shirley Jones of that operation.
No,
kind of. She played keyboards, I guess, but kind of.
Probably a little less obtuse, a little more contemporary, maybe.
But Blake just started playing bass, and I'm afraid we just have all-out panic set. I mean, how many people we have here last night?
No.
At least 100.
Yeah.
Maybe 150? No, seriously. 3,000? 4,000?
It might have been more than that.
5,000?
I think it might have been our biggest Time Wasters crowd ever.
How many ever you can pack into this Plano Center, which you can probably get 5,000 or 6,000 in here. I don't know. But I just thought that being 12 years old, it may be too much of a panic.
Or He may get a taste of it and never look back.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know if I want my kids to get involved in the whole band scene before they even become teenagers.
Next thing you know, he's in some boy band, and you're stealing all his money.
By the way, some of that boy band music isn't half bad.
Then he's in rehab.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want that to
You're
happen.
branded a bad parent.
Yeah, which I may be anyway.
Or maybe he goes metal.
There's always that.
That'd be awful. You know, that's one good thing, and I probably shouldn't say it out loud because it'll probably come back to haunt me, but my kids like music that I like. I mean, they haven't gone real metal or real hardcore rap or anything like that. They like kind of the, Blink-182, Blue October, bands like that, and that stuff sounds like stuff that I listened to 20 years ago.
All right, wait until Scotty is a music fan.
Yeah,
when you're at that advanced stage, and
I know.
See what he rolls out.
Because he already likes that. So what's he going to like? He's going to be bored by stuff like that by the time he's a teenager.
Would it be okay if they like Christian metal?
That's unstable. I mean, yeah, it'd be okay.
But is that better than metal?
That's a contradiction.
It's just
Christian deviltry.
They have it, though. It's out there.
They do, and I'm saying it's a contradiction.
It's just bad, too, because they don't pull that off very well.
But it's like you can't criticize it because it's Christian.
Well,
right?
Why can't you?
Because nobody ever rips Christian music because it's Christian.
I mean, yeah,
but it
they're
all
singing
sucks.
for what they believe in, but yeah, it just never really translates well to rock and roll, especially metal.
It's like a metal gospel band. That doesn't work either.
Do they have Christian rap?
Yes.
Does that exist?
I've heard Christian rap.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some better than others.
G to the O to the D, stuff like that.
Yeah, see, that doesn't...
No.
That doesn't translate. But anyway, maybe we'll do that for Summer Bash.
Maybe for Summer Bash?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, are you okay with that idea? I think Jordan would...
Yeah, sure. Should love that.
She's performed before at the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nothing for her.
Yeah, she did Ticketstock a few years ago. She sang a song and...
Is she too big for Ticketstock now?
No.
We don't see her doing that anymore.
Well, maybe it'll happen.
It just makes you a little uncomfortable, doesn't it, to put your kid up on stage?
A little. Guys are out there leering at her and whistling at her, and she's 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to give her a nice sweatshirt.
Unstable.
Yeah, some kind of big moo-moo or something.
Well, see, that's the trouble. She don't want to wear a sweatshirt.
Pentecostal dress.
Right.
A collar.
Right.
All right, maybe we'll do it, or maybe we'll chicken out like we did this. This time we just ran out of time. And the whole Time Wasters thing was just so rushed this time, it seemed
because we had so many big dick tunes.
Yeah, maybe that was
exactly
P1s
of those.
Yeah, big dick tunes that required the 40-minute setup before they were executed. 40 minutes
long.
to set up, 2 minutes to do.
Well, they were concept pieces.
All right, more on concept pieces and sports next here from Hummer Ticketstock 2004. 2:53 on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket. We're at Hummer Ticketstock 2004 here at the Plano Center. Giorgio Rhines, Dan McDowell, Big Dick Hunter, and the great Gordo with us on stage. Last night we had the Ticket Time Wasters perform here at Ticketstock. We had good crowd here at the Plano Center. And we had some really wheels-off moments. We had some pretty funny moments.
We had some diamonds.
We definitely had some cow poo-poo. And after a while, it...
Did it mix together at all?
Yeah, and it just, after a while, it just all looked like poo-poo.
It didn't separate.
After a while, yeah. No, it really didn't separate too much.
It's funny that how when you combine or when you get those two substances around each other, that happens so often.
Why can't the diamonds dominate?
Right, and the diamonds just can't seem to stand on their own.
No.
It's like the opposite of wax and kerosene. I tried to make a diamonds and poo-poo lava lamp one time.
It just didn't work?
Yeah. It ran together.
All right, now apparently we have some of this to listen to back there. All right, go ahead and roll us something and we'll identify it as we hear it. This is from the Time Wasters performance last night. Is this Psycho Dave?
Oh, yeah.
All right. It's a George Jones song?
Yeah.
I stopped off at the quick stop for some beer and cigarette. The old man took my money as he stared at my Corvette. He said I had one just like her son in 1963. Till the man down at the bank took her from me. Oh, she was hotter than a $2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Wrong and mean every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. She was built for fun to handle sun. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I love back then.
There's no melody.
You know, all Psycho Dave knows is that there are words there, and he's going to get them out and get the thing over with as quick as he can.
Random notes. They don't really have any sort of planned melody.
He had the same timing issue.
My keys.
We're back.
Here, take her for a spin.
Yeah, it sounds just like George Jones.
Old man scratched his head, and then he looked at me and grinned. He said, son, you just don't understand. It ain't the car I want. It's the brunette in your bed that turns me on. Oh, she was.
Are you supposed to say on right there?
$2 pistol. She was the fastest thing around. Long and mean, every young man's dream. She turned every head in town. She was built for fun to handle sun. I'm glad that you dropped in. She reminds me of the one I loved back then.
All right, that's about enough of that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
You know, he had that same timing issue with the George Jones tune he did last year. He always sings on like the 1 and the 3. Maybe a reggae style tune is his natural calling.
So would you call him a performance artist?
Yes, I would. I actually enjoy that in a weird sort of way.
In that same way Rick in Dallas is, huh?
Yeah, because what Psycho Dave does, he takes a George Jones tune, but he makes it his own, like Chris McKinley does.
Boy, I've never heard such
Or
a
like Rick and Dallas.
varying key. It's just... It's about 8 different keys at once from Psycho Dave. Hey, there's Psycho Dave right there, ladies and gentlemen. There he is.
Where?
The George Jones sound-alike.
Oh, but he's wearing a shirt.
Psycho
That's no
Dave.
fun.
Well, bring him up.
Come on,
Come on
Psycho.
up, Psycho Dave.
Psycho
Hey.
Dave.
Oh, there's Psycho Dave.
Here's a headset.
All right, come on, let's go shirt off.
Shirt off if you're up here, dude.
Yeah,
Come
people
on.
can't recognize you with your shirt on.
Shirt off.
Will you take your shirt off?
He's a star now. He doesn't need to take his shirt off.
The mic's backwards.
Psycho, flip it the other way. There you go.
He's such a bird. Look at it.
Hi, Psycho Dave.
Hi, Georgie.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good.
Let's go
All right.
shirt off. Hi, Psycho.
Okay.
Hang on, he's got to take his
Yeah.
shirt off. We'll just do whatever Ryan tells him to do.
If he will, you got to ask.
Was that 2 years ago when Irvin was squeezing his nipples?
It's just so prepubescent looking.
How you doing, Psycho? You having fun out here today?
Yes, are you?
Yeah, I am. I am, in fact. You do a lot of mixing and mingling with the P1s, or are you just hanging out, or what you got going here today?
I got nothing going.
Yeah.
No.
We just heard your George Jones song.
I'm sorry you had to hear that again.
Yeah, you know,
We enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Big Dick says you're actually a performance artist.
Well, he's a good
kind
man.
of a pioneer.
Well, thank you.
Did you practice in the full-length mirror at home?
I did.
With the hairbrush in your hand?
Totally practiced that, but then I screwed it up.
That'll
No,
happen.
I don't think you did. It sounded okay.
I hope nobody ever hears that again.
Oh,
There's a greater than zero chance that'll happen somewhere along the line. Psycho.
Probably so, yeah.
You are an official member of the George Jones fan club, are you not, Psycho?
Yes, I am.
You a card-carrying member.
That's right.
You should submit that piece to, like, his
I'm not
website
gonna give
or something.
that to him.
You've met him, right?
Yes.
Didn't
I
you
did.
meet him in Fort Worth?
Yeah, he was at Bass Performance Hall. I met him there.
I
With
think
his
you ought to
ass?
send a copy of that to him.
You whip him?
No, I didn't whip him.
Were you
I said
shirtless
hi.
when you met him?
No, I wasn't shirtless. It would be funny, though.
You know, you didn't forget any words, though, right? You knew
No.
all the words.
No, I didn't know the words, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
You ever had a voice lesson?
No, never had a voice lesson. I guess you could probably tell, though.
You sing in grade school and choir or
No,
high school or
never
anything?
did that.
Never did that?
Did you have any extracurricular activity in school?
Not really.
Huffing?
No. Yeah, huffing. Bunch of paint. Man.
Where'd you go to school, Psycho Dave?
Pascal High
Pascal. I thought it was Pascal.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
These are good times, aren't they, Psycho?
These are awesome times.
You want to hear another one?
Yeah, let's hear another one.
It's from the Ticket Time Wasters last night.
That's music from last night's Ticket Time Wasters performance. Here at Ticketstock. Psycho Dave's with us now on the round table.
God bless.
Gen X Davey.
I'm sorry, I meant a magician. Give it up for a magician.
Golly. You like this song, Psycho Dave?
Yeah, I like this song. A little gay, though. Oh, Lord. Shouldn't we air this instead of Sporting News?
For the rest of the day?
Last night. Hello?
Relax, don't do it when you want to go to it. Relax, don't do it when you want to come. Relax, don't do it when you want to.
How did this song get clearance 20 years ago?
Don't do it.
I don't know.
Or today?
Yeah. More to the point, today.
You want to come.
Having fun, Psycho?
We're having fun.
When you want to come, relax.
You like good music?
Yeah, good music. Just like this.
I do too.
When you want to come.
I love the trombone.
Oh my God.
Stop it. Can we take 2 more minutes of this?
No.
No?
I don't know if I can take 2 more seconds of it.
All right, that was Davey Lane last night, and the
band sounds real good, though.
Yeah, and the stage show that went along with it. Yeah, give it up for Davey.
Yeah. You know,
he didn't do the song I wanted him to do, though. There's one song that I keep wanting Davey to do.
What?
And he won't do it.
What?
I Know What Boys Like.
That was a second.
That would be a good one.
Okay, well maybe next time. We'll roll that out.
Okay.
Davey hates you because you
The
fired him.
Waitresses?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that who that was?
Yeah, the Waitresses.
I think the theme of Davey Lane's ambiguously gay tune, Gig In and Gig Out, is a consistent crowd pleaser. It's very consistent.
Oh, yeah. It was a great presentation last
Different
night.
song every time, but always very ambiguously gay.
What else we got back there, Robbie?
What are the sports songs we have to listen to?
We love sports songs. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Watch out on this one.
This could be a Psycho Dave's key here.
This looked really cool.
Oh, yeah, I forgot Yngwie Malmsteen played on the Bee Gees album.
So far, it's okay.
Yep. All right, we heard enough.
I love good music like this.
Gotta hit the brakes.
What a break.
What the heck's going on?
You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man, no time for talk. Within the line, women and women take around. Since I was born, it's all right, it's okay. You can make the other way. We can try to understand, but you don't have to go mad. Maybe you're a brother, maybe you're another, but you're staying alive, staying alive. You're sitting, shaking, everybody shaking, and you're staying alive, staying alive.
Oh, no.
And I get low and I get high. There's a leader that I try. Wings of heaven on my shoes. I'm a dancing man, and I just can't lose. It's all right. It's okay. You can look the other way. We can try to understand the New York Times of man.
It's Neil Young on disco is what this is.
Everybody shaking and we're staying alive. Staying alive.
Listen to Rich blowing that horn.
I've been going nowhere. Somebody help me. Somebody help me out. I've been going nowhere.
Meantime, Junior's on stage as the dirty dead ghost of Maurice Gibb.
And everyone thought he was dancing Jesus.
Yeah, he had a fake beard on. And
I've been going
Okay, I think we have the general idea of this mess.
Wait, I still don't understand the general idea of this. Let's keep this.
You guys look great. Where'd you get those suits?
That would be Jamie Garner, our promotions girl that Big Dick's always sniffing around. She got them for us at Genghis.
Genghis.
Thank you, Genghis.
Menswear.
Yeah, so thank you, Genghis.
So they still wear they still
As a matter
sell
of
the
fact-
white suit?
I don't know. I think that was from way in the back of the shop. But they gave them to us, I think. They comped us on them because she went in there to say, hey, I need some Saturday Night Live suits for this band. And he goes, oh, yeah, Time Wasters. I hear they're going to do this song. Somehow you got wind that we were doing this.
Well, thank you, Genghis.
So thank you, Genghis. They came through.
The white suits. Cool
Boy,
stuff.
how the Bee Gees did that is impossible.
I know.
Yeah, singing like
Boy, and
that.
have you ever heard them live? They sound great.
Yeah, they do.
Do they? I've never seen them live.
They're underrated. They've turned into a
I've seen tapes of
punchline.
them live. I've never.
You know, they have
been
turned
there
into a
in person.
punchline, but they wrote a lot of good
They were
pop
great.
tunes that
Yeah.
everyone always enjoys when you hear them.
They were
I don't
great.
think they're punchline anymore. They went through the Saturday Night Fever period and turned into one then, but they've regained their cred.
Well, the 70s got hip again. That helped.
Yeah.
So it's not a punchline anymore.
Yeah, they were greatness. All right, there's
Go
some good
Bee
time
Gees.
fun. Go Bee Gees, and stay tuned. Boy, some crazy stuff's next. It's Sturm,
Right, Dave?
Gordo, Grego, Norm.
Yep.
That's next. Right, Psycho Dave?
That's right.
Okay.
All right.
On the ticket.
Party.
You're listening to the Ticket Roundtable with the great Grego, the great Norm Hitchkus. Welcome, Norm, up, everyone. Yay! Fresh from spinal surgery. And Bob Sturm is with us as well.
Fresh from L.A.
Thank you, Gordo.
And not a lot of interest there. That's okay, Bob. And we have something special for this segment of the Roundtable here at Ticketstock 2004, which we encourage you. You still have plenty of time to get here to Ticketstock. We close at 6, and it's completely free, though. And there's so much stuff for kids to do. We have a lot of families that have shown up out here. We have ticket chicks who are in their own little sorority house back there. I think that's pretty arousing. And also we have, do we have the petting zoo? Or did we determine we don't have one on?
No, it's not about a zoo. It's outside.
Oh, it's outside. We do have a petting zoo.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dan's out there right now.
Oh, good. Excellent. To get here, you take 75 Central, exit Spring Creek Parkway, and we are half a mile east of Central Expressway on Spring Creek Parkway at the Plano Center. All right, now we're going to do something special here. This is interesting. We have one of those little money booths. Is that what you call them? Where the fan blows money up from the bottom, and you stand in there and try to grab cash and prizes.
That's right, Gordo. This is Craig Miller reporting live from the Money Booth.
I was about to throw it to you, but
Back
go
to
ahead.
you. Back to you to throw it to me.
He intercepted it.
I wonder if that's the way it happens on like ABC News when Peter Jennings is just talking and all of a sudden, who is it? Brent Hume? Is he still on there?
No, he's
Breaks in.
bolted for recruiting.
All right, so
Thank you,
Craig,
Norm.
what do we have
It's
going on over there?
Claire Shipman
Okay,
just texted.
we're going to get into the money booth here for charity.
Who
This
is we?
Giorgio and myself. Hi, George.
Hi, Roundtable.
Hey, George.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take turns going in there, and
hey, guys.
we're going to, yeah,
Is there Meeser money in there?
not a bad callback. Bob wants to know if there's Muser money in there.
Why does he want to kick us?
All right, what we're
Are you
going to
guys
do
running
is
for president, or what are you running for?
we're running for mornings.
Did y'all ever
A
win
while
that?
ago. No, we didn't.
Oh, we're pulling for you in the primaries.
So George is going to go in first, and in 30 seconds, right, he's going to collect as much money as possible, and this is going to benefit my charity, kids who aren't doing quite as well as
No,
some
now
other
come on.
kids.
This is called this is the guys with the elite card, right?
Right.
And the elite card is kind of a fundraising program, and there's participating vendors and restaurants and that sort of thing. You use your elite card there. They donate money to charity. Now, you guys are going to get in there, grab as much money as you can for the Stars Foundation, and the elite card, they're going to match whatever you grab in there. So
And then I
Have you
think
seen the Muser's Elite card? And they
I'm still talking.
Okay, sorry.
Now, what does Fuji have to do with all this?
That's a kick in the crotch, Bob. No need for that.
So they're gonna. So basically, this other organization is gonna match what they do.
That's right.
You know what? Well, that morning show contract, I think that Dunham Miller should match it too.
That's a good
Agree,
point.
George. Shouldn't you match it?
I believe they should.
I think we should, yes.
I think
guys
they should match it.
It's for the Stars Foundation?
Okay, what's the trick, and what's your name, sir?
Look how they glossed over it, Gordo.
What's the-
Boy, they don't want to break it off
trick
with any of that
in,
money, do they?
Nope.
In getting as much money as possible.
Don't panic.
Don't panic, all right? You got that, Jeff?
Oh, as if that guy knows how to.
Now,
do
wait
it.
a second.
He doesn't
Has
know.
George ever been in one of these before, Craig?
Have you been in one of these, George?
No.
Yeah, it's called Desperados football. That range money.
Okay, wait, hold on. We got rules.
Don't start till I say go.
Don't start.
Grab off the walls. Don't bend over and grab anything off the ground. Grab off the walls, out of the air, anywhere you want. Whatever you have in your hands, when I turn off the machine, is yours. If it's falling down, you got to let it fall.
Can I shove it in my pants?
No, you cannot. And you can't pick it up. You got to keep it in your hands.
Well, that's unfair. You're supposed to shove it up under your shirt.
All right.
All right, I'm going to announce that whatever I collect, I will match it to my own personal pizza cause for tonight.
Wait, what are the denominations of the bills in there?
All right, let's look. I see a bunch of ones and ones, and I see some ones. You say every denomination?
Every denomination's represented.
You know what? I'll match.
Okay.
I'll match whatever you guys grab in there.
We can get the P1s to count it.
All right.
And am I going to go over there and get in it?
Yeah, you're going to get
George
in, too.
is in, and he's zipped up, and the air's just been turned on. Wait. Oh, go. Okay, George he's grabbing, and he's turning, and he's grabbing, and it looks like he's reaching for leaves in the middle of a fall storm. They're being blown in his face. They're being blown in his crotch. Now he's rubbing his crotch for some reason. Now he's grabbing more bills. Oh, there are some phony things in there, too, floating around. So you got to be sure just to grab the money.
Trash. That's deceiving.
Yeah, it's like trash. What's the clock at?
27.
27, 28, 29, 30. Time's up, and they've turned off the blower, and George has his hands full, so let's count it. George, he's a little excited.
You're listening to continuing coverage.
This is George in the money booth where they have blown money.
All right, I'm now with the exclusive Jubbinator, fresh out of the money booth with his hands full of money. How was that?
I panicked. I didn't do very well.
That was his one rule, his one tip, don't panic.
I know, I did. I panicked early, and then I kept dropping it. Every time I grab another bill, I don't think I did very well.
So what's the key for me? What would you say?
Just wait, and they'll stick on that wall over there late in the round.
Grab it off the wall.
Yeah, grab it off the wall. You can't bend down, right?
It's kind of like playing the monster at Fenway.
Yeah, kind of like just wait on it. Yeah,
wait on it. Let it come off the wall.
Wait on it. Just let it come to you. Yeah.
You're giving away all.
You'll find a spot eventually where all the money goes.
And so, what is the total?
I don't know. They ran off with the basket. We're counting now, Gordo.
We'll give you a count after.
Very exciting coverage on Sports Ticket.
Yes, you can only hear coverage of this right here.
All right, now Junior's about to get in the money booth, correct, George?
Yes, Junior, in his blue and gray striped shirt, long sleeve, now end, and the zipper is closing, guys. The zipper is closing.
You don't have to repeat it.
Oh, sorry. Junior's taking a stance, which I think is illegal. He's bent over. You're not supposed to bend down.
That's his favorite.
Yeah, it is. Junior's going. The money is flying. The money is flying.
Don't repeat.
Sorry. Dollar bills flying around Junior's head. He's collected at least $3.
Repeat it.
And
you're still on
back
the air.
To you.
No, you're the play-by-play guy for the Desperados. Come on,
of course, Craig Miller out of North Texas and Bishop Dunn High School.
You're patting.
And this is his first time in money grabbing. He appears to be panicking now as the dollar bills swirl around his head. He's got 5 seconds left. He just grabbed another dollar bill, and he's shoving them down his pants. Oh no!
Do you believe
he's
in
not
miracles?
supposed to do that.
Now, who's going to count them?
Okay, Junior is coming out now with a handful of dollar bills. I think I did better than Junior.
You did weller than Junior.
Does he have failed smile?
Yeah, how'd you do?
All right, I tried
We
something
do.
new. I think I tried to grab the big bills. I saw a 50 and I grabbed.
Did you really?
So with my supervision, I think I may have been able to collect some money here.
Wow. Okay.
Although all of these in this hand are ones.
I don't see a 50. I think you're seeing things.
Let's see if I held on to that 50.
I didn't. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Damn it!
He got a 50.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, thank you.
All right. And now back to you.
I said I'd match George's, right?
No, you said
you're
match
matching
them
both of them. We'll all match it. Thank you very much.
Together.
All right, thank you very much. Now heading down to the booth now is the hard line.
The hard line.
We're supposed to go down there right now?
Yes, you guys are scheduled to get in the money booth. Who wants to see Grego shirtless in the money booth?
Grego, get some of that stickum stuff.
All right.
Where's Rhines?
He's napping.
It's nap time?
Yes.
All right, we're getting Rhines and Grego. I'm worried about Rhines getting in there. That may be a heart attack waiting to happen.
Every day at 3 o'clock, Rhines naps. Thanks, Norm. All right, here comes Grego. Hi, Grego.
Come a game face on.
Oh, sorry, he's not talking to the press.
Robot Grego.
Not talking to the press. Yes, you're listening to live coverage of the money grab here on
the
Sports Radio
wetness
1310 The Ticket.
The wetness on the floor there, Junior Grego was just here.
You like that card?
I like this card, yeah. Never seen it before. Is it authorized?
Yes, it's authorized, Grego.
Okay.
Now, once again, this is for the Elite Card. It's a fundraising program. They're donating this money to the Stars Foundation. Whatever the Musers and the Hardline grab in there, they were going to donate. They're going to match it to the Stars Foundation. And so far, I've been the only one that's gone out on a limb and said that I would match.
I will match it also. George said he would.
So, Norm, are you in?
No, George Jr. have already matched.
Oh, my gosh.
Cheap-ass Norm.
All right, and I think, Grego, are you going to match whatever
Grego,
you
gonna
get?
match what you pull out?
Sure, why not?
That means Grego's going to stand with his hands in his pockets.
That's tough because you can only grab so much with your hands.
Yeah. You think you're going to be any good at this, Grego?
No, I'm predicting failure.
See, because Grego has
Although
those
I'm usually
sausage
pretty good at
fingers.
grabbing money.
Grego has sausage fingers, so he doesn't have a lot of grasp.
Yeah. You said you have sausage fingers.
Good point. I really do.
Yep.
Yeah, not proud of it. Wish you didn't, but I do.
But I do.
All right, now, Giorgio, you're going to do play-by-play on this since Reiner can't do it.
Okay.
First grab, the first grab was 30. The second grab was 76.
Wow, Junior.
Wow,
Dominated.
Junior.
76.
All right, so 106 between us. Is that right? Wow. All right.
Good going, George.
Well, we'll beat the hard line thanks to Junior grabbing that 50.
I'm going to do like a 401k and match everything up to 8%.
All right, the dollar bills, he's illegal. He's bending over. He can't do that. Grego is, I don't think he's grabbed a dollar bill yet. Okay, he's got like 3 or 4.
Has it started?
Oh, yeah. It's
okay.
swirling around his head, and he's trying to pin him up against his chest. Yeah, there's some audio of Grego inside the vault right now. Oh, he's got his eyes closed. He's taking a couple dollar bills to the eyes. We're less than 10 seconds left. They're counting it down. Grego is still grabbing dollar bills. Sorry.
And it's over?
It's over.
What's happening?
It's over.
I've got 20.
I don't see any large dollar bills in there. I see a lot of ones for Grego.
I don't see any large dollar bills in there.
Yeah.
Best segment
Yeah,
ever?
no 50s or 10s or 5s.
Yes, Bob.
Let's bring Big Dick out here to do Hello Dolly.
Get this thing moving again.
Yeah. How'd it go, Grego?
That's pretty hard. That's not easy to do.
Did you see any 50s fly by?
No, and neither did Junior Miller. He got lucky. I don't care what he says about his X-ray vision.
It's not
You can't see
X-ray
it.
vision. It's supervision.
Supervision.
Whatever.
All right, is Ryan's going to do it, or are we just mailing it in? Or,
well, we don't know. We haven't seen Reiner yet.
325.
How about instead of Reiner, can we get the fattest guy in here to get in there?
Well, Big Dave just raised his hand, but I hate him. Let's get somebody else.
Let's do somebody different than Big Dave. How about that guy on the front row there? He's a pretty good-sized guy.
How about Frito?
Frito works.
Where is Frito? Is he there?
Yeah, he's right here.
All right, yeah, get Frito in there.
Come on, Frito. You're gonna represent the hard line. Is that all right?
That's great. Maybe I'll do better than this in the hockey game.
No.
Good point, Frito. Okay.
Oh, absolutely.
Big Frito's going to get in there. And
All right, here's George Dunham with the play-by-play.
Well, we got a ways yet. They got to get the machine ready for him. So you do the pregame show, then throw it to me.
Good going on the $6, Grego.
It's not much more than that. That's
how
hard
much
to
did Grego
do.
get? Let me go to the counting area here and see how Grego did.
They're finished already, George.
Nah, they're still sifting through it. Grego, I think you did better than you think. Yeah, they're still counting it. So no official word there.
Is everybody having fun?
I'm having fun. Yeah. All right, they're trying to get Frito through the zipper.
Having fun.
Do we need a guest host up here? Let's get that guy in the USC shirt. Come here. Yeah, come up here. The Yanni-looking guy. Come here. Come here. Come on.
Oh, dear. I think
Why is he folding his paper?
I don't know. He's folding his paper. He's very particular about that. Sit on our comfy beanbag and join
All right,
us.
Frito is in the chamber now. It has
for
been
special
zipped up.
coverage.
Frito's in the chamber. Frito's waiting for the signal. Frito. All right, he's going. He's grabbing money.
All right, Frito's going, right? There's a lot of action
Frito
going
is
on.
on the way. A lot of action. Dollar bills flying around. He's grabbing them. He's going around doing good stuff. Now back to you.
Gordo, we could
wait a second.
we could have our first heart attack here with his high blood pressure.
Yeah, Frito looks like he
he's
has
got
really
red
bad
face
blood
going
pressure.
really bad. It's a little warm in that chamber.
Tighten down here.
The face is really red on Frito right now.
Uh-oh.
You might say a contorted face as he grabs for dollar bills.
Paramedics. We need paramedics.
He's got 5 seconds left now. Frito is hovering in the corner. Ooh, he's got a huge amount of bills. Frito's the greatest dollar bill grabber ever.
All right, Frito's just exiting the money vault.
I mean, it is a wheelbarrow full of money, but, yeah, he may not have a 50.
Like I got with my supervision.
Right.
Stop saying that. You don't have
All right, here
supervision.
comes Frito. He is out of the chamber.
Is he out of breath?
What are your thoughts, Frito?
What are my thoughts?
Yeah.
I think I won.
I think you grabbed the most bills, but I don't know if you got the biggest bills.
Neither do I, but it's easy once you figure out it's in that corner, isn't it?
Yeah, you just wait for him in the corner.
In other words, you cheated.
No, he played within the rules, Grego.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, here comes Frito with a boatload of money now being dumped into the chamber.
Okay, and while they count that up, we do have a special guest host up here.
All Frito's ones are falling.
This guy is really skinny.
Good job, Frito.
He looks like a member of Journey off the Infinity album cover. What's your name, sir?
My name's David. I'm from Irving.
Were you
Good
a
to be
woman
here.
at one point? You got a really, really high voice.
No.
Or is that your real voice? Will you do me a favor? Here.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Watch it.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like Norm.
Here.
I'm sorry, Norm.
Do me a favor, dude. Just
Use my language.
read this Scott Boyder article. Just start there. This is about Roger Staubach. We've been wanting to have a dramatic reading of this for a while. Go ahead.
George, how are you? Good, Norm, how are you?
Good.
Read it out loud.
Just thought we were a little dead
Yeah,
here.
out loud. Not just do a book report.
Let's talk sports.
Oh, you want to talk sports? You want to talk sports? Let's do that. All right, now, a lot of P1s always think that we suck at our jobs, and we basically do, and think that they can do better. So would you like to talk sports? Would you like this forum to do a show that you would like to hear?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
All right, we're back from break.
And your name is what?
I'm David.
Okay, David.
You do look like Jesus. I thought of you when.
Well, so do you, sir.
I'm Steve Perry,
Okay.
and I'm this and that, but you do.
Well, thank you very
look like
much.
Jesus.
All right, here you go.
And now, back to Sports Talk with David, the Infinity album cover guy, on Sports Radio 1310, The Ticket.
Thank you, Gordon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Ticketstock.
Those ratings.
Norm, how are you?
Good, David. How are you? Can't go to Norm. This is your show.
I love Norm.
You're supposed to be.
I have a
talking
man
sports.
crush on Norm.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Suddenly.
I mean, you know.
What?
Well, he's got a higher voice than I think any of our wives. So, Norm, you want to take him up on it?
Is it that bad?
No,
Is
as a matter
it-
of fact, I think your voice is right in a perfect pitch.
That's what Norm says, of course.
That's exactly right. I think all their voices are too low.
All right, now, David, once again, let
You
me give
asked
you,
for it,
let me give you
Gordon.
the ground rules. You
Yes.
can't appeal to any of us. You've got to talk a little sports for a while, give your opinions
And then take...
about what's going on in the sports world, and then maybe go to a fake call. So, like Tony and Mesquite, and George will do like a fake call.
call, yeah.
Yeah. All right, here you go.
And now it's back to the most popular show in all of Collin County. It's David talking sports on Sports Radio 1310, The Ticket.
Q talent.
Thank you. Thank you very much. TJ Ford, Texas. Third best rookie in the league this year, Norm?
No, Norm, you can't.
Keep going to
Norm. You got
Norm's my
confused.
group. Norm's my group.
No, you got confused. He's not your group.
All right, take 3. Roll intro again.
All right,
The
no,
wheels are off.
no. You're doing fine,
leave me
David.
alone.
I think you have a little.
Why? I knew you were going to pick on me.
No. I think you have a little.
I know
something.
what he
You start
feels
off-
like. You pick on
start
Grego.
You start off and you start talking well, but then you immediately panic and want to go to someone else if you just keep talking.
This
now.
is your show.
I'm not a trained
America.
professional.
All right, here we go. We'll try it one more time. Now, don't appeal to anyone. Talk sports about 2 minutes, and then say, let's go to the phones on this issue, and then go to Tony and Mesquite or whatever call you want to go to, and we'll provide a caller for you, okay? All right, David, here we go.
Am I getting paid?
No, you're not. Neither am I.
Go to Norm. All right, it's time for the most popular long-haired host in all of Sports Southwest. It's David with his fake mustache on Sports Radio 1310, The Ticket.
The mustache is real. Thank you. Bob Sturm.
Yes.
You
No,
do it.
wait a second.
Yes, it's my show, and we'll go to calls in a minute.
David.
Hey, it's his show. He can do whatever he wants.
Bobby Knight. You're tight with Bobby Knight.
Am I more your Frito or your Jer?
You're cool.
Okay.
You talk to him. Was he ready to take responsibility if Andre Emmett would have collapsed with a heart attack after he made him run 500 or 1,500 Weezers last year because he missed one practice? Now
that's a hot sports opinion you're going to share by yourself.
You're a runner. He ran 2 marathons in the course of 3 days. That kid ran 53 miles. And I was just wanting to know what you think if he would have collapsed. Norm, you can jump in.
That's okay. Go ahead, Bob. You're tight with Nate.
53 miles. You know what I'm talking about? The Weezers up and back?
Yeah.
For him and Mendez, a kid from the Metroplex area.
He ran 53 miles?
In 3 days.
Yeah.
They counted them off. They had a staff in there.
Yeah.
Down and back, down and back, down and back. And they calculated up. That kid ran 53 miles in 3 days and then went to practice.
She brought up a great sports point.
Let's take a call from Tony and Mesquite.
Yeah, I think you bring up a good point about Bobby Knight. How long you been on the ticket?
About 5 minutes.
Well, I love your show. Long-time listener. Back to you.
Back to you.
Take another call.
Thank you.
Weird way to end a call.
Desperado football. Let's talk some Desperado football. George, want to jump in? Is that quarterback any good?
No, I don't want to jump in. I'm the generic caller. Don't look at me.
Okay. Grego, is that quarterback any good?
He's not bad.
We got a lot of lost 1,000 yards from...
Okay.
Leon in DeSoto wants to talk about
Leon.
Hey there, David.
Hey, you.
Want to talk Desperados football?
How about them Desperados?
I think they're pretty good. I think you're pretty good, too. I've been listening to the show.
Thank you.
Hey, about that Bob Knight thing, that's some stuff, isn't it?
Crazy. I just wondered if he was ready for that kid to have a heart attack. Kids will die on you.
They will do that.
It happens.
Yeah, I guess that's the Ramses.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks for the call.
Well, I'm still talking to... Okay. Well, David? David?
Yes, I'm here.
I'm still on with you, right?
All righty.
I want to ask you about the Cowboys.
I need some water.
What?
Or a Miller Lite.
I'm confused. I'm on the phone. I can't see what's happening.
I thought I had the mute button on.
No.
David, go to Susan.
David.
Go to Susan and Denton.
David, you haven't hung up on me yet.
What's your hot sports opinion, sir?
Well, I want to know what you think about old Aikman retiring.
Oh, I love Troy Aikman.
Sounds like it.
Great man. Good quarterback.
Yep.
Good guy. Funny.
Sounds like you'd
has a personality, which I never thought he had a personality.
Yeah.
Troy was all stoic and all, just kind of...
Hey, am I still on?
Hey, wait. You still got the other caller on.
Yeah, I want to talk about Bobby Knight.
I kind of wanted to jump in and answer the original question.
Does he know Troy Aikman?
But
No, I don't.
No, does Bobby not know Troy Aikman?
Is that Tony in Mesquite?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, it's Leon. I'm over here in DeSoto.
Hey, Leon, what's going on,
What are
man?
you doing, buddy?
Not much. You want to go fishing on Saturday?
Absolutely, buddy.
All right.
I will. What's biting out there?
Well, what?
What's biting out there?
Well, I've been using some,
1190 tox fish.
Hey, somebody told me somebody put a bunch of them...
1190 tox fish.
David, get control of your show.
But them stripers, somebody released some stripers in Lake Fork.
Yeah, they ain't doing too well right now. We can get us some crappies though if we want
A friend of
to.
mine told me they're hitting on hula poppers right now.
Yeah, they ain't bad. The top water ain't bad either.
pants
but
are
You going top water on that?
yeah, I've been going because
We're
they've been
doing
hitting the
spinnerbait.
heck out of it.
What about spinner? You going to spinnerbait on top?
Who, Dave or me?
David, you've got to get control of your show.
David, are we still on your show?
Say thanks for the call and
Is this
hang up
fish
on it.
talk?
Checked in the mail.
All right. Well, I guess we'll hang up, David, since you don't seem to have the balls to hang up on us. All right.
Hey, which member of Journey do you think he looks the most like?
Well, I think Greg Raleigh. He looks like Greg Raleigh.
Does he play keyboards?
He was a keyboard player for Jonathan Kane. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. That wheel in the sky, is that Journey?
Yeah, wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Come on, sing it with us there, Dave.
Don't know where I'll be tomorrow.
That's right. There you go. That's right. Hey, Dave, can we be on with you every day?
Absolutely.
Come on, we can do a sports talk with you.
You wearing a ball hat?
No, I ain't wearing no ball hat. What are you, gay? What? What does that mean?
What does the talk
Not that there's anything wrong with
I
it.
don't know.
All right,
All right. Hey, I'll see you at the race at the Motor Speedway.
Okay,
All right,
I'll
then.
be there.
Talk to you later.
All right,
All right,
Sam.
bye-bye.
That's a hot sports opinion. Are NASCAR drivers athletes? I say no.
All right, David, here's a little tip.
Your show has no flow at all.
Here's a tip
Hey,
for you
this
in
looks
sports
like Norm. Check that out.
This is an audio medium.
Is
Audio
this
medium.
reminding you of the days you spent at WBAP, Grego?
Kinda.
Here's the thing. You have to control the pace of the show, and after the caller asks his first question, you need to put him on hold where he can still hear you, but he can't jump back in and just interrupt you all the time like those two guys were doing. See, they kind of took control over your show.
Hey,
You don't want that.
You got to mind the clock, too.
Huh?
Frito shouldn't have should have screened those calls and not let them on the air.
Well, Frito did screen them, but you have control over the board when they go on hold.
I'm punching buttons and nothing happened, dude.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Well, how did you like your... sorry.
And that was David from Ticketstock. Give him a big hand, everyone. David. Hey, we have to take a break, so let David throw it to break.
Yeah, throw it to break, David.
We're out of here. Good night.
No,
good night.
Drive home safely.
It's 3:30.
Talk to Norm some more.
Wait a minute. It's 3:30?
Well,
So-
3:37.
So David's 13 minutes late to break?
Yeah.
Yes.
David, mind the clock.
This is a hardline guy right here.
It is.
This is a hardline guy.
All right, throw it to break,
I'm a
David.
Norm guy.
Give a time check, give where you are, and say we'll come back and tease what you're going to talk about next.
What are we going to talk about?
Well, make something up.
Oh, make something up. Golfing. Big John Fat Daly he's back on track when we come back from Plano, from the Ticketstock in Plano. Thank you, and good night.
What's with the good night?
Not a
Because
compelling
I'm done.
We are back at Ticketstock at the Plano Center. Head up Central, get off at the Spring Creek Parkway, go east about 400 yards. You can't miss the Plano Center. The previous segment hosted by Dave. Dave has started the first of his days of his 3-week vacation given him by the station upon signing up for employment. That leaves us with Grego, Bob Sturm,
Norm.
Gordon Keith, still here
Norm.
with a headset.
Yes.
And professional fisherman Jason Barber from Gun Barrel, Texas. Gun Barrel, where they always shoot straight.
Oh, Norm. Hey,
No,
Norm,
it's true.
Norm, before we get to the Fisher guy.
All right.
The Fisher guy.
The Fisher guy.
Wasn't that a Terry Gilliam movie?
It was.
Oh, you can tell Greg was an outdoorsman.
No, we have the tallies on the money.
Oh.
Yeah, now this is of interest to us, not only because we love charity, but we have to match it.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's bad news for you,
So
Gordon.
everybody has to match what they pulled out, right?
Yep.
Okay. Jub, he's got to come up with $30.
No, I think everyone has to match the total.
Oh, the total?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was what you pulled out of there.
What a disappointment Jub was.
Well, what should we do? Should we do just what we pulled out of there, or every one of us has to match the total? Y'all just love spending our money. That's the problem. All right.
Okay, Jub's got to come up with $30. He was the worst one. He got last place.
All right.
Junior Miller has to come up with $76. I've got to come up with $47.
Not bad.
The hammer.
But Frito has to come up with $79.
Yes.
So when you add that up, Muser's 106, Hardline 126.
Damn it.
Frito, you're pointing at me now? Yeah, you can't match? Your credit card's maxed out, I heard? Okay.
So he's spending some of your money, Norm.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, absolutely.
And now.
The Fisher guy.
The Fisher guy. This is Jason Barber from... What's that in the background? Who's announcing stuff here?
That's Cactus.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about him. He's doing his own show on the other. Jason's from Gun Barrel. He's on the Pro Fishing Tour.
Right.
How do you get on Pro Fishing Tour?
A lot of hard work. Kind of some entry-level bass tournaments, and you qualify. It's qualifying events, and it's kind of like similar to NASCAR. You race and you race till you get to Winston Cup. But
is there as much cheating in fishing as there is NASCAR? I'm betting there's a lot of cheating going on in fishing.
at the level I fish, there's no cheating because
How can they keep you from it?
well, you have someone in the boat with you that's against you.
Oh.
Roughly, you can't cheat. He's watching you.
See,
at
I'm
all
not a
times.
scuba diver to go down there and bait my hook with a big giant
Pardon
fish.
me?
It's guys like you we watch out for.
Exactly.
Speaking of NASCAR, for those here at the Plano Center, does Jason not look like he works for NASCAR? Look at that shirt.
I thought you were saying look at his weight.
No. Look at how many different companies are on that shirt? You got a VMAX, you got a Yamaha, you got a Bush. What is that? A Bush Bass?
Norm.
Yamaha. What is that? What is your hat
We
from?
got Citgo. This is Mega Outdoors. We got Citgo. We got Bush, Daiwa, Castaway.
Did they give you money for that?
Some of them.
I don't see Zebco on there. You don't fish with a Zebco?
I graduated.
I was about to say.
What's a Zebco?
That's a very entry-level rod and reel.
All right.
Don't think I hadn't used one.
I use the pocket fisherman. That's what I use.
Have you tried the new Calais reel?
I have. I'm a Daiwa man myself, but
Hey, I'm telling you, Bob. Bob looks at me like I don't know about fishing.
Norm knows what he's talking about.
Hey.
He's been to South America.
So what kind of boat do you use?
I use a skeeter bass boat.
What kind of engine?
I have a 250 Yamaha HPDI.
So how does it work?
That'll get across the water.
That'll move you.
That thing will run 80 miles an hour.
A little bit less, but
Pretty close to it, I bet.
I got so much equipment in it, so if you take all the stuff out of the boat that I weigh it down with,
That's
it
too
probably
fast.
would. It really is.
But you gotta fish with a dude from a competitor?
Well, what it is, we have a pro-am format. You have a professional in the front of the boat. You've got an amateur in the back. He fishes for a lesser purse on a lesser entry fee. And it keeps you honest as well as gives you someone to talk to.
Oh, okay.
But the pro determines where the boat's going to be fishing.
Right. Yeah, you have control of that all day.
Right. Now, as far as professional fishermen go, if they had a tournament between Hank Parker and Bill Dance and Orlando and all these guys and Jimmy Houston, which do you think of those? Are they all jokes now or what?
No, they're not. Everybody has a good day and everybody has a bad day. It just depends on if you're...
If you watch Bill Dance's show, he always has good days.
Oh, yeah, it's the hooray for Hollywood.
Right.
How long does it take you to fish? To get 24 minutes of TV where you catch a lot of fish?
That just depends on whose pond you're in, you know what I mean? Some of them are better than others. But
are some of that faked?
Probably, some of it. They stage a little.
Are the fish sedated? Like in the Crocodile Hunter,
Those are his pets, huh?
Okay.
What's the biggest prize for fishing now?
On the tour events that I fish, each one are $100,000 cash for first place.
Dang.
$100,000 cash?
Is that on the total weight of the fish you catch?
Yeah, well, you can weigh in 5 a day, and it's a 4-day event, Thursday to Sunday.
Goopy
fish. You can weigh in 5 a day. After you get 5, and if it's noon and you got 5 and you weigh in at 4 o'clock, when you get a bigger one, you throw your smallest one back. You have to call. You can never have 6 fish in the boat.
So you always have to have, you only are allowed 5 in the live well at any one time.
Right. If you got 6, then you're in trouble.
Look at Bob. Bob's learning terms he's never heard before.
I'm
live well.
trying to figure out where Gordon's pulling all this.
What they do, you fish 2 days, and they cut the field from like 200 to 12. So then the top 12 fish Saturday, then they cut it to 6, top 6 fish Sunday. And the footage you see on ESPN will be the top 6, probably.
But do you have guys battling for honey holes out there?
Yeah, I mean, you respect each other,
That's why you have the big engine on the boat, where you can get where
there
you need
quickly.
to get there quick.
Right, if you're fishing somewhere, someone's not supposed to just run in on you.
Okay,
I guarantee you, when you get out on a lake, the biggest idiots on the lake aren't the guys skiing or the jet skiers. The biggest idiots are the fishermen trying to get to their fishing hole. That's the biggest idiots, because they will run over you.
We're in the same boat,
right?
I'll agree with you.
I'm right on that.
We're in the same boat. You're looking for a place to fish. What are you looking for? Do you love me?
Well, I mean, I've done it all my life, so it's just something that kind of comes second nature to you. You just you study maps. If it's a new lake, you study maps, and you just do your homework. If it's they got information rules where you've got a month of 30 days prior to the tournament. You can't talk to anyone. You can't research.
You
can't get any information for the purpose of finding or catching fish.
Can you sneak out on the lake and fish it?
Well, I mean, you run the risk of losing. It costs you $2,000 just to fish one of these tournaments, so you run the risk of losing your entry fee and not getting to fish ever again. So.
But you've got a fake beard on now for the sake of going out there right now. You
Right.
So people won't notice you.
So you can't be seen on the lake?
No, you can't. You can't.
Really?
You can't be going to tackle shops and guides and asking questions. If it gets out, then you're going to get disqualified. So.
No, the tour is similar every year, though, right?
Right.
So you kind of almost like a golf course. You kind of know the lake.
You learn it, but every year they throw in a couple of strays where you've never been there before. So, but some of the guys that's done it for years, they've been to every lake we're going to go to.
Do you consider fishing a sport?
I definitely do. It's a lot of work.
See, I don't. I don't consider anything a sport that you can do and get drunk at the same time.
Oh, they won't let us drink. So.
Oh, really?
Even though Bush sponsors it, we don't get to drink till the evening time.
But every sport, the participants are athletes. Do you consider yourself an athlete?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I played football for 12 years, so I know when I get off the water, you do it for a week solid. And I mean, the 2 events we got coming up, it's going to be 14 days of nothing but waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. You don't get to bed till almost midnight.
But you're fishing.
You say it that way.
Fishing.
I'll tell you what.
I'm with you.
I'll give you a guide card. You come down. I'll take you fishing.
Oh, I'm not saying I can do it because I can't.
No, 4 days of free guide trips, daylight till dark. You tell me you're not tired when we're through.
Oh, I'd be tired. I'm out of shape. So.
Well, I am too, but...
Prove it.
By the way, y'all ever been to Gun Barrel?
They always shoot
Rio Mar. The Rio Mar in Gun Barrel, right?
Good food.
Good food.
Good food.
The Rio Mar. Jason's at booth 54 if you want to stop by and see him. Thanks, Jason.
Thanks a lot, Norm.
Jason Barber from Gun Barrel, Texas.
Thanks, Jason.
We're back after a break, which is much closer. By the way, we're much closer to time than the guy Dave was, from a rate standpoint, who was trying out with us as a talk show host. Back next from Ticketstock.
Right.
I state your name.
I state your name.
Do hereby pledge allegiance to Ticketstock 2004.
Do hereby pledge allegiance to Ticketstock 2004.
With Liberty and Sports Radio 1310, the ticket for all.
Amen.
Hummer Ticketstock 2004. Brought to you by AT&T Wireless and Texas Tickets. February 20th to the 22nd at the Plano Center. From Sports Radio 1310, The Ticket. TheTicket.com.
And it is the roundtables cranking up after Ben and Skin, and we have at least a good portion of our roundtable here with Rhines.
Greetings.
And Junior.
Greetings.
And me.
Now, isn't there supposed to be a fourth in here somewhere?
I believe there is supposed to be a Gordo. Uh-oh. Host number 3 is absent. So...
Did he know Ticketstock was going on today?
That's a good question. That is a very good question. Well, wait a minute.
Are you going to fill in for Gordo?
Oh, here's Corby.
Yeah.
But just hold on a second.
No, hold on.
Oh,
here's
you know what?
Gordo.
I'm out. Sorry.
Nah, hang around, man. The more the merrier.
I was going to fill in for him, but...
Hi, Gordo. So, what we'll do is we'll turn you on here.
The best part about that comedy is it's just for us. It's just for us.
Got 3 engineers up there. Not a one of them is caught on to what the problem is.
Got
one over here, too. Got one right next to
on
you.
the beanbag.
Are you on, Don? I think you're on.
Well, why don't you do the round table instead of Gordo?
Maybe an engineer round table
would love to hear from you.
Be a nice addition to Sunday Ticket Stock.
Right, get a little engineering round table going with Donnie and
Discuss
George and
clocks,
Jason and
returns and B trucks,
Chris.
See, now I'm thinking 1, 3, 4. Okay, for a while I thought you were kidding, and no, just silent talking.
Uh-oh.
You've joined us just in time for Bob to throw it to break.
Are you off again? All right, well, obviously, we're having good times out here at Ticketstock at the Plano
What
Center.
a great start we're off to here today.
Off to a great start. We're told Jim McMahon will be joining us up here in just a few minutes, so we will discuss Jim McMahon topics with him, no doubt.
Which one we need to do? Which one?
Hi, Gordo.
This one?
So you guys are going to be talking to McMahon?
Tell me which one. This one here.
Every question needs to be about the Super Bowl Shuffle. Every question. Until he asks you, like, what's going on here?
What are we going to talk to him about? Should we figure this out?
I agree. It should all be the Super Bowl Shuffle. In fact, we probably ought to see if we can get him to do it.
Like all the parts of it?
We do have that in the Enco, I believe. I think we have a song.
Well, that won't beat him down at all, I'm sure. Well, let's return to the Plano Center in just a few minutes, and we'll really try harder on the next roundtable on the ticket.
Take it, Rhines.
12:14, Sports Radio 1310, the ticket. It is Hummer Ticket Stock 2004. Just opened the doors some 14 minutes ago, and we have the masses filing in and getting ready to roll for our Sunday festivities. The roundtables, including Rhines and Junior and Gordo. Congratulations on making it, Gordo.
Oh, thank you, Bob. Thanks for having me.
And join us right now, Green Bay Packer great Jim McMahon, ladies and gentlemen, at the roundtables.
Yes, I did some time there. Got another ring from him.
Yes, you did.
It was a good year and a half up in Green Bay.
That's how I believe all Packer fans are generally likely to introduce you, so if you don't mind.
Yeah, we had a little love-hate relationship for quite a while, but the last year and a half, I turned them around a little bit.
Yeah, it's funny how people will turn in your favor when you put on their uniform for a couple minutes.
And then you win a Super Bowl, so that was a nice time. My kids enjoyed it up there, and they treated us very well.
What was that like when you went back to Chicago as a Packer?
That was a little strange, standing on that other sideline with a Packer uniform on, because there was a lot of bad blood for many years playing against them. And I think a lot of it was Forrest Gregg, but it got ugly there for a couple of years. But then to go up there and play, they really treated me well. Mike Holmgren's a hell of a coach, too.
And a little bit was Charles Martin, I'm guessing, too, huh?
He was long gone by then, thank
Yeah,
God.
he was long gone, but that was something that hangs in the Packer-Bear rivalry. I'm not sure if anyone remembers it. Does everyone remember?
What?
Do you remember Charles Martin? Okay.
Sure.
I know you don't. I'm just kind of wondering if Junior. Well, it was...
He picked you up and threw you to the ground.
Was it 86?
And you lacerated your kidney, right?
No, that was 84.
Oh.
That's what I thought.
No, he came up behind me after the play and just body slammed me. I mean, just picked me up and ragdolled me down on the top of my head.
And did that make you mad?
I was a little upset, yeah. But that was the first time I heard Ditka stand up for me, though. He was out there yelling and screaming at the guy, and I just kind of looked up and said, "It's about time," you know.
That didn't help Bears' repeat chances in '86, did it?
No, I mean, we had a hell of a team in '86. We went 14-2 that year.
Yeah.
We just screwed up in the playoffs. You know, we won the division 5 straight years and had home field advantage 4 of those years, and we lost at home.
So you win 5 straight divisions. You got home field 4 years, 1 Super Bowl to show for it. When you look back on that, do you feel like that group generally underachieved, or are you satisfied with what they did? And
well, we
their place and
underachieved as far as the playoffs are concerned. But like I said, we were division champs 5 straight years, and I think we were just worn out by the time we got to the playoffs. It's not like today. These guys, they never put pads on, even in training camp. You know, they run around in shorts and helmets. And Ditka was an old school guy. We were in pads every day, twice a day for his training camp, beating the crap out of each other. And I mean, we did that throughout the whole season. You know, on Fridays, we'd have live goal line scrimmage, first offense against our first defense. I mean, that takes its toll on you. And by the time you get to the playoffs, we were tired.
And they don't do that today, huh? Teams don't do that today? When did that change?
My last year and a half in the league when I was with Green Bay, I don't think I sweated. You know, I didn't do anything at practice. They never ran after practice. You know, Ditka we used to run hundreds till people dropped, you know. But they don't do that anymore.
Did you ever go up to Ditka and say, "Dude, you don't know what you're doing here. We don't need to be doing this"?
I told him that a lot of times, but he didn't listen to me very much.
Jim McMahon with us on Sports Radio 1310, The Ticket, here at the Roundtable. He'll be signing autographs shortly. In fact, there was a fairly ridiculous line outside that I believe began sometime last night. So some people are happy to see you.
Yeah, people looking forward to seeing you here today.
It's good to be back in Texas. I like coming down. I've been coming back to Fort Worth since 1981 when I won a Davy O'Brien, and I think I've missed 2 banquets in the last 22 years. So I enjoy coming down, eating the barbecue and playing some golf. Got to play Dallas National yesterday. What a great golf course that is. Look forward to coming back and playing it again.
And you were telling us you were at the Davy O'Brien this year, which was, what, last week?
It was last week, yeah.
So you've been pretty much here for most of the duration of the week, haven't you?
Well, I went home and rested for a couple days because I knew last night would be rough, and it was. But I made it here.
Did you celebrate your fine round of golf last night?
Yeah, we started celebrating actually on the 3rd hole.
Oh. Anticipating a fine round.
Once we got the beer cooler out there, it was fine.
Hey, what do you do with yourself these days, outside of playing golf?
Not a whole lot. I sit at home in the wintertime because I don't like going outside in the cold. I sit there until our next tournament or one of these functions come up. And I sit on the board of a bank, so I have to go to a board meeting once a month. Other than that...
Boy, what a life.
Yeah,
that's great.
I'm learning all about banking now.
Is that fun? Banking?
It's like sitting in class, you know. Have to read all these reports and stuff. And
how long does it take you to lose interest in one of those?
You know, I got to sit there for 2 hours, so it's not a bad gig. So the bank's done well in Chicago. It's the #1 bank the last 3 years, so they're doing very well, and hopefully I don't screw it up.
So when you sit there in those get-togethers, would you call those 2 very highly focused hours on your part, or
did your mind ever wander?
Oh yeah. I get up and go for coffee a lot.
Hey, what was BYU like? Just because when I saw your sports
Another
century.
stumbling question from Bob.
People are quite amused by a school that makes their business by so many rules, and a guy like you that doesn't generally conform to many rules. What was that like for you?
That was a strange place. I mean, it wasn't what I thought college life was supposed to be like, that's for sure. I grew up in California, and then moving to Utah, I played my last years of high school ball in Utah, and that's probably why I ended up there. One of the reasons, and they also were going to let me play baseball. That's one of the reasons I chose to go there. They didn't tell me I couldn't get out of spring football practice, though. So I'd play a game of a doubleheader, have to run down the hill, change uniforms, and go to football practice, and it just got to be too much. And throwing the ball from the outfield is a lot different than throwing a bigger ball from here. And my arm was getting tired, and I just made a decision to give baseball up. But it was a tough 5 years. I redshirted 1 year, so I still haven't graduated, so that tells you how much class I went to.
What was the social scene like at BYU?
I had my 2.0, that was good. There was no social scene there.
None at all.
Most of my activities were, I would either go up to Utah State, where I had some friends, or Weber State. My older brother went to Weber. And they did have some real good parties there, so I usually spend the weekends up in Ogden.
And I can't imagine. It's a good point. It's one of those things that I just can't imagine.
Well,
it's always seemed like
nobody can until they're there for a while.
It's always seemed like one of the strangest college football scenes out there, because here you have this Mormon school, yet they're real good in football, usually. I mean, back
they were.
Yeah, they were. I mean, back when you were there, and in the years after that, they turned out a lot of great quarterbacks. They were really, really good in football. Yet everybody up there is Mormon. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that,
everybody. 98% of them are Mormon.
And the other 2% are Tongans.
Don't forget the Tongans.
No, hey,
we had a lot of Samoans and Tongans.
Yeah, did we ever forget the Tongans?
No, you can't.
Did you ever talk to a Tongan?
Oh, yeah, we had 2 on our team.
Really?
Well, we conversed. I don't know if it was talking, but we understood each other.
You can understand their language?
A little bit.
They speak in what, like clicks and pops or something?
Pigeon something, I don't know. No, it was, we had quite a few, because BYU does have a campus in Hawaii, too, so we get a lot of kids coming over from the islands, and we had a lot of big boys playing in the offensive line.
Did you graduate the all-time NCAA passing leader?
You didn't graduate.
Yeah, I haven't graduated.
Or did you leave BYU the all-time passing leader?
I think at the time I was. But, Detmer got to play 4 years in that system, so I don't think his records will be broke for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's a very quarterback-friendly place. I mean, it's all about the system, and that's how you get the numbers. Same with, in the pros. If you don't go to a good system, you're not going to put up numbers like you know.
Yeah, they never really turned you that loose in Chicago.
Mike was a running kind of guy. He wanted to run the ball, and people always ask me about that, and I said, look at the system other quarterbacks have played in. How good was Steve Young when he was in Tampa Bay? Now he'll probably go to the Hall of Fame after playing in the 49ers system. Same with Brett Favre when he was in Atlanta. He couldn't even play there, and now he'll be in the Hall of Fame. So if you go to the right system, I think that makes a lot of difference.
Now, Jim, you're mainly known for your football career.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Well, you're solid.
Man, you are. He is, isn't he?
He's the solid interviewer.
So, judging from the way you talked about Ditka, or a couple of the things you said about him here today, we kind of take it that the scene between you and him was not always.
No, it's really fine. It's fine now.
But what was it like? What was it like?
Work for him now.
What was it like back then?
It was a little rough at times. Mike was very, he had a certain way of doing things and certain visions of how he wanted his team to perform. And I just said, look, put the guys in you want and leave me alone. Because he wasn't an offensive coordinator. That's what he thought he was. He thought he could call plays and set things up, which he had no idea what he was doing. I said, I don't care what you call him from the sideline. I said, I just want the option when I get to the line of scrimmage, if it's not the right call, to change it. And sometimes he didn't agree with that. And sometimes I wouldn't even call the play he sent in. And I just looked over and go, I can't hear you. My phones are out, So I'd call my own. And we just kind of disagreed on that. But, I would have loved to play with him. He was a great football player. Played hard-nosed, and I think if he would have gotten the huddle with me, he would have understood I knew what I was doing. I think his thing was I didn't study enough, I didn't know what I was doing. I did things just to make him mad. That's what he thought. But he said, Mike, I'm just here to win, man. If you don't like the way I'm doing it, trade me. So they did.
Is Walter Payton the only Hall of Famer from that Bears Super Bowl team?
No, Singletary went in a few years ago.
Singletary, yeah.
Hampton just went in. I think Dent's going to be up. I don't know if he was up this year.
He was up this year, I think.
Yeah, I think we should have a couple more guys from offense. Our offensive line was pretty damn good.
Like who?
Jimbo Covert. Jay Hilgenberg was All-Pro for 10 or 11 straight years at center. Keith Van Horn was a hell of a tackle, too. I mean, he handled Too Tall Jones pretty well. I mean, I see Ed once in a while at golf tournaments, and I always ask him, did you sack me? He said, no, never sacked you, because I hit you a few times. I said, I know that. Most of those guys did hit me a few times. So.
You see the fridge?
The last time I saw Fridge was 2 years ago, right before the Super Bowl. We did a Kentucky Fried Chicken commercial together.
That was before his
we were sharing the same trailer, so every time he moved in his section, I'd fly out of my couch in mine, He's about 500 pounds now. I mean,
wow.
He's very large.
No, you got to deal with the snow, but otherwise, why wouldn't you want to live in Chicago? I mean, you guys are folk heroes there, aren't you?
Well, until they win again, which doesn't look like it's anytime soon. I mean, that town still talks about our team, and a lot of guys still live in the area. So we see each other quite a bit at different charity functions and stuff like that. But they've treated us well. I mean, they're knowledgeable fans. They know know when guys are playing hard and giving it their all, and when they're not, they get on you about it.
Having been in the NFL for all those years, talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, it was a fun time for all those years. I played for 7 different teams, so it was. I had a fun career. I enjoyed myself. Played with a lot of great football players. Some good cities. Some of the coaches I didn't care for, but
you played for 7 teams.
I left Chicago in '89, went to San Diego, went to Philly in '90 to '92, Minnesota in '93, Phoenix in '94, Cleveland in '95, and then halfway through the season, or actually 3/4 through the season in '95, I got released so I can go to Green Bay.
Wow.
I actually had the GM by the throat because he hadn't paid me. They still owe me money.
Cleveland?
Oh yeah. But they're the salary cap thing. They were doing a lot of deals under the table, and so then they reneged on me. They wouldn't pay me.
Well, I thought
so
you couldn't do that. I
grabbed the GM by the throat and I said, "You pay me, or I'm going to, bang your fat head against this wall until you do."
Well, that worked.
I was released about an hour later.
So you hate Buddy Ryan?
No, I like Buddy Ryan. I told him when I played for him in Philly and in Phoenix, I thought he wasn't a very good head coach. I thought he was a great defensive coordinator, but being a head coach, you've got to be involved in more than just one side of the ball. And all he cared about was defense, and that's all he's ever going to care about. But because we had some pretty good talent in Philly when he was there, and also when I went to Phoenix, we had a lot of good offensive talent. But he didn't care about offense. He just wanted to. He told our offensive coordinator, just run the ball, we'll score on defense and win. I mean, that was his idea of playing ball.
We're visiting with Jim McMahon, former NFL great. Your take on Quincy Carter?
And he is.
There you go.
No, he's the QB here?
Yeah.
So I haven't seen a game in 7 years. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
I don't.
You don't follow?
No. I love to play the game, but I'm not a fan.
But you're not a fan?
No.
So as you're bunkered down in your house, what are you exactly doing?
Watching movies or playing games on the computer.
Is there any sport that you follow?
I like watching hockey. My sons play hockey, so I got into that, and I would have loved to play hockey as a kid. I mean, they didn't have a whole lot of ice in California where I was at, and I think there were still only 6 teams in the NHL back then, so hockey was not a big option. But since I got involved in it, I saw my first hockey game actually in Salt Lake City. We went down, excuse me, and nobody was at the game, so we sat right on right by the ice. About a minute into the game, the guys got banged in the boards right in front of me. Guy turned around, took his stick, and whacked the guy right in the face, and took out probably 4 teeth, blood everywhere. And I'm going, this is great. Where else could you hit a guy in the face and only get 2 minutes for it, you know?
Yeah.
That would have been a lot of fun.
It's usually at least a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
So you came away from that thinking, man, this is the game for me. This is where I should be.
That game. I can't even skate, though. My kids just skate circles around me. I play goalie, and they just shell me with pucks all the time.
All right, we got to let Jim go. He's going to sign autographs for the P1s. Jim, thanks for coming down here.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for the visit.
See you out there.
Jim McMahon. Bob?
And back to you.
Well, I think that does it for this roundtable, right?
That's exactly right, Junior, because Norm and Dan and TV Tim and Corby eagerly await the ticker.
This is Norm Hitzges, and we could either do a segment here, or we could sit here and listen to Corby and Dan talk off air.
We're talking about Jim McMahon and how much we respect him as a quarterback and a human.
I thought you were talking about Frito and what a freak he is.
Well, Frito is a freak. Why is it, Norm, that Frito is such a conspiracy nut, and he trusts no one? Frito trusts no one. Nope. I can't believe he trusts his wife.
Does he trust her?
I don't think so.
Is he adopted? Like, was he abandoned by parents or something?
Wolves.
Left him distrusting? Yeah.
He was abandoned by wolves and raised by humans.
Something happened in the kid's childhood.
Let's see. I'm Norm Hitzges. That's Tim Matthews. That's Corby Davidson. That's Dan McDowell. This is Ticketstock 2004, and the afternoon's just beginning here at the Plano Center. If you want to get here this afternoon, there are loads of reasons to get here. Tell you all of them in just a second. How do you get here? Get to Central Expressway. It's flowing freely today being a Sunday. You get off at Spring Creek, and you go east about a quarter of a mile, and you'll see, 300 or 400 of our very delicate ticket signs all over the place telling you exactly where to go. Come on in, park, come on in. There's all sorts of stuff going on. Let me tell you what's first of all, the Cowboy cheerleaders here already signing autographs. Jim McMahon's autograph session has just begun. From 2 o'clock to 3, Zamora the Torture King performs
Where? Down the hall.
At the P1 WAC room.
Yeah, the east wing. Down that way.
This is a man
so we can avoid it.
Who enjoys sword swallowing, stuff with fire, self-electrocution, and a term that I hadn't heard before I read his bio. Body skewering.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I was just in there, actually. He was setting up his act, and he had knives. I mean, he can't obviously ever get on a plane. I mean, he's got more weapons and things. It's like a medieval torture chamber.
I bet you he walks right through.
And he also eats glass.
He eats glass?
Yeah.
What's he look like?
My.
Look a sharp guy, like a college graduate-looking guy?
The freaky kind of guy you would expect. He's got hair halfway down his back and kind of petite, Charles Manson-looking build, that can fold himself
scary
into
as hell looking.
Yeah.
Let me just ask you, though. What causes you to first try body skewering? I mean, exactly where in life do you sit down and say, I'd love to take this knitting needle and push it through my cheek? I just don't know how the mind works.
Does he actually do it, or is this a gag?
I don't know. It's not a gag. He actually does it.
I asked Big Dick, because apparently they're friends, and that comes as a shock.
That
I think,
really
to most
stuns
people.
me, yeah.
We should probably get Zamora out here to even ask, because I don't know, he puts a like a shish kebab, whatever.
Nice.
Through his bicep. It comes out the other end. I said, well, it's got to bleed all over. Because it bleeds a little, but not as much as you might think.
Does he know exactly where to puncture it or something?
Yeah.
Is that the deal?
And he puts another one.
Years of practice, Corby. You know, it's a little tunnel right in there.
He puts another one through his mouth, and it comes out under his chin.
Oh!
I'm not kidding you.
Let's move on and tell you that at 2:30... I just had some cookies and a little fruit. This is hard to chew for me.
Not gonna say.
At 2:30, Mavericks Josh Howard with his headband and Travis Best limping will be here to sign autographs. At 2 o'clock, the Desperado Dancers will be here signing autographs. And at 3 o'clock, the Desperado Dancers perform. This is a roundtable, and I want to start with an issue, a community issue with you guys.
Go ahead.
Did you see the fact that the city of Dallas wants to put the Cowboys at Fair Park?
Yes.
And that the Cowboys say they're open to that.
Right.
First of all,
what exactly does that mean, Fair Park?
Yeah, that's
Where
pretty
exactly
generic.
is that?
That's Cotton Bowl.
That's Cotton Bowl.
Like, get rid of the Cotton Bowl, put in a new stadium.
Are they talking about getting rid of the Cotton Bowl?
They would have to.
Yeah.
You couldn't have that white elephant sitting next to that new place.
Yeah, nobody ever used the Cotton Bowl then. Yeah, they need that space. So they wipe out the Cotton Bowl, put in a new Texas Stadium / Cotton Bowl
that you would have all the same activities for Cotton Bowl
But this place
and Cowboys.
is supposedly be such a monstrosity. Are they ripping out homes?
That's my question. Where on earth at Fair Park, even if you tear down the Cotton Bowl, do you put up a 100,000-seat stadium with all sorts of club offices, a Cowboy Hall of Fame, enormous retail outlets?
There's not that many Cowboys in the Hall of Fame.
Three or four practice fields, which is what I've seen in the diagrams for the other place. Where does all that fit at the Cotton Bowl?
Why do they need...
And parking for...
They're not going to have Valley Ranch anymore? They're just going to practice?
Yeah, everything's going to be at the new place. Everything's going to be at one place.
I didn't see that part.
And
I think they'd keep Valley Ranch.
That whole area is such a rundown area as it is. Do they really want to do that, or is that going to be the beginning of the transformation?
I think what some people are saying is,
that works.
If you've ever been to but if you've been to Denver, you've been to Coors Field. That used to be a rundown section of Denver that was terrible. It was all warehouses and all bricked up and boarded up, and now it's a real cool area.
There were no homes down there.
No, granted. But I'm saying it's a bad area. But that's what they're saying is that there's been proof that you can rejuvenate a whole area if you put in something like that.
It's all bricked up and sort of like downtown Dallas.
Downtown Dallas.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'd be perfect.
So does this replace Dallas? Didn't they want the Trinity River somewhere around there?
I have one more
now
question
they're not
about
pushing
this.
for that?
How many of y'all get to park within a half mile of Fair Park when you go to the fair? Where would you park for a Cowboy game, for heaven's sakes?
I'm telling you, they'd have to destroy thousands of homes.
Yeah.
They'd have to.
Or all those people would be charging $10 for their lawn.
Yeah, or
Right?
take out the fair, like they do at the OU Texas game. I mean, those people make a fortune parking in their yards and stuff.
But you can't really have. I mean, that seems so like
They
high
won't do
school
that.
almost.
They
you know,
won't
that
do
you're gonna
that.
say, let's go to a pro game and park in guys' yards. You know, for half the parking is going to be there. I don't know how it accommodates. It's a theory, and I think in theory it would be kind of neat because you could combine. The Cotton Bowl's had problems every year, and Texas OU bitches about keeping it here, moving it, or whatever else. So you'd solve that, say 100,000, take care of all the fans you want. You'd have Cowboys once a week. You'd have all the activities. You just need about another 150 or 200 acres to be able to do all this. And I don't know where they're going to get it.
Could they conceivably, let's say that they play the OU Texas game second weekend of October, would they have time to tear down a stadium and build another entire stadium in 1 year?
No.
So you'd have to move the game?
That's probably a 3-year process.
Yeah.
Here's my next question.
But they could go to the old Texas Stadium, maybe. You know, while they're working on the new one.
That'd be weird.
Here's my next question.
Now you're already calling it the old Texas Stadium.
It is the old Texas Stadium.
Yeah.
Dan, you saw in a paper yesterday the headline, Cowboys open to discussing this thing about Fair Park.
Yeah.
Don't the Cowboys have to be open to discussing anything right now for the sake of their public relations?
Well, and that's their thing to negotiate with Irving or whatever, right?
Well,
hey, look, we've got other areas. Maybe you want to even give us more perks or more free stuff. Isn't that the way it works?
I mean, if the city of Dallas said, we'd like to discuss building a building for you, but you have to drink pig's blood first, Cowboys would say, we're open to drinking pig's blood because they can't afford to be seen as being negative to anything at this point.
I'm just glad they're not talking about Arlington or, just some remote area. Nope. Because that's usually the last thing they do to try and even get more free stuff is, hey, we'll just go out here for totally free and look at all the acreage.
But you've got precedent there, too. If you've ever been to Pontiac, the Lions were downtown forever and ever. Nobody ever thought they'd move way up to Pontiac, Michigan.
And it sucks
if
you're from Detroit.
But I mean,
it sucks going to Rangers games, too.
An hour?
Yeah.
You're kidding me.
No.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's a precedent to say, we're going to build it because Pontiac did something right, lined some guys' pockets within the Lions organization, whatever it did. Nobody ever thought that they'd take that franchise, a lot older franchise than the Cowboys even, and move it out of the city of Detroit, and yet they did it. So I think when you say, would they go to Arlington? Would they go to Denton or McKinney or Frisco? Yeah, I think Jerry probably...
But at least they're not even...
open to any of it.
They're not even throwing that out there now.
No.
Which is nice.
I've got one other question, though. Everybody, you guys all agree that Fair Park could use sprucing up, that it'd be nice to... Yeah. Here's my question. As much as Fair Park needs sprucing up, have you seen the land that the current Cowboy downtown proposal is? Have you seen that land?
Industrial Boulevard?
Yeah, that Industrial Boulevard.
Yep.
Where is it? On the other side of 35?
On the other side of 35, over there toward the Trinity and back in there. That's a piece of junk, that land.
Yeah.
If the Cowboys in the city would turn that into a productive piece of property, that'd be phenomenal.
But there's no homes over there. It's just
So that's good.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Doable.
It's just junk.
But would it become the current Meadowlands, which is still kind of a joke of it being a swamp land that they stuck it, thinking it was going to be something big, and all it's ever been is a swamp with a football stadium? Would Texas Stadium then become just an ugly eyesore in the middle of this ugly area that didn't turn out to be what they wanted?
Not under their plans of the hotel, the practice fields where high schools could play games.
Plans like Tom Hicks had for Victory?
Exact plans they had. But apparently the Cowboys want to do all this at once. Not one of these, build us this and, when your grandchildren are 7, we'll have this place for you.
So Jerry plans to actually follow through on what he says he's going to do, not like Tom Hicks?
Yeah.
Because didn't they say they're going to build up all around the AAC?
Right, which is why everybody said, okay, then we'll do it, because it'll be great commerce. And,
and then after they got the money and built the building, then,
Yeah. All that money we're going to spend is right here now.
But realize that the economy went straight south at the very moment that was supposed to start. I mean, let's face it, tons of projects in America.
But it didn't go so far south that he didn't build a $75 million home, Tom Hicks.
Yes, but you've got to live somewhere.
I mean, it was like, the economy's really bad. We can't do all those things we promised you when you gave us your tax money.
Is this house $75 million? I thought he was building like a $3 million fence, which made my fence that we had put in last year seem a lot more reasonable.
He had to build a wall on the tollway.
Yeah,
built a soundproofing wall.
Your $5,000 fence you thought you were freaking out about?
Right. Yeah. Which is, if it was $5,000, I would have been freaking out. I mean,
let me point out something to you about this. Do the people in the audience here know the sort of area the Cowboys are planning? The downtown place?
Or care.
That's just an awful place. It's just junk land.
Yeah.
Do you remember what the AAC piece of land used to be?
Yeah, it was a waste.
I wouldn't have let my pet rat go for a walk there for fear of what it might have caught. That place was awful. And
how long have you had that pet rat?
That pet rat's pretty old now.
Yeah.
But me steering him away from places like that piece of land has enabled him to age very nicely.
Right. And that was a very good use of that land. Because I always said, when you're driving through town, and 35 is a major corridor, right, for people out of towners, what you see downtown, and then you see these electrical big power lines up, and you see this waste management area, and this it was terrible. It was like right there where there should be a real something beautiful to show the city of Dallas. There was nothing. So they did do a great job of taking crap and turning it into something nice.
And you look at that awful land across 35 where the Cowboys are planning right now. Who's going to buy that and turn it into something? They tried to get rid of the land that the AAC is on for more than 2 decades. Nobody'd touch it. Nobody would touch that land.
By the way, would Jerry's plan also incorporate that whole Trinity plan that they were talking about for a river walk and everything that's going to go along there? Would all that be part of it?
Somehow that seems
Or would they connect at some point? Yeah, I know. But if they ever did that in 10 years or 15 years, would it
certainly would be right there.
Yeah,
it certainly would be right there to attach any kind of a plan to redo the Trinity.
Is this all posturing, Norm? Aren't they going to just do it in Irving or Valley Ranch or whatever?
No.
Aren't they? Isn't that done?
No.
Why?
It's going to be probably in Fair Park or at the Trinity River. Because they want it here. Because they look at Houston.
Yeah, but Irving has it, and they don't want to lose it.
Well, it's not up to Irving though.
Well, it's up to the Cowboys, but
yeah. And Jerry wants it here.
According to Frito,
not here, but downtown.
According to Frito, and other people probably agree, it's all going to come down to what kind of backdoor deals are going on.
Of course.
If there's money being thrown around, if there's incentives, with air quotes, to entice Jerry or management or whatever, then they're going to get pushed that way one way or the other.
If you're the city of Irving and you think you're losing the Cowboys, aren't you a little encouraged by the headlines yesterday? That now we've got the Cowboys taken off of an area, being told, no, we don't want to support that. We want to put you over here to incorporate this. And you're probably going to have to downsize your dream of Jonestown.
Because now he could say, well, I don't want to do that. Let's just stay in Irving.
Yeah.
What does Irving get out of the Cowboys?
And if Irving if they lost him, what would they have? I mean, what's Irving like?
Well, no one associates the Cowboys with Irving anyway. It's not like Irving gets all this, great pub because they have the Cowboys there. No one knows. People just consider it the Dallas Cowboys.
What's the Irving spot, though, they're trying to do it? Do you know? Not right where Texas Stadium is now, right? Because where it is now, you can't.
No, I think it's over. You keep going on Las Colinas on 114. keep going west, like towards the airport, it's out there where all the actual downtown kind of Las Colinas is. It's out there where they've got like 500 acres of nothing that was supposed to be something and now is nothing. I think that's where they're talking about it in Irving.
If they did put it over there by the Trinity River, though, that'd speed up the process of building up downtown. Yeah. Not like it's never going to be like Fort Worth. I don't think so. Fort Worth is the model downtown.
I agree.
It's unbelievable over there, if you've ever been over there. I mean, it's safe, it's lit up, it's pretty, it's clean.
And it's got people.
Oh, tons of people.
I mean,
tons of people down there.
You have to grease down with Wesson oil on Friday night to get along those streets.
Yeah, it's great, though. I mean, there's restaurants and bars and every clubs and everything's down there. Movie theaters, 2 of them. I think another one's going up.
Apartments,
housing.
living. Yeah, people live down there.
Everywhere there's housing.
It's just over in Fort Worth.
I know.
So
In downtown Dallas, you know what? They're trying to do the same thing, but it's just, it ain't working right now.
This is Ticketstock 2004. We're at the Plano Center. Come on out and see us. Some Maverick players coming. Jim McMahon's already here. Some more of the Torture Kings about an hour away from performing. This is Sports Radio 1310, The Ticket. Norm Hitzka's here with Corby Davidson, Dan McDowell, and Tim Matthews. Again, Jim McMahon's autograph session going on right now. The Cowboy cheerleaders are here. Zamora the Torture King is about an hour away from his performance over in the wild B1,
Circus area.
There you go. That's it. Desperado Dancers are signing autographs here in a little bit, and Josh Howard and Travis Best will be here in about an hour, so a little over an hour. So there's a lot going on this afternoon at Ticketstock. I want to bring up another situation that happened last night that really miffed me. Bob Knight is probably the most black-white person I've ever known in my life. Bob Knight has some magnificent things about him. Not only is he a wonderful basketball coach, he also turns out to be extremely generous. Aside of him, Dan and Bob have him as a guest all the time. Aside of him, he never even likes to admit, Dan, of how much money he gives away and things like that.
Yeah, he hides the good things well.
He hides his good things very well.
What does he get paid, by the way, at Tech? What, are they paying him $1 million something a year?
Oh, no, but he gets...
I think he's
up close like
to
the total package, yes.
Total package,
the total package, but the salary is small, much like a lot of coaches
like
at state schools.
$275 or something.
Yeah, and then there's a $500,000 or something thing for TV.
So Krzyzewski and those guys, did they make as much as like Stoops and Nick Saban?
I think Krzyzewski is the highest paid, and I think he's like around $2 million. So I don't know. Stoops is what, 3?
Yeah, those guys are like 23.
How much of a bargain is Krzyzewski, though, at $2 million when you come right down to it?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just wondering.
Last night, yesterday afternoon, Texas Tech played Texas A&M at home in basketball. Bob Knight and Andre Emmett have had sort of a love-hate relationship. Emmett's his star player. Emmett's a good player, but he tends to be a little lax on defense at times. And yesterday, Emmett started the day a handful of points away from being the all-time leading scorer in the history of the Big 12. Let that sink in for a minute.
It's a major conference.
Does that include the Big 8?
Yeah,
I think they took all the records over, yeah.
I think took them all over.
Yeah.
And Nick Collison of Kansas, who just graduated and went in the lottery last year, was the all-time leading scorer. Well, because Emmett, their leading scorer at Tech, hadn't played defense well against Colorado, Bob Knight benched him and benched a kid named Jackson, starting guard named Jackson, for the first few minutes of the game.
Jarius Jackson.
Isn't that the
Notre Dame
quarterback?
And the Texas Tech guard, by the way. I think same name. Anyway, Emmett gets in the game, scores. Now, I don't know what you think of records, but personally I think all-time leading scorer in the Big 12. That's pretty good. There have been some guys come through here who could play, really play.
Yeah, a lot of them.
The school never stops the game, never announces it, and afterward, Andre Emmett is not allowed to speak to the press. Don't you have to be kidding me?
That is so in line with Bobby Knight. I mean, I agree with you that it's horse dung, but it's so Bobby Knight that it can't be surprising. If it was Bobby Knight breaking an all-time record of some sort, they'd stop the game. He'd be given a microphone. He'd have a little speech and love me.
No, they wouldn't.
And he would talk afterwards.
Name the time they've done that.
I can't tell you Bobby Knight.
Because they don't do that. Because Bobby Knight, when he breaks the 600 win barrier or whatever, somebody else goes and saves a basketball for him, and he doesn't I know it is all about Bob Knight. I'm not trying to say he's not shining the spotlight on himself, but that doesn't fall. He would not stop a game for a Bob Knight honor. He might stop it to throw a chair or something.
Let's
but
say
his bid is
he would
it's a
stop the
team
game.
They don't have their names.
They'd have something after the game.
They don't have their names on the back of their jersey. It's a team game, and you could say it's focusing more on Knight or focusing on Tech. And you'd be right in both cases, but that's very Bob Knight. You're right. You shouldn't be surprised by this. He wouldn't have stopped a game down in Indiana to pat any player on the back. He always wants his star players to feel that they're just one of 12. And I don't think he'd stop down a game for a Bob Knight accomplishment either. A game is a game. I'm not saying it's a classy move.
During
that
the
he
TV
doesn't let the
timeout, for heaven's sake,
that he doesn't
can't
let
you
the-
make an announcement? By the way, we're shortening this spot for Smith Foundation repair to tell you one of our players just broke the all-time scoring record in the Big 12. Doesn't that deserve some mention at a home game?
So do you think that he went over to the PA announcer and said, listen, Bob,
Yes.
not a word?
I think that was an order. No mention of this.
Well, we'll ask him Thursday.
I mean, either that or there are about 100 of the dumbest people I've ever heard of running around Texas Tech who didn't understand a record's been broken. I mean, I can't imagine this not being an order. Can you, Corby?
That is classless, Dan. What do you have to say for yourself?
Don't blame me.
I think it definitely went through Knight. I don't know that he initiated it, but somebody knew that this record could be broken. And as everything in the basketball program runs through the czar, they went to him and said, hey, he's going to break this record at some point, might be this next game. What should we do? Should we mention it? And he then would shut down and say, no, nothing. I don't want to do anything about it. I don't want to say anything about it.
And what's really the
real bad part is that he doesn't even get a chance to talk to the media afterwards and have them say, hey, great honor, way to go, so that his nieces and nephews, cousins, anybody back home could read about it or something. That, to me, is where he takes his extremes way too far. Because certainly we hear from Bobby Knight. At some point, you have to grant me this, if he didn't shut down the game to say, thank you, I just broke a record, we would have heard what Bobby Knight felt about beating Dean Smith's record at some point, but we don't get to hear it from a player. Right. It's a significant thing in his life. It doesn't have to be pushed aside, and it wouldn't make him necessarily an egomaniac and change his attitude just because he got to say, yeah, I think it's great, and I'd like to thank my teammates who helped me get this record and whatever else.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. But Knight, he does things for a reason, and he wants his guys to, be shielded, and it's a team game, and it's because of the team that he was able to score those points, and
You're
blah,
drinking
blah,
the
blah.
Kool-Aid full, aren't you?
Yeah, he loves it.
Just down.
By the way,
Yeah, I
how
love
long,
Bob Knight.
how long a leash is he on? Like, let's say that they're probably going to make the tournament this year.
Yeah.
But let's say they lose in the first round or second round. Then next year, same thing. Do they just accept the fact that he's going to the tournament and getting killed? Or maybe he misses the tournament and again next year or whatever? I mean, what does he have to do to lose his job there? Because they were doing the same thing without him.
Right.
No, well, they really weren't. They'd hit a bad period there.
Yeah.
But in the 90s, at least, they
Earlier, yeah.
Yeah, they went to a few tournaments there.
James Dickey had a good club there.
They get very far, actually.
That's
One year, didn't they get the Elite Eight
They
or
beat
something?
North Carolina. I remember that one year. But they made it in the
Back mid-90s or something. They had a really...
But did they sell a lot of tickets in their road games back then?
Well, how about home games?
Well, road games don't mean anything to Tech. I mean,
They don't they split gates or no? Don't they get anything out of
I think
that?
a home team gets everything.
Does it?
But
I don't know. I don't know.
They weren't selling anything at all.
But they're not selling home so much
Are-
to the
are
fact
the
that
women-
Bobby Knight was going to shut his own program down.
And the women are still
Apparently had the
outdrawn.
authority.
Yeah, women are still outthrowing the men at Tech up
Yeah,
in
that-
the
so
jet.
what
makes
is...
no sense.
That's a bunch of crap too.
Why?
Because
The numbers game?
Well, no.
They count tickets sold for the women's game and not actually how many people walk through the gates.
Yes, and the men count who comes through the gate.
Well,
so if they sell 10,000 tickets and 6,000 show
But it
up,
doesn't matter. They sold the tickets. The school doesn't care.
They just want the money, right?
I know, but as
That's what
far
they're
as if you're talking about numbers, they're
attendance is
skewered.
what you're saying.
But what I'm saying is, if
The,
you're
the number listed in the paper, the men's basketball program just lists people who came in the door. The
They
women,
list attendance, is
even
what
if
you're saying.
2,000 come in, if the women sold 10,000, they're going to say 10,000.
But Corby's point is, what would it take? Okay, they're not winning a lot more games. They're going a lot farther in the tournament than normal. They're not selling a lot more tickets than they've sold before. Matter of fact, they might be selling money-wise less than the women's program. What makes people say, "Oh,
they're not selling.
He's God"?
No, they're not selling anywhere near money-wise less than the women.
I mean, they're on the map.
You know that.
They're on the map.
Yeah, they are.
So, is
And
that
he'll put 'em
okay?
there, and he'll keep them there, yeah. Unless he does something major off the floor. Major.
He did a couple weeks ago.
Stay away from salad bars. See you guys. Line change coming up next. This is Ticketstock 2004 from the Plano Center.
Who's the captain of this?
You're the oldest.
I am?
Yes.
What does it say, Junior? Does it say I am?
It is Ryan's.
Great. This is Hummer Ticketstock Odd 4. Welcome, everyone, to the Plano Center. Now, I believe this is about the last broadcast hour of the broadcast day that we're heading into, right?
Yes, and this broadcast hour was voted on by the P1, Rhines.
Because at 2 o'clock, what we have to do is make way for Desperados football, and we will gladly step aside for that.
Do we get to mix with the Hammer and George?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But in the meantime, as Gordo said, we have a roundtable voted on by the P1. Now, who does it list as being on this roundtable? Because we're really one heavy here.
Yes, it lists
I'm not here.
It lists Mike Reiner of the Hardline.
Yes.
It lists Craig Jr. Miller from the, I believe it's the Dunham and Miller show, right? Do I have the name right?
Hello, America.
And also Corby Davidson is on that list, and I am on that list, and my name is Gordon Keith, and I'll be Gordon Keith for the next hour.
You're on the morning show also.
Yes, I am.
By the way,
so you were voted in by the. What is the intrigue of that quartet for the P1?
I don't know.
Is this the second time that we got voted?
Yeah, no, the votes were done earlier this week, or last week. Yeah, this is the same foursome. This was the number one vote-getting foursome. Why is that intriguing to the
I don't know.
Because we're the best ones ever.
Hey, you know how you say ought 4 and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I hear ought, I think of old-timey people.
Right.
Like my grandpa.
Right.
Do you realize next year, my grandfather will be 100?
Is he still sexually active?
Oh, yeah.
Spank?
He was at the Barley House the other night. He dragged like 2 girls out of there.
How does he look?
Like he's about 70.
Really?
Yeah. But I was just thinking about that. In ought 5, he will be 100.
Do you think he's seen any real changes in the course of his life?
That's a stupid question, and you know it.
He's seen...
No.
Corby? Oh.
No, that's a legitimate question.
He's seen what?
Every change. He used to go to school on
but when you look at it, what really has changed?
That's a good point.
He's
seen
seen
every. Think about it.
Every war, basically, of significance outside the Civil War.
Didn't see Nam.
Yes, he did.
Well, yeah, he did.
He fought in Nam?
No, he didn't fight.
How old was he when he went
He
to
was
Nam?
too young to fight in World War I, too old to fight in World War II, which he wanted to fight in both, but he couldn't.
Well, but he was a Spitfire, wasn't he?
Yeah.
All right, speaking of we have Dan McDowell up here.
Speaking of what?
What?
And Dan is up here for a very important reason. We thought
I'm reading the paper.
No. Listen to me. We have
He's trying to get out of mingling with the P1 is what he's doing.
And
we have the remixed version of your Ticket birthday song from Time Wasters on Friday night.
What do you mean remixed?
Well, we recorded this thing 24 track. And so instead of just having like a 2-channel off the board mix of this is the full version of it. Professionally done in a recording studio.
I don't believe you.
Thought we were rolling on a Wallen sack the other night. No?
No? Okay, here we go. Dan McDowell's.
Why are we listening to this?
Yeah.
Hooray, it's the Ticket's birthday. Time to play a little tune. The deepest Danny on the race. Rangers trading A-Rod, owner is a moron. Go to the ballpark, don't go to the ballpark. Time to do some sports talk to the phone. Producer could be loose or get you on the air. Hired to be fired, that was Cooper Season Wait. Keenum knew he is a liar and a massive spare. Dallas Dodgers told you a new sweater could be better if it had no red.
Not one word.
Blake when Cribble's wife is starting wide open door. How about apartheid? Blake, boy, okay, is it gay? Whataburger, Grego eats and make the beat. Oh, Cowboys go, Cowboys drive in the HOV. Then from the cops leave, baby, don't get captured. Or the bashers will say great, masturbated, complicated, vibrate, hate, fate. So let's celebrate. It's the Ticket's 10th birthday, let's party. It's the Ticket's 10th birthday, let's party. It's the Ticket's 10th birthday, let's party. I'm so high. 93, what a year, the Ticket that went on the air. What a day, oh say, how much did we weigh? Entertain, bring the pain, go insane, make a stain. Ticket started, sports talking, people started, sing, starting. Competition, superstition, Norton's back, he's black. Perfect fair, fun, you won. Norton says, Frito, Jimmy, Jared, Paul McCaw, sits there. I only have
great.
Are you saying
What
turn it
happened?
off, or you were referring to...
What happened?
I'm so high.
You turned it down because you said off.
You're saying off because the drums were going when no one else was. All right, now turn it off. Okay. That's Dan McDowell, ladies and gentlemen, writing that special song for you.
Nice.
That was well done.
That was well done.
That's a lot of lyrics to memorize. I only had to memorize one verse of Staying Alive, and I couldn't do that.
Did you memorize all that, or were you holding the words?
No, he memorized. He came into practice and knew all the words.
Because he caught flack from a couple years back when he just stood up there with a
with a napkin?
Yeah, reading off his lines.
That's very impressive.
Thank you, Junior.
Remember when we did that at Summer Bash, that song?
Yeah.
And you did it as Mushmouth?
As Mushmouth.
I had you on a
leash.
Yeah.
What, you did End of the World?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm off.
Oh, here, you gotta jiggle the cord. Don't we all? All right, so we are here at Ticketstock, and that remains the story, Ryan.
Yes.
So we're here at Ticketstock, and we're doing this roundtable.
What's your topic?
Steve McNair.
Hello.
All right, so we're done with that topic now. Let's move on to the next one.
Hey, we are supposed to remind people that Dallas Mavericks, Josh Howard, and Travis Best are going to be here at 2:30 signing autographs. The roundtables stop at 2, but the fun continues until 4.
Wow.
Does it?
Yes.
Absolutely. All right, Corby, you want to go out with the wireless? You want me to? What do you want to do?
You know what? You were so good at it yesterday.
You're
I
so
had a lot.
sorry.
Wait a minute. Have we wrapped up on Steve McNair yet?
I think so. There was such apathy with that topic. I think we're done with that.
I got over 100 emails on how great you were at wireless.
Who wants to hear Corby go out with the wireless mic, huh?
Who wants to hear Gordon go out with a wireless mic?
I think it's
Oh.
All right, I'll go out with it.
I guess we should take a break, right? And then come back with Gordo on the wireless because it's 1:25.
That's a good point, Craig.
Go out there and call another skinny girl fat like you did yesterday. And break her heart.
Why are you such a
Abrasive.
slave to the clock, Craig?
Well, this just seemed like a natural transitional moment.
Let's just kind of keep it going. Let's keep momentum going. When we come back, we'll go out with the wireless microphone and talk to the glorious P1. That's next on Sports Radio 1310 The Ticket.
Ah, yes. Welcome back to Ticketstock. Hummer Ticketstock 04 here at the Plano Center. If you were wondering just where is this Plano Center you've heard so much about, let us give you directions. Get on 75 as best you can. Make your way up or down to Spring Creek Parkway. Head east on Spring Creek Parkway, and you will encounter it in very short order. And you will know it when you see it, because there are many ticket banners and whatnot out front. Now it is time for us on this roundtable, which consists of Junior, Cobra, and Gordo, so voted by the P1 for some reason which none of us can fully comprehend, to try and make contact with Gordo, who is somewhere in the Plano Center on the wireless. Gordo.
Okay, you can clearly see me, Ryan. I'm about 20 feet from you.
Gordon. No, I really can't.
And I'm out here among the P1 because I'm the only one that is willing to come out and shake P1's hands. How you doing, sir? Welcome to Ticketstock. Welcome to Ticketstock.
That's Wayne. Hi, Wayne.
Hi, man. How are you?
Now.
Hey, is this Wayne here?
That's Wayne. That's him.
Yeah. How are you, Wayne?
How are you,
Gordo? Oh, my gosh. Wayne, how are you?
I'm all right.
Okay, have you had a beer?
Gordon.
Okay, fair enough. Thank you, Wayne.
That's not beer working there.
Oh, it isn't?
No.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Good work, though, Gordon.
Hey, thank you so much. How are you doing, sir?
I am fine, Gordon, and I brought you a present, this latex glove right here, which you will be needing later for your exam.
That's really creepy.
Yeah,
He's putting on a glove. And
Yeah, it
it's,
looks like he's preparing to administer that exam right now.
Do it, man.
And it is stained on the index finger and
Come on.
palm.
Go ahead, sir. Put it on there.
supposed
Do
to
it.
be.
We support you in this.
Was not supposed to be. This was supposed to be an unused latex glove.
Well, it looks very used to me. Do you have a question for our panel?
No, not those guys. No, I don't know who those guys are up there.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. How you doing, Wayne?
How you doing, Gordo?
Doing well, Wayne. Glad to see you here. How are you doing, sir? Pretty good. Good. How old are you?
14.
Okay, do you have a question for the panel?
No, I don't.
Okay, thanks for coming out to Ticketstock. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. You got a question?
Yes, I have a question for Tommy.
How much do you weigh?
321 pounds.
Wow.
You know exactly.
Yeah, I just weighed last week.
Oh, really?
I don't believe that.
Are you losing weight? Is that why?
Yeah, I was 392 pounds.
Are you kidding me?
Really?
No. I'm
Congratulations.
kidding. Thanks.
What are you trying to get down to?
140?
No, about 250 would be all right.
You don't look 321.
Stand up. Give us a better look here.
God, look.
Well, you hold it very
He's one
well.
of those odd fat guys that has small waist. Like from his waist on down, he's a skinny guy.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's just got a
Does that look like
a
321 to you?
Vietnamese pot-bellied pig hanging around his belly.
It's like 240 or something.
I have a question for Tommy Daniels.
Okay, Tommy Daniels, the guy who's been kicked out of the ticket 5 times and returned each one.
Yeah, has he been responsible for the death of any elderly ladies here lately, like he was before?
Not true.
Excellent question.
Not true.
Now, Tommy, you killed your grandma, is that right?
First of all, she's not my grandmother. And second of all, no, I didn't kill her. She died of natural causes.
You killed her in a fit of rage on the highway.
Now, for those people who are not familiar with the story, Tommy, you were, the woman's name was Gracie. She was an elderly woman.
Yes.
And as she was crossing the street, you distracted her and said, "Hey, Gracie," or something to that effect.
And then shot her.
And then, and you distracted her when you saw the Caprice Classic moving at a rapid speed towards her.
Actually, what the story, how it happened. Now, it's changed several times. Now, let me get this straight. She was not my grandmother, and she died years after the accident. But what happened was I was delivering newspapers, and she was walking across the street. I said, "Hey, Gracie, how's it going?" And we started talking for a few minutes, and I turned it around to deliver the newspapers, and the next thing I know, Gracie's on the hood of a car in the middle of the street.
Craig.
So the old woman got hit.
Craig.
It's not funny. She was 75 at the time.
Craig.
She was 75 years old, Craig.
I just thought of a joke I heard last night.
Oh, okay. Now, Tommy, didn't you see as the old woman splattered onto the windshield, didn't you see her glasses go flying up in the air? What? Why are you laughing, Tommy?
I'm not laughing.
Didn't you say you saw her glasses fly?
Yeah, her glasses flew off. All of a sudden, I saw, the glasses go in the air, and I panicked. I started to run, but then
you started to try to flee the scene.
Well, what would you do if you were 12 years old and you just saw a woman get hit by a car?
You would help her out.
I don't know why I would hide from the cops.
Steal her glasses and run.
Yeah.
That's not what I'd do.
You check her wallet?
That's what I'd do. I support you in this, Tommy.
Hey, all I got to say is that I had nothing to do with the woman getting hit by a car. She walked in front of the car.
You distracted her when she was in the middle of the street.
I just said hi to the woman. That was all it was. And
but that proved to be enough of a distraction and to give your friend time to run her over in the car.
But Tommy, see, we judge you on your record, and this is not the only incident that you had. Would you like to tell everybody about your young cousin at your family reunion and what happened?
It was my nephew, and on 4th of July, I chased him and
Hey, wasn't there a sparkler involved?
I chased him into the street. He had a sparkler in his hand, and I chased him in front of the street, or into the street, and he got hit by a car.
Yeah, you seem to...
It's not funny.
You seem to specialize in this sort of contract killing.
Did you kill your nephew?
No, he's still alive.
God.
He's still alive today.
And you don't think that's a little suspicious that you've been involved
in 2 hit and runs?
And each time it was the same vehicle that hit the person.
It wasn't a 75 Caprice Classic. The second one was a station wagon.
And each time there was a witness that said you were in radio contact with the driver.
Yeah, that you signaled on a walkie-talkie. Hey, Gracie, how are you?
Hey,
all right, go now. Boy, 2 hit and runs. That's a ticket record that will never be broken.
Gosh, Tommy, you all right?
I'm okay. I'm all right.
I love that story.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So do I.
God.
Okay.
Women.
Let's,
Women.
What's that? You want to talk to women?
Women.
Okay. Here's a lovely lady here. How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good.
How old are you?
27.
Oh,
Perfect.
good. That is a good age.
Perfect.
Good age. And are you married to this guy here?
Yes, I am.
He's an older gentleman.
Gross.
Yes, he is.
How old is he?
34.
Ooh.
He's almost totally gray.
We're teachers. It's the stress.
And do you have any children?
No, we're teachers. We have enough.
Oh, okay. So you've been unspoiled by childbirth.
Exactly.
Why are you laughing?
I don't know.
Do you listen to the ticket?
I do pretty often.
Do you know anybody on that stage?
Not personally.
No, I mean, do you know their names and that sort of thing? All right, identify them.
It's Corby and Dan McDowell and Junior Miller and Old Grey Wolf.
Okay, very good. You're right. Okay. And do you have any fantasies that you would like fulfilled?
Just being on the radio is enough for me.
Very good. Well, you're a laugher. That can get annoying. Okay. All right, let's talk to this person here. How are you? What's your name?
Carl, how you doing?
See? Carl. They were all saying that you were a girl from the stage.
I did come here to get gay married. I couldn't afford the tickets to go to San Francisco.
Oh, you came here to get gay married?
Me and Jeffrey.
You and Jeffrey. How are you, Jeffrey?
Doing fine.
And how long have you been gay?
About 30 seconds, I guess.
He kind of threw you under the bus. Now stand up here, Carl, where everybody can see your long, flowing
woman hair.
Touch it.
See, they truly did. They thought that you were a woman.
No, because the lights were shining on you in a way that Reiner was convinced that you were a girl.
Reiner thought you were a girl, and I said that you were at most
I'm
a
sitting
pre-op.
behind the speaker. I can't even
at
see
most
the guy.
a pre-op.
Yeah, I said he was a pre-op.
No. No, not pre-op, post.
So why do you have gay hair? I mean, what's the idea?
Well, it's not a problem because it usually is an asset.
He can't get rid of it, Gordon.
Yeah, it doesn't go away. It's just as thick as yours.
Yeah, but mine's not as long as yours. Are you Indian or something?
Yeah, part, yeah.
What part?
Hey, Corby. This one back here.
Just the hair?
Heel, yeah, the heel's Indian. The rest.
What Indian are you? What kind of Indian?
The local Cherokees, that kind of thing. Everybody's Cherokee a little bit.
And what are you, Corby? You're Creek?
Creek.
I don't know what that is.
Used to fight.
What's that?
Didn't we used to fight in the old days?
I don't know. Would you like to punch Corby?
Would you like to fight now?
Who here would like to see an Indian fight?
An good old-fashioned
Some warring tribes. Okay,
Indian fight.
This is what we'll do. Corby, if you're willing, we'll let him take one punch at your chest, and you can take one punch at his chest.
No.
Why not?
I don't want to get hit. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you.
You're from the wimpiest Indian tribe ever, then, Corby.
Yes, we're a peaceful breeding nation.
What is your Indian name, Corby?
Snake.
All right, let's see. We got any other women out here we want to talk to?
Talk to the one in the red cap.
Where's the red cap?
Right there.
Oh, right here? Right back behind you. How are you, ma'am?
Very well, thank you.
You have really beautiful skin.
Oh, I've never heard that. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Very good. Yeah, this is a girl that Junior Miller and I are obsessed with. Rhines.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you've seen her before?
Oh, yeah. She has really good-looking skin. Would you like to see it up close, Rhines?
Yeah, I would.
All right, come on up here, ma'am. We're going to have you examined by the old gray wolf. He loves looking at young skin. All right, Rhines, would you like to inspect her skin? Come on up here. She's also got some sweater meat on her, too, Rhines.
Yes, she certainly does, doesn't she?
All right, go ahead and lean down and let the old wolf kiss you. Yeah, sit in the old wolf's lap. There you go. Look how sweet that is.
That's very nice.
Look, Mike.
Oh, gross. He was rubbing it with the back of his hand.
Notice how unscaly it is compared to yours.
Right. That's very nice.
Yeah.
You're very cute.
Now,
how old is she?
Well, I'm going to find out, Rhines. Hold on a second. Let me get around here. Answer the old wolf's question. How old are you?
Actually, it's my birthday today, and I'm 28.
Oh,
happy birthday.
Now, you haven't shot out a kid, have you?
Not as of yet, no.
Okay. Are you pregnant?
We'll see.
Are you pregnant?
Oh, no, not right now.
You're certain of this?
Pretty certain, yeah.
So, when was the last time you worked on it?
I have no idea.
Come on, be honest. Did you work on it last night, on having a kid?
Worked on it 5 minutes ago in the bathroom. No.
Well, wow.
Of course I am.
That's breaking sports
So when was
news.
the last time you worked on it? The P1s have a right to know.
Are you married?
No, I don't.
Are you married?
Yeah.
That guy over there.
Some real spare guy.
Gentleman over there.
All right, will he answer me honestly if I ask him when the last time you worked on it was?
No, he'll probably lie to you, too.
Really?
I have no idea.
And what's your preferred method of working on it?
I'm sure there are several.
Wow, okay. Look, we got a hot mama here, Craig.
Yeah, sure do, Gordon. Back to you.
Okay. All right, well, thank you very much. Do you want to continue sitting up here uncomfortably?
No, I'd rather not.
I want to see you give Reiner a seedy hug.
All right, Ryan,
You have to stand up, though. Reiner, give her your
seedy
classic
hug.
seedy hug.
For the newly
Now, watch how
28-year-old.
this happens every day at work, maybe a dozen times a day with the different girls.
Oh, here it is. It's so
He's seedy now. This is
She's
exactly the way it goes.
approaching Ryan's. Oh, he's burying his nose in her neck. Yeah.
You are a Dairy Queen, aren't you?
All right, and that's just a little bit of the flavor from the P1 crowd here at Ticketstock.
That was great, Gordon.
Boy, that was
Congratulations.
incredible.
Fantastic.
Oh, you want me to go out again?
Well, we have one more segment left until we join Desperados football at
Perhaps
2.
it's time for Corby to go out next.
Maybe it is. Well, that's the big surprise, and we'll find out next.
Ah, yes.
Oh, God.
Hummer Ticketstock 04 rolls on and on and on from out here at the Plano Center. We're doing the round table with Junior Miller, the great Gordo.
Thank you, Ryan, for having me. Oh, sorry. Yes, and Cobra's out here, and Corby was voted most likely to go around with a wireless microphone by you, the P1. And Corby is out with the wireless microphone, and what we thought we'd do right now is a little thing we like to call Ask the Program Director. Jeff Catlin is with us. Jeff Catlin is our program director. This is our boss. Everybody welcome him, please. He's the one who put this station on the air for you, and he's been here since day one.
He built this station.
He built this station.
He was here before day one.
That's right. And so Jeff Catlin wanted to take your questions, the P1, any comments,
It's a tradition,
concerns,
Jeff. You know this.
Concerns you have about the station. There's something you don't like. This is the time to approach the program director about it.
Somebody you don't like?
Somebody you want to get rid of. A show that you think is not working with the rest of the shows.
The rant.
Let us hear
back
from
the hot
you.
spot?
If you have a question or comment for the program director, please raise your hand. All right, we have one over here. Corby.
Okay. Where?
Right over there.
The young lady over here in the
young
red.
lady.
Hey, Wayne. What's up, buddy?
What's up with you?
Oh, just
All right.
coming over here to the lady. Hey, what's up?
I have a question. What about NASCAR?
What kind of question
Boy,
is that?
what a wonderful question
That's a
that
rhetorical
is.
question.
No, just leave it alone.
Isn't NASCAR a sport?
That is a
And aren't
great
y'all sport
standalone
radio?
question.
So what's your question?
Where's all the NASCAR stuff?
You want us to run races and have shows about NASCAR?
That's not what I'm asking.
I have
You
a question
can't
for you.
talk about NASCAR? Like there's a race going on right now and
I
y'all
have a
can't
question
talk
for
about
you.
it or
Where were
say
you in
anything about it?
1996? NASCAR.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
That was a good question.
Yeah, I don't understand the question.
What is the subject of that, Grego?
NASCAR.
All right, so
What do you
Catman,
say, Cat?
why do you
What's
not talk about NASCAR more often?
You can talk about whatever you want, but that clearly is not a program director question. What about NASCAR?
Sure it is. What about NASCAR?
Yeah, well, what if you...
What about NASCAR?
If that is a program director question, I don't know what is.
Basically, she's asking, have you thrown out an edict that we cannot talk about NASCAR?
Absolutely not.
And when you did, why?
I didn't.
Didn't you?
All right, another question or comment for the program director. Thank you very much, young lady, for that first one. That was
There's a
excellent.
man in an army suit over here that has a question.
Oh, excellent. We love to hear from our boys in the service.
Sir, what's your name?
My name's Tyler.
He's not
Tyler.
in the service.
He's wearing camouflage.
You can't see me, can you, Gordon?
Yeah, I can see you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I
what's your
can't see
question?
your torso, but...
For a station that's supposedly worth $17 million, why can't you buy these guys new headsets?
That's a very good question.
Boy.
Great question.
I love
that
you.
is.
Cat. All right, Catman. First of all, address the question. How much do you think the ticket is worth? $17 million?
No, I don't think the
By
ticket's
the way,
worth $17 million.
Be honest with the guy. This is one of our boys in the military.
That's right. That guy right over there is
He's
fighting in
for
Iraq.
you, Cadden.
I don't know why we can't get new headsets, because the ones that we had at the Super Bowl were great. Why don't we get to use those all the time?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to send a memo on that on Monday.
That'll be
There you go.
Look at that.
Thank you,
He
Tyler.
just fixed the problem.
Thank you, Tyler, for making that happen for us. All right, Corby, who else we got out there?
There's a really cute girl here that I'd like to say hi to.
Yeah, let's talk to you.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Are you a mommy?
I am.
Oh,
so
really?
tiny for being a mommy. Congratulations.
Oh, is that your little kiddo right beside you?
No.
Well, then who is the kid? That's his kid.
Oh, that's yours? Are you married?
I am.
To that
To this
guy right
guy?
there?
To who?
My husband's at home with the kids.
Really? And why are you here?
I'm with JR's Custom Auto.
Oh, I see.
A client, in other words.
Now, how much of a mommy are you? How old are your kids?
I have a 3.5-year-old and an 18-month-old.
I bet you do.
Stop it, Craig. Come on.
And how old are you?
I'm 25.
Now, did you have both of these
Why are you
children?
having children at such a young age?
I guess.
You're rotting out your innards.
You're 4? What's your name, sweetheart?
Savannah.
Susanna.
Savannah.
Oh, Savannah.
I love that name.
Is it Savannah or Susanna?
Savannah.
Savannah. Okay, like the city. In Georgia, right?
Good, Gordon. Great.
Sorry.
Now, how old were you when you got married?
I was 20.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know what I was thinking.
And you're tired of him now, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, you are. How old's he?
He's 31.
So he was 26 when y'all got married?
Mm-hmm.
May I ask her a question?
Yes, Gordon.
Actually, a couple of questions. Number 1, what is your name?
My name is Haley.
Haley.
Pretty name.
Okay, and number 2, these babies that you had, did you have them in the most
In the romantic way?
conventional of methods?
Or do we have to cut your gut open?
I guess, I don't know.
You don't know?
The
You can't
loving way? You don't remember?
It was in a loving way, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, gross.
Now, can I ask you, how tall are you, by the way? Like 5'3", 2?
5'5".
Can you stand up for the crowd?
It doesn't sound like she has a comment for the program director.
Okay. Well, I don't. See y'all later. We're done.
Wait,
No,
Cat.
Look at how tiny she is for a mommy of 2.
Where did Cat go?
I don't know.
Such a
Why'd
woman.
you let Cat get away, Gordon?
Well, it's hard to catch a cat.
Call me when you get divorced, okay?
I will.
Thank you. Thank you, Haley.
We got 2 different shows going on here. Corby, you take it for right now.
Okay, what time is it, by the way?
It's 1:56
On
we
the
got
ticket.
Plenty of time.
We have plenty of more questions to ask the program director. Unfortunately, he's not around, but we'll try to field them for him.
Well, there he is over there. Cat, get back
Get
up
over here,
here.
Cat,
come on.
Cat.
You're defeating us.
What is your name, ma'am?
Barbie,
Don't say it like that. And what's your question?
when is the rant going to come on and replace Big Dick?
Good
question.
Applause out there.
Would that mean that we would have to work, you have to work the morning, I'll have to work the afternoon and the night show?
See, that's the thing, ma'am. They will never take us off the shows for which we are minions.
What?
Just replace Big Dick with anybody.
Like small vag?
No.
Savannah, plug your ears. Plug your ears.
That's another intern that is trying to get a show.
Small vag.
Savannah?
Is an intern who's trying to get a
Earmuffs,
show?
Savannah, earmuffs.
Wait, Mike, so you've seen this human running around the office?
Yeah.
Small vag, yeah.
Gross.
It's
Anyone
short
else?
for a Russian name. It's not short for something bad.
How old are you kids here? 24. How about you, ma'am?
25.
25? Are you guys big listeners?
Yeah.
Are you soiling this woman?
I kind of like her.
I do too.
Yeah. I like the glasses.
Creepy way.
And
Yeah.
the fact that you're real small.
Yeah. Are you? So
Easily
you're not dating
breakable.
this guy? Are you gay?
No, we're dating.
What? You're engaged and you're not soiling her?
No, Big Dick might marry us, in fact.
Do not cheapen your lives
Oh, so
by
they're-
letting that cretin marry you. He is not a minister. No.
Well, actually, I am. And
Oh, hey. Hey, Richard. What's
What
wrong?
the heck's going on here? Engineers?
We're failing.
Can
I
you
hear
guys hear
myself
that?
9 times. Hello.
All
Today.
All right, ma'am. What is your name?
This is
Rachel.
Corby Davidson out with a wireless microphone
Rachel, how old are
here
you?
at Ticketstock.
I'm 35.
Are you? Is this your husband over here?
It is.
It's kind of creepy, kind of seedy, kind of pedophilia-esque.
Hi, Craig.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Hi, how are you?
Uh-oh, what's that all about?
Say it like
Yeah, what is that all about?
Go, hi, Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Hey, how's it going?
You like Craig, don't you?
I like Craig.
Really? Is he like, if you had to vote for the sexiest ticket host, he'd be number 1?
He'd be number 1, and number 2, and number 3.
Wow.
I grabbed his hiney at Coyote Ugly.
Oh, yeah. I remember you. Good to see you again.
That's really weird.
So what's happening here? Dahmer? What's going on?
Do we need to stop?
Okay. Okay, right now it's time to go to the Dallas Desperados broadcast.
As Gordon does PA for them, it sounds
with
like.
George Dunham and Greg Williams. Take it away, guys.